Uh, uh, uh. You know what you're here for. You know who we are. And if you don't, I'll tell you in a minute. But first, let's go.
Episode 93. Let's go. Man, run that back. Throw some more. Yeah, run that. What do with the fuck like that, bro? Where's it at? Hit him with the fucking drops, bro. Hit him with the drops, bro. Top right, top right. Top right. That's air horn. What are you talking about, nigga? Virginia, nigga. Virginia, nigga. We were out and discussing Virginia, nigga. My God. Nigga, what? Those are bonds.
Floors are heated,
So be it, nigga. What?
It's something immediate.
Hit him with the horns! Hit him with the horns! My God, nigga. So be it. What you talking about?
My God.
This shit hitting harder than the bombs in Iran, nigga.
CLIP, SSD, SSD.
I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm on the ground like confetti, switch ready. She leaning on so lean cause she ain't stepping into Fendi.
My God. From the top.
Put that shit from the top, nigga.
Bro,
What is this? Yo, what the fuck?
I
Like
can't
the
wait
horns.
for this album.
Drop the
dog.
horns.
Rap song of the year.
What you talking about, nigga? This shit is a moment. It's a movement, nigga. I feel like I'm in Arabia right now, nigga. What is you talking about, bro? I'm with the Saudi princes.
Floors are heated.
So be it. You're gonna get stretched. So be it, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
This is hip hop right here, man.
Wow.
So be it.
My God.
Smoke.
So be it.
Yo.
Nigga,
Bro, shit.
nothing has hit the United States harder since that, nigga. What are you talking about, bro?
Incredible.
Last time the United States got hit that hard, bro, was 9/11. Stop playing with me, bro.
Oh my God.
Stop playing with me, bro.
Had to
Stop
take it there. I
playing
knew he
with
was going to say that.
I knew this. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna say it too. My brain froze for a minute.
Oh
my
What did you talk
God.
about? What is you talk, bro?
So be it.
That nigga said, "Yo,
That's the best song this year.
your soul want to leave your body. I'll help you free it."
Smoke. And then when he just said smoke, like flavor, like he just added a little flavor, smoke. Cause he could let the beat rock, cause the beat's so hard.
be it,
He don't
so
gotta
be
say
it.
nothing, but he just says
Bro,
smoke.
bro.
So be it. So be it.
You know how many fucking speakers I want to blow up to that shit, bro?
My God. Listen, we are here. If you're new here, welcome to the Club Ambition Podcast, aka Cap. Welcome to the club. You're now a part of the club. Episode 193. Welcome to the live stream we do every single Monday. Join us back next Monday for another live stream. This is Club Ambition Podcast. You guys are the Cap crew. If you're live and during the chat, let us know how you guys feel, what's your emotions, your opinions, also how we sound, how we look. You are the producers. You know what I'm saying? So be it. I am Victor, if you're new here, a.k.a. Sound. We got Noel in the building right here, co-host extraordinaire. And we got Marloon in the cut. You know what I'm saying? So be it. Ready to rock and roll.
It's hot as fuck in here, guys.
Yes, it's a very hot day in Rhode Island, from Rhode Island to the world. But we're here. You know, also shout out to Mother Earth, sponsored by Mother Earth Wellness, right? A very popular, some may say the best dispensary in Rhode Island. Here, Mother Earth, located in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Use our promo code AMBITION for 10% off your entire purchase at discount. Ambition, spell it out fully. You get the promo code 10% off on us at Mother Earth. If you are into cannabis, whether it's gummies, smoke, however you guys do it. And if you're in Rhode Island, stop on by Mother Earth. Also, you can order online. They have a drive-through, the whole nine. Shout out to Mother Earth. Man, there's so much. Not really. There's not a huge amount of topics today, but there's a good amount, and there's so much that could be spoken about within them. We started a little bit later than usual, so pardon us. Some real life shit happening. We're not robots, so had to deal with some real life things happening in real life and real world. But we're here for you guys to entertain you back another week. So be it. That could be the answer to anything in life. Like imagine you're in class and your teacher is like, your essay could have been better. It's a C plus. I mean, you passed the class, but you could have gotten better. Next time, try. So be it.
So be it.
I'm just trying to pass the class, sir. So be it. So be it.
Yo,
C
yo.
plus. So be it. So be
Put
it.
the camera on me. Yo,
Yo.
my girl got stretched, bro. So be it.
Nah, that might be an extreme. I don't know about that one. I don't know.
I'm not saying
Unless she went to yoga. I think she went to yoga more.
I'm not saying.
I think he's
I'm
talking about
not
yoga
saying
class,
you're
Marlon.
staying.
I think he's talking about yoga class.
But what
Marlon.
he's essentially saying is, nigga, it happens. That's why Malice said the bar he said.
It might be yoga class.
That bitch
Marlon.
was mine. Now it's yours.
It might be
She
yoga
was
class.
never ours. Yo, that's what he's saying.
So be
Yo,
it, so be it.
So be it, so be it, nigga. What are we talking about here, nigga?
So be it.
So be
Yo,
it,
before we
nigga.
continue, David Soto with the 9.99. Appreciate you, my G. Love the pod, guys. I always gotta tap in during work.
Love you,
Appreciate
love you, David. Appreciate you, man. Don't get fired though. Go back to work if you need to,
Nah, they won't fire you for listening to us.
or if they fire you, tell them that hey,
Tell
blame it
them
on
bitches.
us. Blame it on us. We might pull up and help you get that job back.
They said, okay, Diddy.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Mother Earth Wellness, real quick. Also, let's get the chat involved in this real quick. What is the best weed movie of all time? Right, when it comes to weed, especially because we have a lot of weed cannabis consumers that are fans of ours. They listen to music and consume cannabis. You know, more than a fourth of the state consumes cannabis. We spoke about it last week that we know of, right? Because there's a lot of people that don't even buy at dispensaries. You know, the underage. We don't know how. There's probably a lot of people that really smoke weed more than we realize it. But when it comes to the best weed movie of all time, leave a comment if you're in a live chat. But people mention obviously Dave Chappelle, Half Baked, How High, Cheech and Chong, Harold and Kumar, White Castle. Also Jay and Silent Bob, Strike Back. Where's My Car with Ashton Kutcher, the classic. I guess if you can count Friday, I would count Friday as a weed movie, technically, because it's like they're smoky. You know what I'm saying? Especially next Friday, smoking the next Friday. I would count that as a weed movie. Cheech and Chong have multiple. If I had to pick one, I would have to pick Friday. I think Friday's the best weed movie of all time because it's just so much of a cultural. But that's almost like a cheat code to say Friday because I feel like Friday is one of the best movies of all time in general. You know, but if we're considering a weed movie, I'll put Friday. Second, I'll put How High because I used to watch How High all the time. The reruns on MTV, classic with Method Man and Redman. I would put How High. But the chat, you guys leave a vote. What's your vote for the best weed movie of all time? What's the first one that comes in mind? And obviously, coincidentally, you know, hip hop's been always synonymous with the cannabis weed culture. So there's rappers in these movies like the Friday with Ice Cube, and you have the fucking How High with Method Man and Redman. I'll put Friday number 1, and I'll put How High number 2. I don't know if you guys watched the Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg movie. I never watched that shit. You guys remember the song? So much is going on, that's what it's supposed to be, because we're young and wild. But they did have a movie in 2012, Mac and Devin Go to High School. I've never watched it. They got a 60% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 4 out of 10 at an IMDb. So safe to say it's not a good movie. But I guess I'm going to have to recircle and watch it. I thought they just did a song and a music video. They had a whole movie, Mac and Devin Go to High School, with Annie Milonakis, Mike Epps. Damn, I got to go watch this shit. It's on Tubi, so I can watch it for free. But shout out to Mother Earth Wellness, and shout out to all the weed and cannabis consumers out there that tune in with us. Appreciate you guys. You're not taken for granted. Much love. And also, reminder, Rhode Island has its own rap contest right now. The first round just had happened. Round 2 is in 2 weeks. Move the Crowd, right? Where local rappers are competing to actually win $1,000 sponsored by us, this podcast, and the PVD Fest. And on top of that, they're going to be able to get an actual performance at PVD Fest this summer, right? It's September, but technically it's still summer. I think it's the end of summer. So they're going to win that cash prize and a chance to win and a chance to perform at PVD Fest. is an amazing opportunity for up and coming rappers right now, but they have already moved on to the next round. So shout out to the rappers Danny Death Star, Black Jesus, Sincere Silk, Lord Grimothy, Need, Q Bando, YBC Marcus, KEE, Nino Everything, Dilly Hendrix, Krish, Kunle, and Ellie B. All right, and shout out to everyone that's moving on to the next round. The next round, if you guys want to actually go to the next round and actually see it in person, it's happening next month, July 10th. Then round number 2, and round number 3, I will be the final round. I will be actually a guest judge. I'll be judging it with my guy Chachi and DJ Franchise. The final round. So tap in. I'll share the link in the description after the video goes up, the YouTube video goes up, and also in the bio, in the comments. But yeah, this is happening at Alchemy, at the Alchemy venue. Shout out to my guy J Juan the brand, MC brand, and yeah, move the crowd. Hashtag MVTHACRWD. Move the crowd. Basically, a rap. America's Got Talent. What's the Netflix show with the rappers that Flawless was on? I always fucking forget the name of it. Good ass first season. To be honest with you, I never watched the second season because they delayed that shit. The way that they rolled it out, they delayed it. They pushed it back. They ruined the whole promo of it. But I know they had Lotto, Khaled, etc. I think Eminem was on it, but I still never watched the second season. But that's the type of vibe that we have happening here locally. So support these rappers locally. Go to these events. Actually participate. And maybe if you are a rapper interested in the next one, when they do it again, tap in and support this one, and you'll be able to actually get an opportunity to win maybe $1,000 next year. Perform at PVD Fest next year. These are amazing opportunities. We talk about national rappers, but we always focus also on the regional things happening within our community. So shout out to the local rap community and the rap scene here in Rhode Island. But nonetheless, let's get to it. My God.
Before you go to
bad.
You gonna play shit again? Because I'm definitely down. Before you do that though, NFR Out of Context with the 20. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. What's good, Cap fam? I tuned into the Karol G live album reaction, and not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite Latin albums this year. And one of my favorites this year is General, alongside Kali Uchis. Love these podcasts.
Appreciate you, NFR Out of Context. Yeah, that album reaction, I did it with my father. You guys can go watch it on the previous live stream to this one. I reacted to it live with my father in Local Throne on our Spanish podcast, El Poca. We have a Spanish podcast with my father every single Friday, El Poca podcast in Spanish. A lot of Dominican talk, local talk, music talk. We covered the album, Karol G album. She dropped the album. Pharrell's on the Karol G album producing. Crazy, bro. Pharrell's cooking up with clips,
Oh, wow.
and he's cooking up with Karol G. That nigga's on fire. He's in his bag again. People are like, oh, Pharrell's never left. It's not that Pharrell's never left. It's just like, when's the last time you cared about Pharrell production to this level? Like, when's the last time Pharrell had a hit that wasn't a soundtrack song? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, he can get the soundtrack song shit. He can do Despicable Me forever. He can do Lego movies forever. He's Pharrell. He's unstoppable. But we're talking about as far as hip hop, and the actual conversation of the current, like, rappers and the current songs and people's playlists and shit. It's been a while since Pharrell's been in that conversation. He's back again.
Yo, listen.
It's a great thing.
Listen.
So shout out to Pharrell. Shout out to Karol G.
I apologize, Pharrell. I was talking greasy. I was saying it was all the Asian dude. What's his name again? The other one of them Neptunes. I always forgot.
Chad Hugo.
Chad Hugo. I thought it was Chad Hugo the whole time. I was one of those people saying it was probably Chad. That's why y'all beefing, because you've been stealing his sauce all these years. I did say that. I said you had the worst of production on Diet Coke, and Kanye waxed your ass. I've been hating, and I didn't believe in this album. They play that shit. Because I was full of shit.
My God.
I'm a person.
This shit fire! This shit my nigga! Oh my God! Drop them horns! Put the bombs, nigga! Blowing real! What is we doing here, boy? Oh my God! Fuck! I wanna sell drugs! Fuck!
So be it.
Fuck!
Someone like your body, we help you.
Smoke. So be it. So be it.
So listen, we'll talk about the song real quick. Aside from the Travis Scott diss, the song itself, I think this is the best rap song this year. This is, in my opinion, already a classic song.
Yeah.
Classic production.
Yes.
Classic moment. This and people are like, oh, he dissed Travis Scott.
Give it a Grammy.
He didn't even need to diss Travis Scott for this song to be culturally relevant. The shit is just fire. That verse is like a cherry on top. Like he didn't even need that verse at the end.
No.
But
I
it
thought
gives
the song
it,
was done.
yeah, it's
And
like the
then
sun
it just-
feels done, and then the song feels done, and then he adds that, and it's like, oh fuck it, we here now. Pharrell's in his bag with the production, the sample, the that Arabic shit reminds you of like the round brows, like we getting A-rap money. That era when people were doing that type of production, it's nostalgic and still refreshing, and it doesn't sound like anything that's out there right now. It's good as fuck. I love it. And it's, again, a classic hip-hop duo. What other rappers in their 50s, Pusha T is 48. I think Malice is 52. Average that bitch up to 50. Them niggas both 50. Round that shit up high. He's 50. 50-year-old rappers. What other 50-year-old rappers are sounding this good? Other than who? Nas? And you can argue that this song might be better than any song that Nas has released in the past 4 years. And I love King's Disease, especially number one. I think King's Disease number one might be arguably a classic. But this song, there's so many moments that show you like why it's good. Like you have to get it. Even just the taste factor, like when he's saying smoke, like small things like that where he adds like a little like flavor. So be it, so be it.
Them ad-libs are
Like his
crazy,
voice
bro.
and the
It's
ad-libs, the
beautiful, bro.
texture in this nigga Pusha T's voice on this
Beautiful.
production is crazy. The way he's spelling the clips, C-L-I-P, like he's spelling that shit like it's foreign. Like it sounds like he's spelling like a foreign word. Like there's so much like a taste level to this shit. You can feel it. Like it's crazy. It's amazing. And on top of that, these niggas is rapping.
Rapping, nigga.
There's some double entendres here
That are insane.
that people are not catching.
The share
I
was
gotta
the
break.
hardest
I
one.
gotta
It's
break
been
down two
wild.
of them. I'm gonna break
Bro.
down one from Pusha T and one from
Share
Malice.
AE.
I was like, I thought he
Bro.
was talking about Anthony Edwards, bro. And then it was like, no, nigga.
He could be, bro.
He could be. He's talking about sharing AE, but he could be talking about Anthony Edwards.
He says right here. Wait, let me see. No, he goes back here with the AE right here. My God, hold up.
So be it.
This
So
nigga
be
had
it.
3 verses basically. Yeah, amazing. So when he's talking about Travis Scott, he's talking about footage. He has footage of Travis Scott, basically, I guess maybe crying about Kylie Jenner. He has some footage, some incriminating footage about Travis Scott. Pusha T has. With that in fact, or with that in mind, the bar goes, the net gonna call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it. He could share the video and AE it, right? Like the channel AE, where it's like a lot of like TV, camera, video shows, like real life shit. He could share it. They share videos on there all the time. But then also share legendary artist, AE, Tyga's friend, Tyga's close friend. He is with Cher, right? The age gap is like 50 years old, like a wild, like cougar type of relationship. AE, like I said, is Tyga's man. Didn't we report last year who got into like a fist fight?
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott and Tyga and AE.
Yeah.
So it's subliminal in there where like he know, bless you. It's
Thank
like
you.
it's like Pusha T saying he knows about this beef. He knows some shit. He knows, you know what I'm saying? And he posted a photo. Pusha T posted a photo of AE on his story. A badass photo. AE looked like he was on crack.
You look like he's on crack.
Horrible photo, right? Sharing AE it. And also AE it. Anthony Edwards, AE. Anthony Edwards has that classic text between him and this girl who didn't she accuse him of something?
No, she said, you don't want to be here with the kid, and he was like, no. You don't want me. Oh, you don't want me to have the kid. He said, no. You don't want to be with me. He's like, no. Abort it.
Yeah, he said abort it, and then he said over text to her that he told her she should send the video. Send the video. Send the video.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, send the video when AE told that girl to send the video. So there's like a quadruple entendres. I think he's definitely mentioning, I think he really means the AE share relationship, but it's like you can interpret it multiple ways. It's like, fuck it, right? Aside from that, we got Malice, his older brother, with another double entendre, quadruple entendre. He says, ain't no Neptunes, ain't no more Neptunes, so peace Saturn. Neptunes, rap production duo from the NERD group, Pharrell and Chad Hugo, they've had a falling out, I think, over rights, legal, paperwork. It's like a whole behind-the-scenes situation. There's no more Neptunes, so P Saturn. P is Pusha T, short for Pusha, not Pusha T, P, my dumbass. P is Skateboard P, short for Pharrell. P Saturn. Saturn
is the god of Neptune.
God of Neptune. Also, it's a planet separate. It's no more longer the Neptunes. It's his own planet. So P Saturn. But the way he says it, when you listen to the song, he says it Saturn. Like he says it purposely. Like he doesn't put the T heavy. It's like he's trying to say D. So P Saturn. Like it's almost like, oh, this nigga's sad about this. Like it's emotion behind this. Like we dealing with some emotional shit behind this, right? On top of that was Chad Hugo, who's we're talking about here. His son is named Saturn.
Are you serious?
His legal name is Saturn.
No, this is crazy.
So these niggas is rapping. They're delivering these lines, and the lines like fall so crispy, nice, clean. But then there's like so many other like layers and
like,
meaning to their lyrics.
That's what happens when you rap for 40 years.
Bro.
That's what happens when you rap for 40 years, bro. The skill is insane, bro.
So be it, so be it.
David Soto with the 499 high fashion rapping.
High fashion rapping.
Yeah.
This is high caliber rapping. Even that line, like, so be it, so be it. It's like if he dies, he dies. Like it feels like Ivan Drago in the fucking Rocky. If he dies, he dies.
He did that on what song was it?
And Pusha T said that on one of the
I think it was
songs.
Nostalgia,
if he
wasn't
dies,
it?
he dies. Like on Nostalgia with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I think it was Nostalgia. If not, it was Numbers on the Board. I can't remember. It was one of those two.
Oh, I think it was Numbers on the Board. Yeah. Ballers. I put numbers on the board.
Yeah.
If he dies, he dies. Yeah. My God, it feels like that. So be it. So it's like, and also that's where he can do the Travis Scott diss, where it's like he's like that's his energy. Like so be it. So I'm gonna diss Travis. Like so be it. Like
it's also he's a bitch ass nigga. So be it. Like it is what it is. It's not saying I'm really stressing. You're a bitch.
Like so be it. So be it.
Yeah. I'll start the diss. Let the beat flip. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Street. Your bitch and your pride in front of me, cried in front of me,
you died in front of me.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat.
I want y'all to understand something right now.
Lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat.
You know how many of these niggas cried in front of me? You know how many of these niggas told me their truth? Just to play in my name in my face, nigga. Stop playing with me, bro. I felt that shit in my heart. You ever had a nigga cry in front of you, nigga? He told you his life, his pain, nigga, his struggle. And then he turns out to be a bitch. Fuck we talking about? That shit gets me hot, nigga. That's why your bitch got taken by Calabasas, nigga. By a nigga named Timothy, nigga. What did you talk about? Wear some chrome heart Nick shit. That nigga look like a bitch.
That's a fly nigga, though.
I'm sorry, he's a fly.
He's a fly nigga, bro.
I'm sorry, Timothy. That was a straight.
Timothy Chalamet.
That was a straight you didn't deserve. I'm sorry.
You're just hating.
I'm just hating. I'm hating. I'm getting emotional. I didn't mean that.
Bro.
However, Travis Scott, you're down bad, nigga.
Bro, her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat.
Another double entendre. Your lip gloss is popping.
Her lip gloss is cool.
Her lip gloss is what made her a billionaire. What? She don't need you, nigga.
She don't need you to eat.
She don't need you to eat. She already full. Now she went to a white man.
And it's fucking with his ego, too, because it's like, in the relationship, you want to be the provider. But it's like, nigga, you really, your girl's more up than you. So it's like, what are you know what I'm saying? He's fucking with like Travis's ego. He's like an evil puppet. This nigga Pusha T, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
crazy.
He's like, yo, he's trying to like jab him in that personal way, bro. And he's talking about the video. He has this video now. For reference, we can play the clip, two clips of Pusha T in 2 separate interviews talking about Travis Scott. Right? I'll play the audio. This is the recent one.
Thought it was disrespectful. I just thought it was disrespectful. I'm like, man, you know, we don't even want you here, to be honest. Like, we're not here to hobnob with any rap.
So Pusha T is pissed off at Travis Scott because there's moments that he feels like he's been disloyal and backhanded. Here he's breaking down one specifically when he was recording in the LV Louis Vuitton studio, I think in Paris, with Pharrell. It was him and his brother Malice. They were doing Clips music, and I guess it was last year because they've been working on this album for like 2 years. And it was last year before Utopia came out, and Travis Scott came into the studio, and he didn't know he was coming, and he came to play Utopia, and he didn't like that because he was like, yo, we're doing this. Like, you want to show Pharrell this? Like, okay.
Whatever,
so that's what he's talking about, that moment in the studio right here. Then he says this.
I just thought it was disrespectful. I'm like, man, you know, we don't even want you here, to be honest. Like, we're not here to...
We don't even want you here, to be honest. Like, we're not here to hobnob. Who the fuck says hobnob? Hobnob. Who the fuck says hobnob? Someone that's pissed the fuck off. And also someone that's also eloquent.
Very eloquent.
Like a Pusha T.
Yeah, he's eloquent.
He's like, we're not here to hobnob. Bro, crazy.
I just thought it was disrespectful. I'm like, man, you know, we don't even want you here, to be honest. Like, we're not here to hobnob with any rappers. And I personally don't like rappers who don't rap.
Right.
Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, I don't want it.
Malice laughing in the background.
You know, to come and interrupt the session, to do something backhanded and backbiting, and not for nothing, like, man, I didn't have to put my arm around you before. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, to go along with the title, so be it.
So be
he
it.
does this numerous times. You know what I'm saying? He'll do it with his mentor.
Right.
Ye. You know what I'm saying? He was even instrumental in the whole beef now, to like that verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Egging that on. I don't want nobody who don't rap to egg nothing on. You don't rap. Stay out of rappers' business. You specifically, stay out of rappers' business.
Right.
He's saying a lot. He's saying a lot.
So here's my thing. I agree with him. Because, Vic, you know what was crazy for me? Was when Sicko Mode dropped and he's dissing Ye.
Spin the block, made a left. The verse about Drake, and Drake's talking about
Kim Kardashian.
yes. Also, basically trying to kill, or not. What was it? Spin the block, made a left. Talking about like he might not kill Kanye, but the Sicko Mode verse by Drake was like
It was a threat.
it was like a threat, like something that he might have already done. Like I
Yeah.
drove around the neighborhood and like spin the block, hit the lights, nothing nice. Niggas think it's sweet.
Yeah.
It's on sight. Like he's trying to maybe shoot Kanye or like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, checks over stripes.
And then
That's what we like.
and then there's
Good
a
ass
whole
verse.
thing. A good ass verse. No, it was a great verse. And this is where I'm gonna lead to this question. Because then there was Meltdown. Meltdown, you're on a song dissing not only Pharrell, who you work with, you respect. I'm assuming you went to LV not just to hear Clip's opinion. You went there for Pharrell.
Pharrell, really.
You went there because you respect Pharrell as a producer. And Pharrell has always been that person since we saw him in the fucking Kanye West documentary, listening to the first album. Like, this is what Pharrell does. He listens to music. He gives advice. So you got beats on that album that are his. You got beats that are Kanye's from an old session y'all did for Yeezus on this shit. And you still let Drake diss both of them. Because Drake dissed both of them. No one talks about this. It wasn't just Pharrell. He dissed Kanye too. With Kanye's beats on that album. So this is my question. When is it too far? Because for me, the issue was if he don't let those two features drop, we get robbed of two great songs.
Yeah.
But if he does let it drop, then he's a fake ass nigga. So is there a way to allow this to drop? Like, did he have to should he have hit up Pharrell and Kanye and be like, yo, this nigga's talking greasy about you? Because my thing is Kanye can respond because he's a rapper. Pharrell can't. I think in this situation, Clips is like Pharrell's anger speaker, the shit that Obama did. Yeah, like they're speaking for him. I think a lot of this is Pharrell's opinions on us and what's going on. So that's my question. What's too far here?
I think that
Or should we let it be rap?
the situation is this. They were in Good Music together, so it comes off as if they were family, right? Good Music. It was called the Good Music family. So it comes off as you guys were family, etc. But when you really think about it, I guess Travis Scott doing this might come off away even more because Kanye had his moment against Drake. Kid Cudi had his moment against Drake, right? It felt almost like Good Music was, all Drake's almost like ops in a sense, right? Like they were riding to be against Drake, or they had their own individual issues against Drake, especially once they got to Pusha T against Drake. It's like, oh shit, like now we got 3 viable people like who don't fuck with Drake. I think Travis Scott, if you think about it, his whole shit wasn't just Good Music. He also was signed to Grand Hustle, and there's rumors that he might still be signed to Grand Hustle, T.I. He probably looked at it from a business play, right? He didn't want to have any loyalty because this man is WWE, right? Today it just got announced. Today, literally a new announcement that Travis Scott is this like head creative now. They literally created a job title for Travis Scott at Oakley, the sunglasses company, the brand Oakley, and now he's like the creative head of Oakley, a job title they never had. They created it for him. They launched a new commercial with him, Oakley. Now this nigga's gonna turn Oakley up, make Oakley hotter than it's ever been, right? Make Oakley like more affordable. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna do some dope shit with it though, especially because Oakley kind of looks like the Opium logo. So I don't know. So it might be a conflict of interest there unless he does some Opium Playboy Cardi collabs. That'd be kind of cool. What I say is this: Travis Scott is too rich and too accessible and too brand friendly to really give a fuck about rapper loyalty. Pusha T is not. Pusha T does not give a fuck about that because Pusha T, even though at the same time Pusha T to some extent is marketable. Pusha T fucking wrote "Ba-da-da-da-da, I'm Loving It," the McDonald's song.
Genius, bro.
And he also did the Arby's song.
Genius, bro.
So he's marketable and he knows how to make his money his own way, but to an extent. Like we're probably definitely never gonna see a Pusha T McDonald's toy. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna see a Pusha T, you know what I'm saying? Like
never.
People don't really care about Pusha T merch. Like it's not like a big deal. People just give a fuck about Pusha T, the rapper, the rap, the fucking album, like what he has to say, like the cultural moment that he creates. So it's like different lanes. And also, Travis Scott is not really a good like rapper. Like he's an artist. I don't give a fuck about Travis Scott's new bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when it comes to even dissing, I don't want Travis. I was jokingly the other day, like, Travis, fuck it, get in the booth. But I really don't want Travis Scott to respond.
No, never. I don't
want Travis Scott to respond.
Also, he's bigger than music. I'm sorry.
Because it's going to be mayhem. Pusha T is going to rip Travis Scott's head off.
Yeah,
like, do we want to see that?
He's going to murder him.
He's going to murder him.
Yeah.
So it's like, we don't want to see that happen. All right? But it's just very interesting. I think that Pusha T sees it one way that Travis Scott just doesn't. And Travis Scott might have been naive to this shit the whole time. Whereas, like, bro, you're coming off disloyal. But Travis Scott's like, yo, I'm just a businessman. I want to be neutral. I want to have a song with Kanye. I want to have a song with Drake. I want to have a song with Pusha T, etc. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing there might have been rumors that Pusha T and Travis Scott had some music done recently together that might not be seen the earth for day, might not see the light of earth, might not come out again, might not come out. You know, it might have been on the Clips album, I don't know, or it might have been on the Travis Scott next album, right? And on top of that, their camps are cool, right? Chase B, who's Travis Scott's DJ, he's DJ'd a bunch of Pusha T events. Like, there's mutual friends behind the scenes. So I predict that this came to shock to Travis Scott. I'm telling you right now. I swear, I feel like Travis Scott got hit left field, did not expect this shit to be that much of an issue to Pusha T.
I don't think it was an issue for Pusha T. I think it was an issue for Pharrell.
I'm
a firm believer.
You think Pharrell got fucked up about this, and now
Pusha T speaking on it.
Pusha T speaking up for he inherited the beef.
And you want to know why I know this might be it? Because this is how the baby beef started. Like when they started beefing with Birdman, like it was less about Push and it was more about how Pharrell felt about the situation. And the thing is, Pharrell can't rap.
Pharrell got hugged. Pharrell got treated by Birdman because Birdman didn't pay Pharrell for like a beat or production.
Yeah, it was the beat for the Bird song.
What happened to that boy? Yeah. And
so
that's where the whole
that's
Lil
how
Wayne
this beef started.
Lil Wayne beef, all that shit happened too. So
that's why this beef's happening right now. So this is a crazy domino effect.
Because Meltdown, Drake's talking about. Isn't he talking about melting down?
This nigga's jewelry and that beat.
And the song's called Meltdown.
Yeah, and he's
even
beefing.
though it's like Travis, at least change the title. Come on.
Nah, yeah.
Because there wouldn't be Travis Scott without Kanye West, and there wouldn't be Travis Scott without Pharrell.
No.
That's a fact.
There wouldn't be a Kanye West without Pharrell.
That's arguable.
So like this is what. But again, Pharrell can't rap. Pharrell gets dissed and says nothing because he can't. And I think that's what it is. I don't think it's because he doesn't want to. It's because he knows he'll look crazy.
He kind of diss. We reported last year. Didn't he kind of diss Drake like in the Lego
movie?
or like a Lego song?
He might have dissed Drake on a Lego
It
song.
was like subliminally coming at Drake,
because my thing is,
but it wasn't rapping technically.
at the end of the day, the nigga don't rap, so he's not gonna hop on a song and diss nobody. So what are we gonna do then? Like, what are we? That's why I really believe this is more about him. I don't think Push took it to that point.
I understand both sides. Like I understand how Travis Scott comes off disloyal, but I also understand how Travis Scott would be just neutral. To him, it's just him being neutral and going business first because he's the most marketable rapper in the industry right now. Who's more marketable than Travis Scott? Nobody.
Yeah.
Travis Scott's been the poster child for all these collaborations.
He's doing collabs with all the teams, all the sports,
Bro.
everything.
Like he's become that. Like he's become that token hip hop guy in everything. So
WWE.
Fortnite, etc. Everything. So, and it's not gonna stop because it keeps happening. Literally today, Oakley. Like as we're talking, dude, a new one got announced today. Like he got another bag. Like how many bags can this nigga get? Like it's unstoppable. Travis Scott had 10 fans die at his fucking Astroworld festival, right? 10 fans died. Pusha T disses him this weekend, and then what? Today, Monday, brand new deal with Oakley. He's unstoppable. So it's like that's what he's trying to get at. He's like he's more focused on the bag, but then now, to be honest with you, when Pusha T says this, people that kind of already felt this way about Travis,
There's gonna egg him on.
it eggs him on. So now some niggas is saying more than ever, like, yo, Travis is a bitch. Actually, I don't like Travis. And they go back to Kanye West recently. Kanye West said Travis took Kanye West off of Utopia, right? He took me off the album, and you tried to sound like me, but you took me off. So it's like,
But him not saying anything helps him.
who Travis being
Yeah.
quiet? You think?
Yeah, because whenever this happens and people speak, it gets worse. Because no bullshit, this happened to Duke Dennis. When the Duke Dennis shit happened and they were like, oh, Duke Dennis is mid, he's not even that handsome, he has all these baby moms. What fucked him up is that he spoke.
Yeah.
He went on live and he's like, went on stream and he's like, oh, it's none of y'all business what I do with my family. Nigga, shut the fuck up, because then his BM start responding. If he had just stayed quiet, staying quiet is a beautiful thing because y'all forget. People don't remember shit. My thing is this, because they're saying this in the chat. I just want music. Like, who cares if these people are beefing? Like,
But I don't want Travis Scott to diss him.
I
Listen,
don't want Travis Scott
If
to
it
diss
happens,
him.
it happens. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be entertaining, but I don't really want that to happen.
Don't expect high caliber shit.
I'll tell you this much.
No, it'd be the worst
This ain't
ever.
gonna be no Drake Kendrick shit.
He'd get slaughtered, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pusha T on another song on the Clips album is
This is
dissing
something-
Travis. Because again, like I said, he didn't just double down, he tripled down. Here's another clip that we still haven't played. Listen to this one.
So be it, so be it. So be it, so be it.
Came through carrying the Utopia briefcase.
Yep.
Doing his whole spiel.
Mm-hmm.
He comes, he interrupts
New York
the
Times
the
Popcast.
session. The next day, the meltdown verse or whatever comes on.
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss.
Drake on Travis Scott talking about
talking
I
about
melt down the
heat,
chains that I bought from
and
your
all
boss.
that.
Hard ass
that
verse.
was a corny, like you shouldn't have been here anyway. Him specifically too. I don't take it as personal as I should. It's Travis. He's harmless. I'm not into what
He's harmless.
his
It's true.
whole makeup. I took it there.
Her Utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't
It's like, man, that was corny. He's shameless. He does it. You've seen him do it to everybody. I've definitely had to put my hand on your shoulder before. You died in front of me. You cried in front of me.
cried in front of me. You died in front of me.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
I had to help you. People take that type of shit for granted. I don't take that for granted.
So be it. Listen, I like everything about this. People quite trying to say like Pusha T is using this, etc.
He is.
He is.
Of course he is.
That's what you're supposed to do. Like Pusha T doesn't give a fuck about a tweet. Pusha T doesn't give a fuck about a blog post. What he cares about is moving his album and speaking through his art. And they're asking him about this shit through the interviews.
No, but this was strategic. That article,
dropping all this shit beforehand is strategic. All these interviews coming out so early. I'm like, why is it coming out so early? A month ahead of the album?
Because what's happening is he's coordinating the drops with the interview, and on top of that, he just fucked up the way we do social media. Because so many artists were told, and I hear this even as content creators, we got to drop everywhere, post everything everywhere. He just proved no. He put it just on YouTube, and everyone ran to YouTube, which showed the exact numbers of what he's getting.
How many views it has right now, you said?
Almost 5 million. And he's number 2 trending. I think he might be number 1 right now because that was this morning. He is showing you that, yo, sometimes don't post everything everywhere. Like, concentrate your fan base. Get them to one space to show your values. Just how when Drake did this shit on IG. He was dropping songs on IG. So was Kendrick. So was J. Cole. I think these artists are starting to realize what we're doing is we're separating our viewership.
Yeah.
So niggas are on Twitter saying, oh, you're not really hot on Apple right now. You're not hot on Spotify. But if you added all my numbers together, I'd be number 1 right now. I may not be number 1 charts on this site, but if I put it just on one site, I'd be number 1 on that site. And that's what he's showing. You niggas have been distributing your music everywhere, and it's fucking up your numbers, and it's letting niggas get this upper hand to shit on you for it. Stop that shit, bro. I respect this. I love this.
It's arguable. Or maybe, for all we know, maybe they just didn't clear the fucking sample.
But it's on YouTube.
But I don't know. It's happened before when samples don't get cleared and they stay up on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy though. 5 million views, number 2 on trending, and it's still on YouTube.
So it could be like accidentally strategic. Like he's like, oh shit, it worked, but like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So be it. Song of the year. Travis Scott. It's a horrible week to be Travis Scott, but at the same time, I do see this fading away if he doesn't respond, stays quiet like you're saying.
Yeah.
Cactus Jack, the Jack Boys 2 is coming soon.
Did that.
I'm hearing that last week they already were working on it. They're doing music videos. It's coming.
Bro, that snippet that Don Toliver has on his fucking YouTube, I played the fuck out of it. That
Every Don Toliver snippet is fire.
Bro.
Fire.
And we're going to get to Don Toliver 2 later on because Don Toliver has a new beef randomly today with Ken Carson. Out of all people, don't know what's happening.
That was hilarious.
Cactus Jack versus Opium. What the fuck is going on?
Fuck it.
But
we do have super chats before we move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to... On go to 24/7 with the $4.99. Don't know if you mentioned it already, but Pusha said Travis isn't a rapper and shouldn't egg on rapper beefs.
He's not a rapper.
Already with the $4.99. Did Travis steal the Oakley idea from Rocky? Because Rocky is the first creative director of Ray-Bans, which Rocky just did an ad for them. And David Soto with the $4.99. Kendrick also said he'll inherit the beef for Pharrell too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Pharrell, for Pharrell, I'll inherit the beef. Fuck all that pushing P. We talking about Pusha T.
He might have stole that Oakley thing, yeah.
No, I think the Oakley thing was already done. It's just that's why they changed the title because whatever A$AP Rocky's a creative director, but then Travis Scott today was announced as I have it right here.
Director creative.
No, let me imagine. I think it's chief visionary. So I think they did that maybe that on purpose, like hey, that way people don't compare them because A$AP Rocky and Travis Scott do have a beef that's been happening for years, might never go away. So the comparison is there. I'll tell you this much: Ray-Bans are fire. I do like the Ray-Bans that A$AP Rocky's been doing. Oakley's, let's see how what he does, what Travis does with them. It's gonna be interesting to see. But speaking of that album, the Clips album, let God Sort 'Em Out, coming soon, next month in 2 weeks. We have premiere brand new Kendrick Lamar verse on the Clips album, and I'll play it right here. I'll pause it sometimes in case, you know what I'm saying? Rock Nation is
Rock Nation.
Rock Nation. We got it right here. Brand new Kendrick Lamar verse. This is the verse that Drake literally had to try to get UMG, Def Jam, UMG. Was it Drake? No, or Def Jam themselves. Def Jam.
It was Def Jam.
Def Jam themselves got scared of.
I think Def Jam's under UMG though.
Yeah, of trying to get this to release, trying to get this to drop.
Who is that?
Might be Aaron that was gonna stop by. trying to get this to drop, trying to get this to release because of the fact that when it comes to this album, it's like, oh, there is already a legal battle. There's already a legal issue. There's already a whole spiel that's happening. And on top of that, there's a situation. It's Eric. Leave me alone. And I thought it was Aaron. We have you look a little bit like him too, literally, right? You guys remember Aaron, the Hope for Providence, the bald guy that came in here for? He's like kind of youngish looking.
Yeah,
he looks just like Eric. He's gonna be here soon.
He does.
So be it.
So be it. You heard that song yet? So be it. Clip song.
He had to, bro. That shit was made in India.
It was out in India. He couldn't hear it. He couldn't hear it.
That shit was made in India, bro.
Made in India, nigga.
Yeah, but he couldn't hear it out there. I forgot he was in India. So be it. So Kendrick Lamar has this verse that everyone is waiting for. When is this verse coming? Is a verse gonna happen? Is it a real verse? Did he diss Drake on it? Because Def Jam UMG is scared about this verse. Like, oh my God, right? And then Pusha T literally didn't want to be controlled. Pusha T spent, what they said, 7 figures?
7 figures, yeah.
Maybe millions of dollars out of his own pocket. Pusha
No, it was
T,
definitely millions. But it was how
to
many?
literally buy himself out of the contract, to get the fuck out the situation, to leave Def Jam, to now work with Rock Nation, because he wanted to protect his creative piece. And on top of that, realistically, it really was this verse. Because he could probably generate millions with this verse.
Yeah.
If they do a video, full-on collab. And also, Pusha T's been chasing Kendrick Lamar for like 2 years straight to get this verse. We literally were in Boston at the show, the Kendrick concert, and then remember, Pusha T was there in the crowd. He pulled up. Pusha T's not from Boston. He was there in the crowd. He was trying to get that fucking verse. Like, he was been on a mission. He finally got the verse. And today in Paris Fashion Week, there were Pharrell hanging out on some roof. I don't know what type of roof this shit was. It looks like a random roof. But it looks like a lot of rich people around. So I'm assuming they were having a great time. And they played this song. And there was 2 camera angles. One of them was AZ Chike, the California artist from GNX album. He posted on his story that he deleted it. People are saying that people are getting mad at him. The team told him, oh, why you post it? But there's another angle. So I don't blame AZ Chike, because I think it's like if there's multiple people there, you think that the clips don't want nobody to post it. You're playing it in public.
Bro,
why would you play the most anticipated verse of the year and the most anticipated song off your album a month ahead in public?
Yo, they're rage baiting, bro. Rage farming, whatever you call it.
What I do find crazy is the fact that that is the verse that everyone's fucking waiting for, and you just put that out there like that.
It doesn't make sense.
Is there crazier shit on the album?
Or maybe it's not
maybe it's not the full verse.
Maybe it's not the verse.
People were saying that it might be the fake verse, or it might be 2 verses. It's like what do you call that shit? Like a double fakey?
Or maybe Kendrick's on it twice, and this is the common verse, and there's an even more disrespectful verse.
They might just be honeypotting.
That's the word. Honeypot. Are they honeypotting Def Jam? Like, yo, this is what you guys missed out.
They're honeypotting, bro.
Here's the verse though, guys. Make sure the Bluetooth up. All that talent must be God sent. I sent your ass back to the cosmics. I think he's talking about Drake.
Yeah, because he respects Drake.
Even if it's subliminal, it's still, I think he's talking about Drake, right?
Yeah, but didn't Pusha come out and say that there was no mention of Drake?
Yeah, but there's no mention there.
But there's no mention.
No, I know that there's no mention.
It's up for interpretation.
But it's up for your interpretation. But I'm gonna take it as you know what I'm saying.
That beat sounds crazy.
Because I know Drake, Kendrick fans,
bro.
Kendrick
Nobody
respects
asked
Drake
for a Playboy Cardi fucking verse, bro. Stop that.
What
shit.
is they, Marlon? Let's play this. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going, bro. Nah, someone did say, "Where's the Playboy Cardi?"
It might be on it might be on the Clips album. Let's be clear, hip hop died again. Half of my profits can go to rock him. Hip hop died? Aren't you hip hop, nigga? Oh, who's he talking about?
Bro,
Drake. He's talking about Drake, nigga. Hip hop died.
you like a girl that calls herself an FBI agent. You making mad connections right now.
It's Drake.
Bro, he pulling them shit.
Hip hop. Let's be clear, hip hop died again. Because he can't be talking about himself. Because his whole shit during the Apple halftime interview, what he told her, Ebro, He's like, hip hop. Like I'm hip
Hip-hop's
hop.
back, yeah.
He's basically like I'm on some hip hop, basically keeping hip hop alive. Ebro literally thanked him.
You thanked him?
Thank you for keeping hip hop alive. Like what I'm saying, thank you for what you're doing for hip hop.
I can't lie. You gotta
So
get
it's
your dick
like-
out your mouth, bro.
So it's like he's doing that. So he can't be the one that's killing hip hop.
Yeah.
If you are hip hop, and then he's referencing hip hop and hip hop icon Rock him. Half of my profits going to Rock because he's paying homage real quick type shit, right? So he's gonna get every age group with this. Let's play it back a bit again.
Let us go dream. We'll go.
Westline. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. My God.
Give me mine, I son niggas, I am the general. Wear my gin and juice. Every song is the book of Genesis. Let the sun expose. Niggas want to
Every song is like the book of Genesis. Get into his biblical shit. Whenever Kendrick Lamar start rapping about biblical or mythical or Greek or shit, you know it's shit's hard.
Every song is the book of Genesis. Let the sun expose. Niggas want the tea on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch.
Niggas want the tea on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch. And then the verse plays again. I think it's a bit better, high quality. This is the second snippet right here.
This motherfucking bars, nigga.
Oh, I think it stopped more, no?
What? The song stopped.
What happened? Check the Bluetooth.
It's connected.
Oh, it might have been, is it Rock Nation?
Might be Rock Nation.
Rock Nation's watching.
Shanique Brown, thank you for the $2.
Bruh. The laptop's not connected. What's happening? It has to be Rock Nation.
Shanique Brown again for $1.99. They said that isn't the whole verse.
We're just joking in case Rock Nation's watching, obviously.
Nigga, if that's
Shout out
not
to
the
Karen
whole
Civil.
verse, how long is this song, nigga? This nigga Vic been playing this shit for a minute.
Bro. I'm gonna disconnect and connect again more. Because we gotta give the people what they want. What's going on?
Album of the year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, we spoke about that shit already earlier. That's album
The
of the year.
question I asked, the question I posed,
That's all day.
was this gonna be album of the year? What do y'all?
This is gonna be album of the year, bro.
Look who's here!
Oh,
This is gonna be album of the year.
Look who's in
They
here.
about to
in the-
lose it. They
in
about
the
to lose it in the
flesh.
chat. They're gonna lose
this
it.
is
in the chat.
crazy.
Especially,
Y'all got an
especially
operation going on. This is crazy.
Bro, it's where we do porn.
Oh
What?
man.
Nah,
What?
this
What'd you
nigga
say?
all gotta ruin it, bro.
What'd you
We
say?
do casting
porn.
couch.
It's the casting couch.
It's the
You
casting
see what I'm
couch.
saying, nigga? Coming with a bald head. This nigga.
Yeah.
Who that look like, Noah? Who that look like? Who that look like, nigga?
You look like Common, nigga.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, no,
so
you look
be
like-
it.
you look like
Common,
Johnny Sins.
Let it be. Right? Common was the Common
Nah, you
song.
see,
Let
I'm
it be.
getting horny. Now they losing it.
Common, let it be.
So be it. So be it.
So be it. So be it.
Yeah, what is up with this?
He's bald now.
He's bald. I love it. Just straight up. He's bald now.
Put the Bluetooth up on that side, Mar. Is it fucked up?
It's up. It's
Is
up.
it muted? What's going on?
Are you connected?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rock Nation, bro.
Fuck, I'll play off my phone. We tried, guys.
Oh my God. Is that the hook?
It's the second clip, that's why. Check this snippet. I combined them. I don't give a fuck.
Like you were ball first.
Bruh.
Nah, niggas is dumb, bro.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Listen, and I have the Genius lyrics, even though I'm not sure if these shits is really accurate. I ain't gonna hold you, because it's so soon. But the song is called Chains and Whips. This is the song that they played at the LV Louis Vuitton runway show almost 2 years ago that Pusha T dissed Jim Jones on, actually. He had like shots at Jim Jones when him and Jim Jones were going back and forth. and then the song never dropped. But now they added. It was always rumored that they were going to add Kendrick to it. They added Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar says, "I'm not the candidate to vibe with." And what is this a reference to? Oh, never mind. I thought it was a Kamala Harris reference. I could have sworn Kamala Harris had like a vibe quote or something. But he says,
Kamala Harris,
yeah. "I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit. All that talent must be God sent. I sent your ass back to the cosmics."
Oh my God.
God sent. God's plan. I think it's like a twist on all that shit. And I guess if it's God sent, must be God sent. Is it like ironic? Like, oh, like you got your talent from God, but I sent you back to the cosmics, rather than saying, you know what I'm saying? Because people was like, oh, you're either born with it or you're taught it type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll say this though. Someone said this in the chat. It's a good question. Is that the No Church in the Wild sample?
might be, but it
Flipped in a
if it's
different
not,
way?
it sounds like Nerd Church in the Wild.
It does a lot.
But the Ace Trumpets, this production and shit kind of gives this album so far gives like Watch the Throne vibes. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It does.
I like it too because it sounds like
It's a lot of like trumpets and horns that Kanye was using.
like
when he
rich
produced
nigga
it.
shit too. Like
yeah.
the eloquent. Like I like it. I like what's going on.
High fashion.
High fashion. Very demure. The things I've seen under my eyelids, kaleidoscope dreams, murder, and sirens. Let's be clear, hip hop died again. Half of my profits go to Rakim. How many Judases done let me down? But fuck it, the West is mine. We right now. He's running the West Coast. Judas, break it down. I forgot who the fuck Judas was. Break it down real quick.
Nigga Judas.
Judas is the one that betrayed Jesus.
Judas betrayed Jesus.
Yeah, he was one of the apostles, disciples, whatever they're called.
So how many Judases done let me down?
Classic.
He's talking about his own niggas? How many Judases done let me down?
Yeah, most likely.
To Pimp a Butterfly, unreleased song, Burn, 2013. He said Judas is sitting at the table watching him eat with us. Judas is caught a bullet quick. Keep the receipt, nigga. So I guess
He's used this reference before.
Yeah, he's used a reference before.
I want to read this super chat so
The
bad.
the David's
$9.99 David Soto, thank you so much. Why sniff a line of for hip hop right now?
do the Pusha T,
Nigga send me
Pusha T
$10 to
ad-libs.
sniff a line. Shout out to you, my nigga. It's not enough. Back in '89, that shit was enough. That shit is not enough
It might turn
anymore.
to a Black Mirror episode. You start telling niggas to send you money. The newest season of Black Mirror, there's like an episode like that where a guy's doing shit for money. Like they tell him like, cut your finger off, $100,
Well,
and eventually he kills himself.
They
for
might
like,
send another 90 nigga to get the bag.
Nigga.
yeah.
We're here.
The
nigga.
bag is 100. Send the 90.
If you guys want to see why
they're saying J. Cole is Judas.
J. Cole is Judas.
How is
J. Cole
can
might be
you guys
Judas.
break that down for us? How is J. Cole Judas?
Yeah.
Because it has to be someone close, and it has to be, for him to say that and put it in a bar, it has to be someone that we know. So it would have to be maybe someone like a J. Cole. That's Judas. Because you said Judas was Jesus' brother that betrayed him?
Yeah, he was one of the disciples. Go back for me. Like, read the beginning. Like, before that, the lead up to it, the build up to that
Let's be
verse.
clear, hip-hop died again.
Okay, that's
Half of my
Drake.
profits may go to Rakim.
That's a reference to I give half my shit to Top.
Yeah, how many Judases done let me down? But fuck it, the West is mine, we right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini, I think that's Aaron. Aaron might be here. And you can open the door for him. I'll tell him to wait there too.
Yeah,
we'll finish the topic and then he can come in to just announce real
They're
quick.
saying Doty 6.
Doty 6? No. Doty 6 was not that close.
No.
Kendrick would not
Why are
give
they
a fuck.
trying to bring Doty 6?
I'm gonna be
God
real
bless
with y'all.
you.
The way, if you look at the way this line is structured, like the way he like structures it, it sounds like he's saying, "I killed hip hop," which was Drake. Drake was hip hop for a long time. To follow that up with the half line, giving it half to Rakim, obviously he's paying homage, but it sounds like a reference to the whole thing about Top got half of your money.
Yeah.
And then following that up with the Judas line, it does sound like J. Cole, because when he finishes it off is by saying, "Fuck it, now I'm the king of the West Coast." Like the West Coast is up.
Yeah.
So I think he's talking about J. Cole. That's
could be.
crazy though.
It could be.
What the fuck did J. Cole do to you, bro? Like who?
And then the next line was the line that LeBron James posted that I said LeBron James was dick eating because he posted this line without the song dropping. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Remember that? LeBron posted that
yeah,
dick
LeBron
eating ass
posted,
post. God bless him. He's still the GOAT. But I was like, bro, what's going on with you? The two-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous. However you want it, it'll be a gentle kind. The gentlemen, the gangsters connect in the agenda of mine. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like the Genevieves. I drop your Pentagon. Show up at your gender reveal and tell them, give me mine. I son niggas. I am the general. Where is my gin and juice? So I guess, it's like a little Snoop Dogg
Yeah, they were
subliminal.
Snoop in here too.
It's like a little Snoop Dogg subliminal. Because remember him and Snoop and Dogg, you know what I'm saying?
They're saying it's based off of Nas's hip hop is dead.
I thought that, and that shit make no sense, bro. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Wiz 760. Y'all don't know how to break down real bars. Y'all need to stay on Drake meat. With the
love those type
talking
of
face
comments.
and the 100. You know what I'm saying? I just want to shout that out.
Yeah, yeah.
And Angela
Yo,
was
bro,
fast
bro.
to delete that. Angela, let him hate. Angela.
No. Let him hate, because it's
let him
crazy.
hate.
Angela,
You
let the
I
hate
like
comments
this.
rock.
Yo,
Angela.
you talking about we riding me, nigga. You riding our meat, nigga.
This song's not even out. It's a leaked song. We're trying our best. This just came out.
We're trying our best, nigga.
Jesus Christ.
This shit was, nigga, this shit was so humble. Nigga, we're trying our best, nigga. Damn.
You guys, listen, go. You guys want to, there's other people. Go check out, shout out to Wallow. Not
Shout out
Wallow, my guy Wayno. Shout out to Wayno. Shout out to Rob Markman. There's a lot of other people. You guys don't fuck with us, get the fuck out of here. God bless you.
Shout
But
out
we're
to
here.
Don Julio. Why I
Yeah.
turned into an avocado seed.
Every song in the book of Genesis, the Sonics boom. Niggas want the tea on me where here's the ginger root. Could this be a reference to remember that Drake was allegedly, no, not allegedly, Kendrick confirmed that Drake was putting money out to try to get a scoop on him during the
He
beef.
did the same thing with Pusha.
And Pusha T allegedly dealt with the same thing with Drake. So he said, niggas want the tea on me, where here's the ginger root. Obviously, ginger root tea. Twitter was saying that the ginger root tea is selling out at all the corner stores right now, all the supermarkets. There's no
That's
more
a
ginger
lie,
root tea.
nigga.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Niggas ain't healthy.
Off a leaked verse,
Off a leaked
nigga.
verse. Niggas gonna be healthy because of a leaked verse.
Ginger root is good as fuck for you, though. God bless. So if you guys want, definitely go get some ginger
That
root.
should be spicy, bro.
Yeah, that's
Nigga,
the point, bro. It
that should be
kills
spicy?
parasites, bro. It kills parasites. I generate residuals, bitch. Get off my genitals. They said I couldn't reach Gen Z. You fucking dickheads. You must be full of that ginseng. Here come the jinx, yeah? Gen Z. So what is he trying to say? Like I couldn't reach what?
I don't know.
He's for the old
The Drake
heads.
crowd,
He's
maybe?
for the old
The Drake
heads.
audience?
That's
Like,
probably what it is.
or I
'cause
couldn't stand the
these
test of time?
Yeah, because a lot of these niggas was on that shit. Like a lot of like the younger niggas, like low key on Drake's side, they just didn't say it until after the fact.
But I feel like Kendrick could get Gen Z.
Depends what part of Gen Z.
Maybe he's trying to say pop.
The pop side of it, yeah, probably.
And he's like, I got that now. He's trying to claim
Yeah.
the throne right now.
Yeah, claim the
It's a
streamers
claim the
and all
throne
them niggas.
type of line. Like I couldn't get, like he's basically saying the doubters, you fucking dickheads, you must be full of that ginseng. Here come the jinx. Ain't genetics, been synthetic, screaming they genius, a finger wave, they all fall. Niggas is Jenga. God damn. Oh my
That's a
God.
bar. That's
He's
a
like Thanos. A finger wave, they all fall. Niggas is Jenga. Like the Jenga blocks. God gave me light, a good year full of, then it ends right there. That's what we gotten so far. But he did started picking up steam. He did start picking up the bars, etc. I think there's obviously more to this verse.
That's a long ass fucking burst, nigga.
Yeah, it's a long ass verse.
It's just long, nigga.
I don't know, because we still gotta get Pusha T
How many bars is that?
and
That had to be 16 already.
an Eclipse verse.
16, nigga.
I mean, Miles verse.
Nigga, you heard this nigga? This nigga's been going at it for a while. How many verses was that?
That was in 30 seconds, nigga said 16 bars, nigga.
Looking at it right now, it's longer than Miles' verse
Damn.
and longer than Pusha T's verse.
Vic, I mean, Eric,
Because
I'm
those
trying to tell
verses
you,
came
bro.
out already. That song kind of leaked last year when
Yeah,
the
yeah.
LV
Wow.
show.
This shit's long as fuck, bro.
So if you add the Kendrick verse at the end,
This might be like a 6-minute song.
yeah. Yeah.
Shanique Brown with the 199. LeBron is a hip hop fan. How is he meat eating?
It's a good question. It's a good
Oh,
question.
That is a
because
good
go watch
question.
our old clip in our old episode. That's why. We're not going to talk about that right now. Jesus Christ.
Ari with the 199. Y'all think Hove on this album? And
Yes.
YI, Mr. Clean.
Yo, I think on your ass.
I think Jay-Z's on here.
Nah, Jay-Z's definitely on there. Without a
Jay-Z's
doubt.
on here. I think when Pusha T was talking about we need a verse last year, 2 years ago, I think he was talking about Jay-Z. And then recently he said that shit again. He was at the Boston show. I think it's the Kendrick verse.
I think the issue is too, because this album didn't drop, we don't know what's dated and what's not. We kind of guessing right now.
Yeah.
The Kendrick verse definitely is more recent.
It'd have to be.
The photo of him that went viral, him in New York, like he was in the studio in New York, walking out of the
I went to
studio.
the chat.
I think he was doing this verse. I think he definitely was doing this verse. Also, to enter this verse was Pharrell. Pharrell said, "Yeah, when things get dark, you know I'm a get calling. You look side to side. What did they say? and it ain't the Lord's voice, then you realize that the devil is talking to you. It's like a bridge. It's like Pharrell and Kendrick on a bridge. Then it enters Kendrick. I think it's cinematic, purposeful. Pharrell, and like I said, we all said it. Kendrick Lamar, what did he say? And for Pharrell, I'll inherit the beef.
Yeah.
Like this whole loyalty with him and Pharrell. And people forget, obviously, I mean, if you I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen I think I've watched 10 minutes of it. I gotta finish it. The Pharrell Lego movie.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar is in it. Right? And Pharrell produced All Right. We gonna be all right. And then what else?
He produced All Right and
King Kunta? No.
No.
There was another one that he did.
It was a big one.
I know All Right is like classic, stands the test of time. But Pharrell did something else
I
with
think he did on the Black Panther album. I can't remember.
But they have history and they respect each other and the love is there.
Yo, Edwin.
This is definitely this is a verse where Kendrick Lamar is conquering the game. Or let's say not conquering the game, claiming his role in the game, trying to take the throne and say, I'm here, I got Gen Z, I got this, etc. I'll be honest with you, I wish that Kendrick Lamar was on So Be It. I wish that Kendrick Lamar was on a whole bunch of other production, a whole bunch of other beats that we've got. So Ace Trumpets.
I agree.
Like, I'd rather him be on Ace Trumpets. I'd rather him be on So Be It.
This wasn't the song I wanted.
This song, he doesn't, like, this beat is not really...
It sounded like Free the Slave music. I'm sorry, guys.
Free the Slave music.
He got the stats.
So, Pharrell produced All Right from Pimp to Pimp a Butterfly. He
What
also
else?
co-produced the song Mr. Morale from Morale, the Big Steppers. Additionally, Pharrell contributed to the track Good Kid on Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City album.
Wow.
The more you know.
Mm.
There's some history there.
Some especially personal songs, Mr. Morale and the Good Kid. Those are personal moments, personal albums of his. So he was around for those moments.
That would have been crazy.
Behind the scenes, probably helping him with shit.
Yeah, probably with the direction.
Shit, might be teaching Kendrick how to produce. For all we know, maybe Kendrick might be have a couple MPCs and shit. You know what I'm saying? But what would you rate the verse? Underwhelming, delivered. This was the most anticipated verse of the year, and this shit just fucking they leaked it on top of a roof. What's your take on the verse after hearing what we've heard? Obviously, there's still more. I'm assuming.
Totality of the song is a 6 for me. I'm not thinking the song is crazy. I just don't like the beat. Like it bothers me the way they flip that sample.
I don't like the beat.
Yeah, the verse itself though, and the way he delivered it, I'll give it like an 8 because it's Kendrick. He's always gonna do good delivery. It's always gonna be good bars. It's just that beat is fucking annoying, bro.
Yeah.
Like nah, get that shit out of here.
And that song, since they premiered it and everything, in the Jim Jones history, it kind of feels like a dated record now. Like,
yeah,
I thought that they were gonna move on to like a new record, unless Pharrell added something else to it, maybe like a switch up of the beat at the end, that we'd get another Kendrick verse extended. Also, maybe the Pusha T and Malice verses are refreshed and redone, updated too. Who knows? Or maybe that's why they dropped this shit to like tease like, oh, we got more, something else coming. They fucking around with us. You know, I'll tell you this much. Drake right now looks horrible.
he does.
Because Drake got a verse right now. This verse, this man, Pusha T, paid millions of dollars basically for this verse. And this verse, it's not about Drake. It's about Drake. It's not like he doesn't. Kendrick Lamar has afforded himself to not name Drake anymore. He doesn't have to say Drake's name for the rest of his career. But when he talks about shit like this, like conquering Gen Z and people questioning him, he's talking about the moment. This is after the beef.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cultural type of verse. I sent you back to the cosmics. Who the fuck is he sending back to the cosmics? Drake. Hip hop died again.
Yeah, there's been a lot of like Drake references.
These have been the narratives that people have been saying on Twitter. And it has been feeling like Drake has been doing the worst shit back to back. What just happened over the weekend? Which to me is like, I get it. That's his friend. But then the narratives drive. He walked out Morgan Wallen.
To my side.
He walked out Morgan Wallen to his concert. So then people
calling him racist.
Calling him
all
racist.
week.
You got Mia Khalifa, retired porn star. She's saying Morgan Wallen's racist, by the way. We got everyone.
Don't take dick and call me racist.
But she did it, though. She did it. God bless her, you know?
She gets stretched on camera.
What's going on? What y'all talking about?
Yo, Mia Khalifa called Drake racist.
No, she called Morgan Wallen racist.
Oh, she called Morgan Wallen racist?
But after Drake walked them out.
Morgan who?
Morgan Wallen, the country artist.
The big
Morgan
ass,
Wallen.
big ass country artist.
Broadway
The
girls.
one that uses the hard ER.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did it one time. He did it one time.
He's a white guy?
He got canceled.
He's a white guy.
He
Yeah,
got
he got
canceled.
canceled
That's
for a
more than
grip.
enough.
So Drake walked him out?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Drake's friends with him.
Drake's friends
Drake
with
had
But a
him in
bunch
the
of
music
people have made
video.
songs with him too. Big X, the plug made a song.
He's the
with
biggest
him.
country artist right now in the world.
Yeah, bro. Mad black people like make songs with him too.
Yeah. But that happening with this is just like wow.
It doubles down.
It's like now we got this Kendrick verse and it really is subliminally about Drake. Like this is crazy.
Shout out to Marcus Orballo. Pharrell is such a great producer. I don't understand why anyone would diss him. $10. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, bro.
Petty shit.
Yeah. It's always been because even when Birdman did it, it was over the bread. And then when Wayne was doing it, again over the Birdman and the bread shit, it's never been his skill.
And to be honest, I've seen every single Pharrell Williams interview of all time.
Yeah.
Great guy.
There's always been some subliminal shit with Drake.
Yeah.
He's never given Drake
Yeah.
full credit, full love. Never.
No.
No. Swiss Beats the same way.
How much has he worked with Drake?
Swizz Beatz for personal
I think Pharrell and Drake might have never worked
Let
together.
me see.
Because I remember he worked with
Never.
Swiss. Swiss made
for
Fancy,
sure.
I think so.
For sure.
Oh, no,
I think he
yeah,
made
for
Fancy.
sure.
But they've had fallen out
No,
since
so
then.
since
Now
then,
Swiss
because-
Beats wants to fucking
shoot-
bomb.
shoot
He wants
the
to
airplane
shoot
out the
Drake
sky.
wants to shoot
plane
him
out
out
the
of the
sky. He
sky,
wants
bro.
to he wants to like do a terrorist attack on Drake.
Yeah.
Like Swiss Beats saying that is like, whoa, we got to
But
that level.
That's understandable. Their beef is over women. God bless.
Wow. So, bro, Pharrell Williams and Drake have collaborated on a few tracks, most notably on Deceiving from Drake's 2015 mixtape. If you're reading this, it's too late. More recently, a song titled Double Life from the Despicable Me 4 soundtrack has been interpreted by some as a subtle diss towards
That's the
Drake.
one we
but
talked about
Pharrell
last year. Yeah, we
Yeah.
dissed
Those
Drake.
interpreted is debated.
So all it is
Wow.
deceiving, basically.
Wow.
What song is that?
I never even
We
heard this
literally
song.
were hearing
I
that
don't know
album.
What song is this?
We played that album in
song's
here a
not
couple
on
months
the
ago.
That's not even on the album.
I think
not on there.
ChatGPT made that shit up.
That's a lie,
I've
bro.
heard
I never
that.
heard that song in my life.
Hold on.
Deceiving?
ChatGPT is powered
That guy-
by
that
That shit is in a
Pharrell.
tuck
That
in
gotta
a
be,
hard drive
yeah.
somewhere.
No, it's a Drake song.
That's a
See?
Drake
That's
song?
That's
It's
a
a-
SoundCloud.
That's
But
a- that's a-
it's
that's a
not on
seaside,
so far
nigga.
gone.
That's a
It's
seaside.
on
What
the
is it?
comeback.
You found it?
Yeah, it's on the comeback.
Okay, it's
it's
on the
not on so
comeback?
far gone. I remember this song. Look,
In
it's
the
on
credits-
Rap Genius.
What's the credits say? Does it say Pharrell? Might have been a sample. I don't think
It
Pharrell
could-
was
yeah.
the
Sample
that's-
is Slum Village, To You, For You.
No.
I think this is a Pharrell song.
Yeah. I never seen Pharrell and Drake in the studio.
Jay Dilla produced
We got a
this.
comment that said Pharrell to Tiana Taylor and then Kelly's dirty with their masters in a chat situation. Pharrell not perfect, just saying.
No, he's not.
Of course he's not.
And you're probably not perfect who you left the comment too. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying? I'm
nigga.
not
Oh my god. My bad, my nigga. My bad, Bryce.
for Pharrell,
Blackwell.
I'll inherit the beef.
Yo, you really inherited the beef.
Nigga
there.
caught it straight. My bad, Bryce.
for
I
skateboard
shouldn't
P,
have
I'll
said
inherit
that.
the beef.
Oh my god, bro. Jesus
My bad,
Christ,
bro. I just
nigga.
love you. But yeah, no, definitely Pharrell's not perfect. Listen, God bless, man. You know, Pharrell be having some of the worst outfits of all time and some of the best outfits of all time at the same time. It's like he is a hit or miss. Like he's a legend, but legends fuck up too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like no one's perfect. You can say that about anything. So be it. But yeah, this is something that has escalated and keeps escalating. I can't wait for this album. I think it's gonna be album of the year. I wish that this verse didn't really come out right now, though. I wish it didn't come out right now. It fucks shit
They
up.
got time to change it. It might not be the one.
It still might do streaming numbers, etc. It might still be successful. Because we might think that it doesn't need to be, but to be honest with you, if Pusha T is spending millions of dollars to get himself out of a contract to move to another situation, he needs his album to be successful. And I'm guaranteeing you right now, it will be. So Be It is a hit record. If that shit was on streaming, if that shit was on iTunes, niggas would be buying that shit right now. That would be number one song
Oh,
right
without
now.
a doubt.
Right now.
Without a doubt.
Right now.
Yeah.
iTunes is still a shit.
This song, I don't see it being. I have So Be It over it.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
what, 100%.
So
I have
Be It is
Ace
over this.
Trumpets over this.
Yeah. Ace Trumpets is better than this, and that's the problem. So they still have time. Hey guys, get back in the studio, polish that bitch up, maybe swap the beat. Yeah, because I see a lot of people kind of trashing the verse online. I think it's because of the production. If you put this fucking verse on a different type of production, it'll do him better justice than this production. I'm telling you that right now, because it sounds great, but that's something about the production. Also, it's not the high quality CDQ that is getting played on the roof. But
Nah, it shit still sounds some ass, bro.
hip hop
And this is the
died
Jim
again.
Jones one too. This is a Jim Jones diss song.
Yeah. So shit. Did hip hop die?
No. Oh well, maybe.
I don't think hip hop died.
Not when this album drops.
What that nigga saying that song was it with Big Sean? Was hip hop died October 20? No, that's not what Big Sean. What that nigga say? The hip hop died
He been
October
saying shit like
22nd.
that, right? He been saying shit like that. Kendrick.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
I think that was a.
The party died. We just covered
was
up
a
the song
mixtape.
a couple months ago. The new
Nigga loves
the
discussing
party died.
death.
The party died.
Nigga loves discussing death.
He's like the party. He's
very
evil, bro. He's going through a
yeah,
lot. He's going
yeah.
through a lot, bro. He's still missing morale. Like he still has like that cloud over his head. The nigga hasn't really had a real smile, I think, in a while. All those smiles we've seen could give like fake energy, like just for camera. Like
Who?
Kendrick, bro.
You think so?
100%. Even in interviews, he's like
Nah,
this.
yeah.
He's like
In the
stiff.
Luther video, he looked like he was gonna like.
Bro, we saw him live the whole
What's
concert.
going on? What do you think is going on?
I think he's blacked out.
What do you mean?
I think he's trying to tap into like
Another
what people have wanted him to be.
like a menace?
Gen Z, blah blah blah. But to do
Oh.
that, he has to be a menace. Because we saw him live the whole concert. How was Kendrick? Like this. Sweating his ass off. Big ass leather jeans or leather pants. Sweating his ass off.
Do you think he's in a
but
good
so
place?
serious.
You think he's in a good place? Because the music, I don't like this new album. I didn't like his latest album.
Oh, you didn't like
'cause I
that?
think he's in a bad place.
Quick, put the camera on him. We got a hot take.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
hot take.
I
That's
do
a
this.
hot take.
I really do this shit, nigga.
That's a hot take.
I really do this.
You
I didn't like that
shit?
last album.
You didn't like it?
I think he's in a bad
Gen X?
place. I think he's in a bad place.
You know, like a Man in the Mirror? I feel like you fuck with Man in the Mirror.
I th-
I
Man in
think
the
it's a good
Garden.
song, but brother,
Man in the
I-
Garden. Man in the Garden. They get Man in
I
the Mirror.
think I didn't like this last album. I'm
Why
gonna
do
lie
you
to
say that?
bro? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't remember the song titles. I don't remember how they made me feel. I don't remember nothing. Because
gonna kill this.
nigga, listen. I swear to God, nigga, listen.
They're gonna
I
destroy-
swear to God,
They're gonna
nigga.
tell Mr. Clee shut the fuck up.
Mr. Clee, shut the fuck up, nigga. Why you niggas better stop typing, or better stop. Like, I'll tell you this much. This is not the Kendrick that I know. The nigga's
That's a fact, that's a fact.
It's not, nigga, all my life. I've known this nigga Kendrick
Fuck up your glasses. Yeah.
on my life, nigga.
It's definitely different.
There's a connection that I had with that nigga. He's changed now. There's something bad
I can't lie.
in his spirit. Tell me no.
After 616, I've had that argument in my head.
2016, nigga.
No,
what?
no. So 616 in LA,
Oh, the Drake this.
in the
Yes.
song he's talking about, yo, I don't know if I want to do this. God, I feel bad. God, forgive me for what I'm about to do, but I gotta kill this.
I
nigga.
said that shit at Meet the Grams.
Yeah, it's not.
When he said I want Drake to die, I'm like, okay, what's happening here? Like,
Yeah.
and he's talking to his mom he's like your son, you shouldn't exist. Your son should be dying. It's like I get it's artistic and it's dope. Like as far as like for the moment, okay, but like is there like an underline like, oh, this nigga really might feel this way. He might really feel this way. What's going on?
Call this nigga Burkhead.
This nigga
nigga
said,
says he's a
whoa, nigga, listen, how many Asians this shit got? Mo said, whoa, why I went bald and lost some brain cells?
I told you, nigga.
Is he high? Question mark. Looks like a perk head.
Oh my God.
And that nigga said he's 20 years. Damn, nigga.
That's how it is, they turn on you.
He's
That's how it is.
crashing out like Noel.
That's how quick they are to
Nigga spelled
turn.
my name with 2 dots on the E.
That's how
That
quick they are to
nigga
turn.
thinks, that nigga thinks you're Turkish.
My God.
Glasses said, asshole, his album just been with him working on himself.
Nah, nigga, I've seen Kendrick work on himself. He's spiraling out of something here.
I'll tell you as much in person when we saw him live, he did have like that monotone, like the same way he's been delivering these verses, like very monotone with no energy. He literally in person was like that. But I think he's locked in and he's becoming like what people have wanted him to become. But maybe it's like against his own like will. Like he doesn't really want it. He doesn't want it. But the people want it. They want me number one. Right. I took down the top dog. So now let me take the top dog position. That's why I'm on the Playboy Cardi album. Twice, moaning. He sounds like a like from fucking SpongeBob. like that's how he was sounding on that.
Hey, you niggas like that shit though.
Oh, it was good, but it was just
my
like,
God.
why is he doing this? And it's because he wants to claim that number one position. Because previous to that, we obviously got the Drake and Playboy Cardi relationship, the Drake and Playboy Cardi collab, the Drake and Playboy Cardi DM posts, like Cardi, you're the greatest, like you know what I'm saying. So now he's doing that because he is fucking with Cardi, etc. the kids fuck with Cardi, and that's where that Gen Z line makes sense. Where he's like, they say I couldn't get Gen Z, but he's on the Play with Cardi album. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, okay, you got Gen Z right there. You might have got Gen A, B, C, D, N, B, all the alphabets with that one, because that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's the younger crowd for real. But as far as what's to come, we shall see. I don't think that there's gonna be a slowdown of this type of talk anytime soon.
No.
I think it's gonna be greasy until on.
I think he's been greasy. He's gonna keep popping his shit, and I just wonder where it's gonna take him though. Cause he
sounds pissed off here.
He does.
The beat sounds a bit more like a more flutes and kind of like a more like happy a bit compared to his tone. But his like what he's saying is very like he's pissed the fuck off. Like hip hop's dead.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying. Fuck you guys. Fuck
It's
this.
like it's like in wrestling when you have the heel. He sounds like the heel right now. Like he sounds like he is the villain and he is accepting it.
I think
should've dropped the
I
beat.
think he's strategically doing that on a Pusha T song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I think it's also fun for Kendrick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like it's also very fun for Kendrick.
I think he's like an
linking up.
actor. Like a
He's an
actor
actor
playing
playing roles.
Yeah.
The ops linking up.
Because
and
Drake
shit.
did the same thing. Like a lot of people don't pay attention. Like when Drake was doing this shit, he was the lover boy, then he was the villain, the mobster. Like there's roles these niggas play. They're actors. A lot of rappers do that shit.
100%. More topics to get to, but before we get to the other topics, let's get our guy Aaron to come in real quick. Aaron is coming in. He has visited the podcast before. He is gonna stop in real quick for a couple minutes. We're gonna talk about the Creators for a Cause event that's happening June 27th right here. Shout out to my guy Aaron. How's it going, brother? Good. Appreciate you, man, coming through. Round of applause for Aaron stopping by right here.
Yeah, this is turning into an episode of The Bald and the Beautiful.
Yeah. Before you got here, because he surprised us here today to stopping in, we were like, yo, Aaron, like, I thought it was Aaron. I'm like, oh, it's Eric. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? This like, what is the coincidences here?
Bro, I know the chats is gonna blow up.
Bro, the chats are
The chats are
the Cape Verde and
crazy,
Mr. 305 is
bro.
back.
Oh, that's what they said last time. They say he's the Cape Verdean and Mr. 305.
They Cape Verde 305.
Mr. Worldwide.
Chat talking about they getting flashbang every time someone walks in with their bald head.
Another bald dude in the house.
But we're here. Talk to the people real quick. You know, shout out to Hope for Providence. Talk to the people real quick about what's happening June 27th at 7 p.m. The Creators for a Cause event that you have happening locally.
Yeah. First, thank you for having me on again, brother.
No problem.
I appreciate it. Yeah, so we're at Medici on Friday, 7 to 11, the 27th. And the intention for this fundraiser, it's our second fundraiser. You had us on for our first one. And we're at a bigger venue. We got a lot more to offer. We have a lot of local vendors and local acts. So our intention for this is to really take our message into action, take hope into action, and capitalize on the community development aspect of what we're doing. So
100%.
celebrating the creative capital, all the people that make it up, and just showcasing and showing love to everybody in the community.
That's what's up. And what can the people expect at this event if they haven't gone to the first one? Like, what's the vibes? What's it like? Who's going to maybe attend, etc.?
Yeah. So this one's more entertainment and locally creative centric. So we're encouraging people to dress to express. So make it Halloween in June if you want. You know, come in. We want to celebrate, everybody's individuality and all that. So we have some performers. We have a fashion show. Scott Lyons is gonna be doing a fashion show. We have Kara McKee playing live music.
Oh, nice.
We have DJ Donnie Battle over there for some intermission stuff. 8 to 10 local vendors, small businesses of various like creative fields.
Nice.
Clothing, face design, digital design. So all local people.
Yeah.
And we have 2 speakers from different organizations come to speak about what they do, because we always want to address that mental health aspect, something that's ubiquitous but isn't talked about
100%.
too much. And we might have some live body paint and possibly belly dancers. So we're going out there,
Okay,
We want,
it's gonna be crazy.
we want
Eric
people
likes
to
belly
celebrate.
dancing. He might be in there scoping the
Go.
scene.
Mr. 305 and Mr. Clean out there. Just let's go.
Some belly dancers in the building. So tell the people where can they find more information about this event right now if they want to look for it real quick.
Yeah, so we're marketing hard on our Instagram. So we have Instagram at Hope for Providence, and our Hope for Providence website, newly developed, hopeforprovidence.com. My boy Asman out there helped design it, so shout out to him. And yeah, that's where you can find most of our stuff, our videos on Instagram, and then more information about what we do, how to get involved, and more about the event.
And where's it happening again? What's the location?
Medici Lounge, Providence.
Medici Lounge. It's like a newer location, right? The newer venue?
It is, yeah.
Medici?
Yeah, so it's a really nice spot, man. Their lounge area is very elegant. So the Medici's from like Italy, that period of time. So it's like very elegant, like chandeliers. The setting, the venue is really nice.
Yeah, right in downtown, right next to I think behind the street behind the free arcade in downtown near Ego, etc. So head on down and support this event. You know, Creators for a Cause. And any words for the people? You know, shout out to Hope for Providence and everything you guys are doing. Any words for the people right now watching, especially in Rhode Island right now, Aaron?
Yeah. So what we do and what we represent at Hope for Providence is the people. It started with street interviews, asking people what their concerns and hopes are for. So that's the way we approach everything. It's very solution-based. So we want to see what you need to be done, what problems you have, and always try to get people to think solution-based, like what do you hope to do? And then together, you talk about it more, you grow a community, you can get stuff together. So
100%.
the Hope for the Creatives for a Cause fundraiser is a great example of like what we stand for and how people can get involved. So
100%, very beautiful. And before we get you out of here, how old are you real quick?
34.
34. So were you a Clips fan by any chance? Or did you listen to the Clips at all before?
I did. Is that
Pusha T and Malice?
Yeah.
Pusha T and Malice?
Yep.
Okay. Because they're dropping a new album.
Oh.
That's what everyone's talking about right now, the Clips album.
And ironically, the topic of conversation on the last one was similar. It was Kendrick and Drake, right?
Yeah,
and,
the Kendrick and Drake,
Clips.
because on the new Clips album, there's a new Kendrick verse, and like he's coming at Drake subliminally, addressing about everything. But if you had to predict, you know, what's to come right now, you know, we asked you a Drake question last time, but what's your prediction right now with the Drake and Kendrick Lamar situation? Is it a smart move for Kendrick Lamar to do a verse on this Clips album? You know what I'm saying? That people are actually anticipating, right? These are 50-year-old rappers, but people are anticipating this album because of the production and the hype, and they're very relevant right now. So what do you think? Do you think it's a smart move for this type of collaboration? Because I don't know if you're aware of Pusha T beefing with Drake in the past.
Yeah, in the past.
So it's like the two ops kind of linking up.
I don't know if it's smart to double down, because I mean Kendrick hit it hard, you know, and obviously got like awards, and like he just hit it very on the point when it needed to be.
A whole victory lap year.
Yeah. Now it's just like it might be showboating, and they're extremely talented. I always love Pusha T, his lyricism and whatnot, and obviously both of them had beefs with him. So like my question is like why bring that back when beef could be squashed, but maybe there might be ulterior motives behind it.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know. I might never see. Well, I think we'll never see a Pusha T and Drake ever shake hands again in life. Because Drake, especially on Drake's end, when Drake said that what was the line? He said went too far. He spoke about 40's MS. Tick, and like his health, right? So like Drake was like, oh, once you talk about family, basically he's like a family member to him, family and friends' health, and talking about them dying. It's like too far.
Yeah, and I think that was a problem with Pusha too, right? They got real personal.
It got personal because he mentioned Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Like with Virginia Williams. So he's like, oh, you mentioning my wife, right? You know, was it Virginia Williams?
He mentioned
he's
his
from
wife.
Virginia.
He mentioned his wife, and then that's why Pusha mentioned his kid.
Don't make me call the phone.
Virginia Williams. I'm pretty sure it was a line like that, but
Put a ring on you like Virginia.
put a Virginia, yeah,
Make
put
it
a,
rain on you like Virginia Williams.
make it rain on you like Virginia Williams. You know, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But round of applause for Aaron. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming on by. And again, remind the people again the event and the date and everything that's happening real quick.
So the Creators for a Cause fundraiser at Medici Lounge, Friday the 27th from 7 to 11. You can get your tickets at hopeforprovidence.com or on Instagram at hopeforprovidence. Join the movement. Let's go.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very
Dolly.
much. Shout out to Hope for Providence.
Oh my God.
Mr. Worldwide. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we have it. Hope for Providence. Go check them out. They're doing amazing stuff locally here in our state of Rhode Island. Shout out to them. Shout out to Aaron for stopping by again.
I'll see you on Wednesday too.
Oh yeah, I'll be there for sure. Definitely. Yeah, man. Listen, this is a show that does everything. We're like a Rubik's Cube here. We're gonna give you guys a bit of everything.
Bald Brothers Unite.
Bald Brothers Unite is
all I heard was
crazy.
bald jokes when I was in the bathroom.
The chat is hilarious.
I couldn't even shit. I farted. It didn't come out.
Damn, bro.
Damn, God bless
we
you.
just
I'm
went
about to
from
say,
such a
bro.
beautiful topic to
So
now
you're just
you
talking about doing a number 2.
I really
Damn,
thought
brother.
I'm sorry.
Not he couldn't even give it 30 seconds.
Guys, Cardi B is back. Cardi B is back. After 7 years, Cardi B is finally dropping her second album. 7 years later, it's called Am I the Drama? September 19th, officially dropping in a couple months.
She finally realized it. Yes, nigga.
Am I the drama?
You are the problem.
That's a good name.
You think so?
She's living up
That's
to it.
self-reflection.
She's living up
It
to
took her 7 years to realize
So from
that she might be the problem.
invasion of privacy to Am I the Drama?
Yeah.
That's a good
I don't
flip.
really fuck with that name, bro. I'm not
No, I
fuck
don't like
with
that
that?
name.
I've-
I think
I
it's
don't like
good
that
for
name.
TikTok era.
Yeah.
Am
And it's
I
good
the-
for what's going on. It's for the moment, bro.
Because of the offset shit. Like, is
Yeah.
it me or is it him?
Yeah.
And she's like, it could be hypothetical. Like, I'm not the drama. Am I the drama or is it really him?
You think Cardi B could pop right now? It's a serious question.
Pop what?
Nigga.
Stop.
Because I'll pop, son.
Where you gonna pop? Where you gonna pop?
Pop a pimple on that ass,
Where
nigga.
you gonna
Nigga.
pop?
I'm gonna show.
pop the
Let's
shit
show
out
people
of
the
it.
Cardi B album cover. Let's see what you guys think
Show
about
the
this
people
Cardi
the
B album
Cardi
cover.
There better be some cheeks in there.
Martin
Bad
Luther's
guy,
Martin
bro.
Luther's a horny
Huh?
individual,
My
bro.
pastor watches this.
Your pastor watches this? Jesus
sure.
Christ.
We
I'm
might-
going
we might have
hell.
to go in one day.
Look at this right here. Am I the drama? Cardi B
That's nice.
with the crows, 2 crows on around her, but a bunch of crows behind her.
I'll throttle her. Oh my God.
She has the heels from hell. These are the biggest heels I've never seen. These thick ass heels. You know, I can already see the people conspiracy theories online, like it's like demonic outfit, etc.
It look like Corella DeVille.
That's
bro.
exactly
You know
what I was
I'm
gonna
saying?
say. Yes.
Okay, that's a good reference. Corella
Yeah.
DeVille. There is an alternative cover right here.
Some 101 Dalmatians.
Look at this alternative cover.
Oh, that's nice.
I like the
that one
alternative
more.
cover
I like that
better.
one more. I like that one more.
Kind of gives Kodak Black-ish vibes, like
That gives Kodak Black, bro.
yeah, like a vulture, like vultures,
That gives Kodak Black.
kind of like vultures.
That gives Kodak Black,
gives
bro.
Kodak
you
Black.
think Kodak Black when you see that? Nigga, you're
She
reaching.
look
nigga,
like a
you're
gremlin.
reaching.
She look like a
You do.
gremlin.
That nigga wants to be a hip hop aficionado, nigga. That
She
nigga
looks like a gremlin.
This nigga reaching, bro.
You know what that looks like?
She
Bro,
should have shown more
that sound
areola.
like a pitchfork take. That was crazy.
Nigga,
bro.
what?
She should show more areola real quick.
Even with like the font and shit like that, this looks like some telenovela shit.
It does, bro. This looks like some
Yeah,
shit
that does
from.
look like telenovela. I like the
looks like-
dramatic shade.
It looks like a
and,
Telemundo shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
the shaded and the. This is a better cover though. I like this one.
Let me see the other one. Let me see the
I
other
like
one.
this one. She should go with that one as official. This one
But
feels like a
there's-
song.
This one tells a story. That's the thing about this one. You know
This
what
one
I'm
feels like a
saying?
song more than an album.
There's something missing here, right? There's something
Yeah,
missing
Yeah,
here.
she's not showing enough.
That's crazy,
Guys.
bro.
The font's kind of giving Ciroc.
It is.
The font is giving
The
Ciroc.
Ciroc.
Giving Ciroc
That's
on the
ba-
font.
Man, that's not the good time right
Yeah,
now.
modernity.
It's not a good
Modernity
time
really
right
cooked
now.
us. Oh, you're crazy, nigga.
This is the font to go right here.
Yeah, because it
That's a
feels
nice
like
font.
it feels like the murder mystery like font.
This font kind of gives Bacardi. You know what I'm saying?
Bacardi is crazy.
Cardi
bro.
B. That's what it comes from Bacardi because you should drink Bacardi bottles all the time, I believe. But look at this stats, guys. This album already sold 1.5 million copies.
No,
this
it
album.
didn't.
No, it didn't.
Of pre-orders?
No,
They're
it didn't.
saying it's a combination of pre-orders, and they're also saying it's a cheat code in a sense because this album is gonna include WAP, the Megan Thee Stallion song.
Come on, bro.
And then
From
it's
30
up,
years
and
ago,
it's stuck,
nigga.
and it's up and
From
it's
when
stuck.
I reacted
Up
back
and
in
it's stuck.
2016, nigga.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Because that's how long the album it's been since the album. So
Get- my
everything
nigga.
since then they're gonna include it.
Nigga, that's the song by itself.
That is true.
That's the song by that shit was giant.
That is a song by itself.
That
No-
was massive. Ain't
1.5.
nobody buying this
no one,
album.
no one pre-ordered this album.
Nobody
The
pre-ordered.
pre-order's
Who
up.
pre-ordered this album?
Who you pre-ordered it? Did you?
I didn't
pre-order
pre-order
it?
it. The pre-orders.
Did you
A couple
pre-order?
Puerto Ricans from fucking the
Yeah.
Bronx,
He's
nigga.
not lying, bro.
Come on.
If it was Taylor Swift, obviously we could see Taylor Swift doing it. I don't think Cardi B has a Taylor Swift following to get this much
Taylor
off
Swift.
pre-orders alone.
This nigga Edwin is somewhere mad because he definitely pre-ordered now. Fuck with you.
Edwin pre-ordered Cardi B. No, bro, it's gonna sound good, bro. Am I the drama?
Yeah. But bro, no bullshit. That shit, no one pre-ordered that, bro. That's all that.
That's
It's
all
WAP.
WAP,
It's
bro.
all WAP,
That's a
bro.
cheat code.
That's
a cheat code.
crazy,
That's a
bro.
How is that even possible?
How is that even possible?
Bro,
Now
that
you could do
song's
that.
Old as fuck.
You could do it though.
You could do it.
Nirvana could drop an album today
Yo,
with just
Ta-
one song, nigga,
He's not
and
lying.
sold 70 million copies.
Bro, no bullshit.
But that's kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
What's
There's
his
got to be
name? Tory
parameters
Lanez was
around
still
this.
free when that song came out.
Would
you
you
guys?
say?
She dropped
Tory
the.
Lanez was still free.
What?
Tory Lanez was still free.
Tory
when
Lanez
that-
was
Tory
still- that was
Lanez
before he
was
went to
still
jail.
free. Is
'Cause-
Tory Lanez in jail, nigga?
Yeah, he almost died.
Vic, I almost said Vic. Eric.
Nigga, I don't know. Nigga, I've been acting for a long time. Nigga,
No,
I've been,
Eric.
I've been
stop,
in a jail.
Eric, stop.
Well, I swear to
It
God,
was a
bro.
whole case. It was all
I
over the news.
I know, but didn't another woman get
Do you
accused?
just live under a rock, nigga? What are you talking
I
about,
swear
bro?
to God, bro? I know nothing. That's why I can't be on here. I'm not educated on nothing, nigga.
Nigga, no, Eric.
Bro.
Eric, you have to have no like identity in life, bro. To not know,
Nah,
bro.
my nigga, I've been swapping identities, nigga. I've been playing roles, nigga.
But the Tory Lanez, it's not that big of a case like that.
Vic.
No, but it's like, but it's not like.
Vic, when it was first happening,
But I'm saying like if someone like, if it's for someone to not know about it, it's like,
Rock Nation.
Their life is not gonna
that
change.
shit was everywhere, bro. Bro, when he got convicted, the world stopped for a few minutes, bro.
I don't know, it was crazy.
I only know the Rock Nation shit because of Vic.
Rock
I
Nation.
never saw that video.
Rock Nation.
Niggas
What
thinking
was
Rock
that?
Nation.
His
It's Tory
dad-
Lanez's father outside the court.
It's-
Because Rock Nation will see the day when we get
Nigga
revenge.
sounds like a SpongeBob character, nigga.
He's a pastor. He's a pastor.
What the hell?
He's a pastor.
Nigga sound like a cartoon
Okay, so
character.
tell me this. Tory Lanez is in jail and he
Yeah,
what?
for shooting Meg.
For shooting
Okay,
Meg.
so that's done? Is how long?
But it's not
10
for
years?
shooting Meg, but it's
No,
like
it's for having a firearm
For having a
on him.
There
firearm.
we go. Because another woman said to have shot
Her friend
no?
that was in the car, Kelsey.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's probably the case. It's probably the case.
But the nigga got beat up in jail?
He got stabbed, bro.
killed,
He got
almost
stabbed to
died.
death, almost to death.
God
This is
bless.
recent.
God bless.
So they're trying to get him out of jail right now.
Yeah.
It's a whole situation.
Rock Nation.
But shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion was on Love Island last week. It
I
was,
would eat
it
him.
was crazy.
My God.
That was
my God, let's not
crazy.
get
Show him
into
the
that.
bombshell. Show him the bombshell.
Let's
Oh,
not
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
What happened?
Cardi B
You'll see.
has a new song that dropped this week though too, guys. I don't know if you guys heard it yet. It's Outside. I'll just play the hook. See what you guys think about the hook.
Outside niggas love a outside bitch, but be mad when they get some outside.
Outside niggas love an outside bitch, but be mad when they get some outside dick. So she's talking about Offset, right? Because Offset was outside all the time, cheating on her, etc. But now she's outside, not cheating, but dating Stephon Diggs, the Patriots player, doing pink cocaine on the yacht. And she's,
up?
yep, you missed a lot, bro. It's pink cocaine on the yacht.
Nigga said you missed a lot, bro.
She's
Is-
going
is
crazy.
Is that a double entendre?
Why so? Break it down, mister.
Because, you know, Dix and then Diggs. The guy's name is Diggs, right? And she's taking that nigga's dick.
Outside.
You think he got a hammer?
Huh? Nigga, what the fuck?
How did that nigga what?
I'm gonna have to move on from this topic. 'cause
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit-
move on, bro. Connor,
No.
I'll say this. I reacted to the song already, but the song, I think it could
Is
be
it good?
better. It could be better, bro. Offset dropped the song this week, and that was better.
It was?
The one with JID.
What's up with the Cardi song?
Offset and JID.
That might
So
be
this
hard.
is the hook. I'll play the hook for real. Let me see. Because I want to get to the beat. That way you guys hear it with the actual, like,
His Cardi's?
yeah. Because that was just an intro. The beat wasn't really fully playing. So it's like I'm going out. So girls have been playing
Sounds
to
like,
this
a,
already.
sounds like a little summer banger, bro.
Like
for
it's
the
going
girls.
outside, right? But then you got Offset.
This shit sound like three niggas went in a lab and cooked some shit up for TikTok.
Yeah.
Generation. You know what I'm saying?
Offset.
Damn.
It's like, do I gotta play the rest, bro?
Damn, nigga. That nigga's on another level, nigga. That's hard. Already I like it. That's
See
hard.
what I'm saying?
nigga.
So it's like,
Oh my I didn't even hear nothing, nigga. I didn't hear nothing, nigga. It's already hard, nigga. It's already hard in 3 seconds, nigga. Wow, that was cool. Oh my God. That was nice, nigga.
that nigga said
That nigga said some good
I'm
shit.
the hitmaker.
That's good. I like that. Put that back real quick, nigga.
That's not even the best part.
Put this shit back, bro.
That was good, nigga.
That's not even the best part.
good, nigga.
That's not even the best part. Let me get to the best part. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah. Yeah, this nigga's doing it, bro. This nigga feels artistic.
It's crazy.
Flip that.
I got niggas goosebumps.
Yo. Turn these fucking cameras off. We're going to the strip club. I got money I want to throw. I got like.
They gonna throw 21s on a bitch. She might fart, nigga. We'll have to empty out that club.
We go to the strip club right now, nigga. Why y'all acting mad calm like y'all ain't never been there? Let's go.
Calm,
Let's
nigga.
go, bro.
Last time I went to the strip club, nigga, I ended up with blood on my dick.
Oh no.
On my crotch area, nigga, on my jeans. I left that shit, nigga. There was blood on my jeans, nigga.
Niggas left me outside with $100
I
at once.
thought I had a good time, nigga. I thought I had, nigga, won't ever go again in my life, nigga.
Bro, I was heated that night. You niggas left me outside with $100 in my hand,
pulled
bro.
up that leg.
No, nigga. I was trying to get inside, bro.
Then you throw the jeans away?
You threw the jeans away? Did you? No, you
I
kept
still
them.
got them jeans.
You're
nigga.
disgusting.
I think I wear them in class.
You're a
sometimes.
filthy dog.
Bro, it's
Nigga,
memories.
you're-
It's memories.
Nigga, I washed
memories.
that out. I washed it out.
memories.
You
I-
washed it
I
out?
put some
You washed out the
OxyClean.
HIV?
Nigga, I put some OxyClean, nigga.
You know what it
chill
was?
out.
Because
Nigga,
those
women are
got
safe.
herpes
those
jeans.
strippers
These
that
women are
night, they were
safe.
rubbing hard.
They were, nigga,
They
but
were
I thought
rubbing on you
I
guys
thought it was
hard.
because I smacked her hard. I
think
thought
it
she was
came out?
bleeding because I thought you,
You
nigga,
smacked her hard, bro.
nigga, I smacked her so hard I got scared.
Not in the face, guys.
No, not in the
You
face.
smacked the ass?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you missed out, bro.
Nigga, I felt bad. I felt
I'm out here
bad.
making hookah like a bitch.
Oh my
I
god, bro,
felt
you missed
bad.
out.
But no, bro, I don't go to the strip club. Nevertheless, Offset dropped that.
Offset
nigga,
is better than
Offset
Cardi.
drops it felt artistic. It felt like
That
he
shit
had
was
something
hard.
to
His
say.
back's against the wall.
Yeah, nah, he produced.
If the music is not good, he's gonna go. He'll be down bad right now.
Bro, the eviction notice was on the door and he paid 6 months in advance.
This sounds like one of his best singles ever.
Crazy.
It sounds better than the Cardi B song.
Without a doubt.
All right.
Nigga, hands down. But with Cardi B, bro, I feel like you need 30 niggas helping her make these songs. You know what I'm saying? How many people on that track? Can you see how many people helped her on that track?
On the other one, let's see how many.
Oh, but
credits.
also we have ghostwriters too. I feel like you need a whole production crew to make something for her because she's making a song for the moment. She's making, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's purposeful. It's formulaic.
Yeah. No.
What happened, nigga? What happened? Am I right? Am I right, nigga? What happened?
Let's count the songwriters on the song.
You see what I'm saying, nigga?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
6,
That's
7,
why it sounds like that's
8,
too many people
9,
working on
10 songwriters on this song.
There we go.
But you know what?
There we go. There we go, nigga.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not
Is she
saying
one
that.
of them? Is she one of them?
Is she one of them? Becaldi?
Yeah, she's one of them.
Okay.
Yo, but I'm gonna be real with you.
Becaliz Alamensal.
I'm never gonna say that because if you look up All Day by Kanye, has 63 writers on it.
I'm not mad at that, nigga.
But
I'm not mad at
she
that.
owns up to it. She says it like
Yeah, that's
No,
what
but I'm saying
but
that's
I'm
not a
just-
bad
I'm
thing.
just
Because
saying- I'm just
she
saying
raps
you
to
can
make
hear
money.
it.
I understand.
She raps
but
to
my
make money.
point is, I'm not mad if you have multiple writers. There just needs to be direction in the fucking room that makes sense.
Oh no.
It just needs to sound like I'm not a child and like
No,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like
but
I'm
that's
not
the
dumb. I'm
direction.
not a dumb consumer.
But that's what I mean. That's the
If there's
direction
50
conversation.
If there's 10 niggas in a room writing a song, that means 10 niggas getting paid to write that song.
Yeah.
That means that has to be an extraordinary record.
It has to be.
This is not an extraordinary record
At all.
no.
Up is better than this.
Yeah.
WAP is better than this. The Offset Bodies is better than this. So this to be the lead single
It's crazy.
is crazy. 7 years
Crazy.
later,
Crazy.
you might be the drama. You
You
might
might
be the
be the
drama.
drama.
Okay, that's a great point. 7 years later, this is a song we dropped. Everybody heard this in the studio. Everybody heard this in the building.
Yeah, Atlanta heard
It
this shit
ran
and said,
through
"Bro, that's
everybody's
crazy."
hands, bro.
It did. He's right.
And this is what's coming out.
That's crazy.
This is bad news.
This is
bad
the
news,
question.
nigga.
Did she
Yo,
did she
it's
promote
worse
this
than
track?
Iran, nigga.
Did she
forgot about bad news. Listen, I forgot about this. Is fun, nigga. This is bad news.
Yeah.
What record label? Fucking. What record
Atlantic.
label? Atlantic.
Sound like that.
Bad news, Atlantic. Bad news.
This nigga sounds like he's saying, "Good
morning, Vietnam."
Atlantic. Check your writers.
Check your.
Check your ears.
Shut the whole fucking building down.
Whole fucking building down.
You gotta fire all 10 of them niggas, bro. Niggas
This
can't
song
write this
ain't
shit. That shit is ass.
Cardi B may need to go on retirement for another 7 years. I don't know. But this right here ain't it. Offset dropped one creatively off the cuff with J.I.D.
Let the bodies hit the flow." Where did you hear that before?
Let the bodies
Is
hit
that
the floor.
WWE?
That's a song. No.
WWE.
No.
I think
Someone walks out with that.
No.
No, it's not a
No,
song.
it's not. It's
But
not.
Is it a video game or some
No,
shit?
it's by Drowning Pool.
It was on the track list. It was on
No,
the track list.
I know the song, but that's from something, nigga.
It's it's
Like a-
track list
like
from
a
old
game.
WWE. Yeah.
Let
From-
the body. out. It's like someone walks out to that shit in WWE. Pause the nigga. We might get striked.
It's WWE. It might be one of the WWE like intros, like when you start up the
Someone
game.
walks out to that shit.
When,
Bobby
when you start the
Lashley-
game. When you start the
Bobby
game.
Lashley, someone.
It's
Nigga.
when you start the game, Vic.
Bobby
It's when you
Lashley
start the
would never
game.
walk out to that nigga. Don't know
No, yeah, no. Bobby Lashley was an actual black man.
That nigga was the man.
Yeah,
bro.
that nigga's not get out to that bullshit.
Yo, I saw
Randy
Bobby
Orton's
Lashley-
song was the best.
I
Nigga.
saw
Don't
Bobby
give a
Lashley a
best.
couple months ago
Best.
in person. He's still like that, bro.
Who, Bobby Lashley?
Still
That
like
nigga
that.
still
And
looking
Randy
like
Orton, still like that.
looking like a SpongeBob buff character, bro.
Incredible.
They said ECW intro song. WWF used it back then too.
Ah,
There we
see, I had a
go.
feeling. I'm not crazy.
See, the chat knows what's
The
up.
chat
Shout
knows.
out to
Crazy.
everybody in the
McMahon
chat.
used it, ECW.
Also-
Stephanie McMahon used that.
Ah, see, I knew some throwback
Damn.
shit. Throwback
Hard
shit.
lesbo vibes.
Yep.
Harlem. I would have still fucked her. Back then, I want to fuck the shit out of her.
Wait,
my
was she? Is she
God.
confirmed lesbian?
What nigga? She's married to Triple H.
Okay, so what are we talking about here?
Yeah,
I
would've-
did have the vibes, yes, back then. Back then.
Yeah, I think I think Randy Orton was fucking her at one point. That shit was the best, bro.
Whoa, nigga, you were there, nigga. You
No. The content was good, nigga.
this nigga was
Just
Randy
jokes, guys. We're just joking here.
I'm talking like I'm talking like
This nigga talked like he felt it. This nigga, you helped put it in.
Like I was there holding his belt.
This nigga was tickling. He was tickling Randy Orton's balls.
That was the best. That would be Randy Orton was up in there, nigga. That was the best.
He was tickling Randy Orton's balls.
Yeah, nigga, help him put it in. Nigga, help him put it in.
I slid it in.
nigga pulled the foreskin back with his mouth. Oh man, this is why I can't do the podcast. It's too
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
Too crazy.
Listen.
Too crazy.
God.
Make too
And
many
to give
mistakes.
credit, Cardi B some grace. There is reports that this song.
It's not on the album.
Not even that. No. I think it might be. It has to be because she's rolling out the album now. So it's like it had to be a 1-2 punch. Like, oh, song, now album announcement. It gotta be. But that this was something that she previewed a bit on TikTok, but wasn't intentional, almost like a leak. And I guess people were running with it on TikTok, so they were like, oh, we gotta drop it because of the hook. Like outside, nigga hates her outside, loves her outside bitch, blah, blah, blah. Because we could see it working for that. And I get that. But as far as invasion of privacy, diamond record level, I like it like that. Like those major songs we got from back then, that doesn't live up to that.
I don't think it will.
But my thing is this. Cardi B, how she is, if this album doesn't live up to that, etc., if it's not a successful album,
She'll never drop an album.
she's
again.
never going to drop music again. She's going to retire. And that's the problem because, hey, just get better. Like, that's why you should have been dropping in between them.
The question is she an album artist? She's not an album artist. She never was.
I think
But that album was so fucking
The
good.
album was insane because she had compiled so many songs already.
Yeah, and she had all this music and like she had all this money and like people behind her. My thing is this: you don't drop an Invasion Privacy 2. You drop an introspective album because you're never gonna meet the commercial success. you
Bro,
had off the
she's
first
not gonna be an
album.
introspective
But
artist.
she should.
Why?
But that's
Why?
because you're in a
Why?
horrible
Well,
position right
nigga,
now.
What are you talking about?
That's what we want, but
Spanish.
we're
You're-
not getting that. We're not getting that.
That's a good point.
She could have dropped the
just
Spanish
dropped
album.
something in Spanish.
That's the only way you can make another commercial album is if you drop it Spanish, but she won't do that.
The wave last year was Spanish music was on top.
Top,
Bigger than
top.
everything.
She should have done.
Where,
Nigga, the last
we
3
kept
years.
saying it. We were like, where the fuck's Cardi B? Where's the Spanish song with Cardi B?
Because the Spanish album's recently been some butt and a half. This shit too late.
Meanwhile,
now.
who was in DR though, working with Spanish artists?
Bad Bunny?
Offset.
J Balvin. Oh, what?
Offset was on stage with Alafoca and shit.
He
Remember
was,
we
he
talked
was,
about
he
that.
was,
For
he was,
real?
He was old.
That nigga was
He was
with
working with
Alafoca,
J1 and
bro.
shit. He was working with
bro.
J1,
He was,
working
he
with
was.
Alpha.
Real.
That nigga's smart, bro.
It's a smart guy. Had a girl who was Dominican.
And
She
got
ain't
Dominican.
use her plugs. Let me use yours. Why do you think I went to India? Bad news.
Bad news.
Bad news.
Listen, there's reports. There's reports happening right now. Let me see if there's a quote that I could quote. It might have just been Pop Tings that said this shit. Fuck it, we'll just roll with it. But Pop Tings said it. But there's rumors right now that there's gonna be a announcement soon for the Super Bowl halftime show for the 2026 Super Bowl next year, and they're saying it's Jay-Z. That Jay-Z, who is Rock Nation, who is the man deciding who performs at the Super Bowl every year now, is the man that's actually gonna perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. Does this make sense? Do we want to see this?
This shit got leaked because of Nicki.
This is following the Lil Wayne controversy. Lil Wayne thought it was going to be him at New Orleans. He got upset about it. You know, it was actually Kendrick Lamar, right? And people were like, damn, Kendrick. And then Kendrick Lamar's performance happened amazing performance. But then there was a lot of people also that didn't like it, etc. They were like critically reviewing it and etc. And then to this day, there was like a Samuel L. Jackson interview last month that went viral because Samuel L. Jackson said that he still doesn't know. He didn't know he didn't even know what he was really doing. Like he just rolled with the flow, but he didn't know like the messaging kind of at the time when he was doing it until like now he's starting to understand it. On top of that, Nicki Minaj hopped on the remix on the Lil Wayne album last week, and what did Nicki Minaj say? She said, "NFL, fire some niggas and then call us. Like, if you guys want me and Wayne, if you want Young Money to perform at this halftime show, you got to fire some niggas." Who's the niggas? Is Jay-Z, Rock Nation, because she's not fucking with Rock Nation. She's not fucking with Jay-Z. She says that Jay-Z's a hater, that Jay-Z has hatred in his heart.
Damn.
So, Jay-Z, is it a strategic move if he does perform? I think he could perform because think about it. It's not just Jay-Z. He's going to bring out Alicia Keys. He's going to bring out Rihanna. He's going to bring out Beyonce.
But there's one person he has his major hits with.
Kanye West.
He's not bringing them out. He's not.
He just did. Beyonce's on tour with him right now. Or Beyonce's on tour, but he popped out at the Beyonce tour in Paris 2 days ago. He did Niggas in Paris.
He did it?
He didn't say Kanye's name. He like bleeped Kanye's name. Same way with Young Thug. Last night Young Thug was at Summer Smash.
In the verse?
And,
Yeah, because he says it. He says something in Niggas in Paris about yeah.
Yeah. Niggas, yay. Like whatever he says, he blurs it out. He doesn't say it. And then Young Thug did the same shit this weekend at Lyrical Summer Smash, Lyrical Lemonade Festival in Chicago. He didn't say Gunna's name. He bleeped out Gunna's name. Niggas is bleeping out. They're actively live editing their live
How do y'all
performances.
feel about this not cancellation, but this blurping out of Kanye?
Listen, it goes to show you, obviously, I said it here. Niggas like Kanye's a genius, etc. Everyone, no one's perfect, like the chat said earlier. But what he said about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kid was too far.
What happened?
He basically called them retarded.
He said
I think
that's why you
literally
never
said
see.
retarded.
He said the reason why you never see the twins is because they're retarded.
He went too far.
Yeah.
You can't do that, and because there's rumors of I think maybe the second daughter having autism, something. You can't do that. And like that's ridiculous. Like that's
where was this
way
at?
too
It was on
far.
Twitter.
On Twitter,
He said
rants.
this is why.
The nigga tweeted it?
Yeah, he said
Yes,
this is
bro.
why you shouldn't have kids at an older age because Beyonce had her kids and they have Down syndrome, and that's why you never see them.
Do they really do?
The thing is, the daughter went on stage. She kind of looked like she did, bro. She looked like she had autism.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was just more of like she looked like she was nervous and she was young. She didn't know how to
The
react
baby,
to the crowd.
like the
She's
twin,
young. They're young.
She's young. I forgot her
They're
age,
like
but
10,
she's
11.
definitely young, and she might have it.
She might, because she had them late and she didn't have a surrogate.
She might, and then if
No,
she,
that doesn't matter if you
doesn't
have
matter.
a late like that.
Around 40, it's a risk.
No.
And my thing is this: Beyonce and Jay-Z are the parents. They never share that information publicly. It is
Only
not
Kanye would know.
his place
Low-key.
to share that
Yeah.
publicly.
No, it's not.
That is a invasion of privacy.
As a father, what do you feel?
Oh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. That line, and then what he said about Virgil, also,
Virgil shit was
who's already
crazy.
dead, and him talking shit about him as he's dead.
He should have
What'd
said
he
that
say
shit when he was
about
alive.
Virgil?
Disgusting.
He said Virgil is a bitch ass nigga, that he's fake, that Virgil used him to get to Louis Vuitton, that there was a group of them that used him to get to Louis Vuitton. And here's the thing. Cool, he might have, but you
Nigga,
used Virgil
probably-
too.
Nigga, you
Virgil
used
too.
everybody.
Yeah,
You
he
used
used
Nigga,
everybody.
Kanye, you used everybody.
Your whole
bro.
label you used and forgot them the moment you didn't need them anymore. You've used everyone. They've used you. It's life.
Nigga, I'm reading-
Kanye can't make one song right now that's relevant and a hit song right now by himself, produced by himself,
That
etc.
Alive song was kind of hard.
He
though.
can't do that. The live song,
Alive, the one that Playboy Cardi said, this is my song, nigga.
but that's not by himself.
That song was still hard though, nigga.
Nigga, I'm reading.
But what I'm
Gucci
saying is like by
Mane's-
himself, he needs people.
Oh no, he needs
people no matter
But
what.
he's always needed people. Music is.
There's
a
nothing wrong
collective-
with that. It's
No,
collaborative.
there's
It's a
nothing wrong
collaboration.
with that.
Collective
There's
process,
nothing
bro.
wrong with
But
that.
if you think that Pusha T is getting mad at Travis Scott for what Travis Scott did,
Oh, he's
you
hated
think
Kanye
Jay
for
Z
years.
is not gonna get
And
mad at
Jay-Z's
Jay Z
fake.
for
Yeah,
not gonna
no.
get mad at Kanye for saying that
That's
shit?
horrible.
So I think a
That's
way to stick it to
despicable,
these
nigga.
niggas is like,
Despicable.
oh Wayne, you feel that way about me, etc. Because Wayne also gave him a shot on Carter 6. We no one really addressed it, but we spoke about it when he said that shit. He's like,
Yeah.
I spoke to Hove. Yeah, I
something.
spoke to Hove. He told me he's seen me.
Oh, he seen me, yeah.
Funny thing is that's the same thing I heard when I spoke to Stevie. Damn, Stevie Wonder's blind. So it's like, oh, this nigga trying to say like this nigga really didn't see me, or if he saw me, Hove lied to me. On top of that, him performing is like, okay, this is a response to you, Wayne. Okay, you mad? I'm gonna perform. Let me do it. Let me show you guys how to do it. Also, maybe if the contract is up, like they're trying to say the contract is up, end it with a bang. Why wouldn't he be the one to perform if there's one last performer on the Roc Nation contract with the NFL? It would be Jay-Z performing. I could see that happening as well. Jay-Z has the hits. It's not like he doesn't have the hits. He's fucking Jay-Z. He has the hits. He has the collaborations. He's still cool. He's still relevant. He still could drop music. There's rumors of him coming soon. Maybe the shit's that big enough he could do that at the Super Bowl. But it is very interesting because there's so many ways that this could go. It's still not confirmed, but we thought it could have been what? I kept saying it. I'm like, this shit might not be no more hip-hop shit because where Kendrick took it, it was
I thought it was Taylor Swift next.
I'm like, they're going to bring it back to some pop shit. Taylor Swift.
Which is, I'm not mad at.
Maybe
I don't
Miley.
think- I don't think it's gonna be hip hop next.
Me neither.
I don't think so.
Because they did The Weeknd and then hip hop.
These country niggas is blowing up. Who's big enough?
I think some
Who's
country
big enough,
nigga,
though?
bro. I think a country nigga can do it though.
But who?
Y'all
My
gonna
nigga
hate me
Chris
for saying this.
Stapleton
Y'all gonna
is
hate me.
the
Chris
shit.
Stapleton.
I listen to that
you could
nigga
do a
maybe
few of
every
them.
day.
You can do a few of them. Chris,
medley.
Post Malone, the nigga
Post
Drake walked
Malone.
out
Post Malone
with.
could do that shit by himself.
Yeah.
Post Malone could do that shit by himself.
Oh yeah.
Post Malone's doing actual stadium tours right now by himself.
Damn.
It's crazy. He could do it.
I can see that happening. Yeah, it's very interesting, but this has been rumored, nothing confirmed yet. But this
Why
is
not
reports.
Beyonce? What happened? Why not Beyonce by herself?
She
Beyonce
been
already
doing
did it.
She done
Beyonce
it
already
twice
did it.
already.
She did
She did it twice. She did it with
with Bruno Mars and I forgot who else.
and Shakira.
Maybe.
Like a
that's
trio
right.
of them?
Shakira was with J-Lo.
With J-Lo.
J-Lo, but she did it twice. Once
She
with
did it
Bruno
twice. She
Mars
did it
and
with
once
other
somebody.
people, and
and
she did it by
Maroon 5
herself.
with Bruno Mars and Maroon 5, I think.
Yeah. That's a while ago already though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's-
She's on a whole nother wave. I can see a country nigga doing it and bringing Bay out.
Mm.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Because
Or
she
it
has
could
a
be
song
it
with.
could be Jay-Z bringing Bay out on some
Yeah.
country shit. This ain't Texas. Ain't no
Nah,
hold 'em.
nigga. Oh,
Hey Siri, where's the next Super Bowl happening? California, Santa Clara, California, at the Levi Stadium, California.
Niggas saying Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber low-key might be able to do it too, but.
Oh, Justin Bieber needs
that nigga's off the map,
he needs
bro.
help.
And then nigga needs
What's
help.
up with Justin?
Oh, he's no, I don't think it's drugs. I think he's just stressed the fuck out.
That
It's a
nigga be
different
yelling
level.
at paparazzi. Remember when Kanye was telling paparazzi to fuck off? He's doing the same
He did
shit.
shit last week. He was like, "It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business.
Nigga sound like he just learned those words.
I'm at the beach, bro."
at the beach. It's like 12
Niggas are getting fed up, bro. Niggas are
tired,
getting
bro.
tired,
They're
bro.
tired,
Niggas are getting
bro.
real tired,
That nigga
bro.
look tired. Like they sleep with him. That's how he look like, bro.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
I'm at the
This
beach.
shit's suffocating.
But
God bless.
we'll see what happens. I think that it could be a power move if this is the last performance on the contract, and if he brings people out. But then without Kanye, it's gonna be interesting because Kanye's not touching that stage.
Hell no.
I don't think
That
so,
nigga's
bro.
a liability, nigga. You get that nigga on stage, bro. He can
That
say
nigga
some
start
crazy,
ranting
do
about
some
the
crazy
Jews
stuff,
bombing
bro.
Iran.
Yeah, man. Like, no, that nigga can start a war, bro.
Before
Nah, bro.
all this, before Kanye went on his crazy like anti-Jew situation.
Oh, he would have had a stadium tour first to anyone else.
Oh my god.
He would have. Yo,
He would have the best halftime show of all time.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something about life. If Kanye West wasn't such a fuck up, and this is what Pusha T said, he said, "Yo, you would have had a brand as big as one of these fashion houses through Gap in this whole situation.
It would have been bigger than Louis
Louis
Vuitton.
You would have a brand bigger than Louis Vuitton. You would have truly eclipsed Nike and the Jumpman. You would have had the first stadium tour as a hip hop artist. It wouldn't have been Kendrick. It would have been Kanye West. It should have been Kanye West. And you would have done a Super Bowl halftime show. But you such a fucking lame ass nigga that lost his mind. God bless, bro. It's
But
just so depressing.
It just wasn't meant to be. It was his own detriment.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be.
But
God,
that's what Pusha T said.
the
Is like,
cards
bro,
didn't play in his favor. God said, "No, nigga, you."
no,
it's
no,
not
no,
you."
no. I'm taking exactly what Push said. You did this to yourself.
What did he do?
Bro, he was
Shot himself in the foot.
Obsessed with Louis Vuitton. Obsessed with Louis Vuitton. And he got so mad that nobody at Louis Vuitton would give him the chance, but they gave it to Virgil. So it got so bad, like the fixation Pusha T was saying is like, you could see his brain like deteriorating, like his like sense of reality.
Because he could have supported it, and it could have been like, "Oh, I'm next." Instead,
He's
they were
lost
like,
his mind.
"Fuck you, bro," because you shitting on us. Why would we work with you? They gave it to Pharrell.
Yeah.
Now everyone's shitting on Pharrell because people ain't fucking with the pieces. They're saying this shit's whack. This shit's ass.
For real? I like
Yeah.
Pharrell's pieces.
Some of them shit's
some shit's
dope.
questionable, bro.
All that shit's too expensive. So God bless
But
it.
Pusha T's argument was what you had with Gap and Adidas could have really like got you beyond all this shit. And he just wasn't. He was so fixated on Louis Vuitton, he didn't care. He didn't care. He couldn't see the moment for what it was. God bless his heart, bro.
And one of the most random beefs this year in hip hop, we have Don Toliver and Ken Carson. Don Toliver, Cactus Jack, and we got Opium. Opium and Cactus Jack are beefing right now. This happened at the Summer Smash Lyrical Lemonade Cole Bennett festival. Ken Carson made a post saying, "My BM got more money than you niggas. You need to work harder." Wait, no, my bad. Ken Carson said, "You the worst thing that happened to your BM, pussy ass." And people are like, "Whoa, pussy ass? Who's a pussy ass?" And it comes to be, I guess Don Toliver made a post. He says, "My BM got more money than you niggas. You need to work harder." Laughing. Don Toliver's BM is Kali Uchis. Beautiful woman.
Won, bro.
The California it girl, the amazing artist, right? Kali Uchis. But no one knows what's really happening. They're saying that it could be something having to do with Yeet. Because when Ken Carson was performing, he took like a shot. He's like, "We don't do duos." He was like take it like a shot. So like, we don't do duos. And people like, "Oh, he's talking about Yeet." Right? And that they've been kind of dissing Yeet for a while now, the Opium, etc., because of the sound. People compare the Yeet sound to the Ken Carson sound. And then like, "Oh, Ken Carson's better, Yeet's better." That grunge underground rap, that punk rock shit that they're doing. And that I guess Yeet and Don linked up. So he's like, "We don't do duos." So he interpreted that as Don Toliver taking the Yeet side of that situation. Dumb stuff. It's really dumb. But at the same time, maybe behind the scenes it might be deeper than we realize because we just don't know. Maybe these niggas really is beefing. Again, interesting. Travis Scott today, it got announced. He's the visionary head of Oakley.
Yeah,
that
crazy.
Oakley logo looks a lot like the Opium logo, right? So I've always referenced it. I don't know if there's any sentiment there. I'm not even sure how Playboy Cardi was able to get that trademarked and copyrighted, that logo, but there's people are just kind of confused, and then they kind of get it. Like, if you get it, you get it, but it's not that deep. But it was very random to me, especially Don Toliver. I'm like, Don Toliver, like, what the fuck is going on? But I'll tell you this much. Once niggas talk about your baby mama, talk about family.
Is on.
So it's like, yeah. And if we're gonna do a music battle,
Don Toliver's
Don Toliver washes Ken Carson.
Fucking day, bro.
Have you heard the Don Toliver snippets? Nigga, I'll play one right now.
Bro, play the one on YouTube.
No, I'm gonna play this one. It might be the same one. I don't know if it's that one.
Fuck with you?
I don't know. I don't know the title.
FWU?
It's just good as fuck.
Because I'll play that one for you if you want me to.
This one right here. Listen to this.
Play this one. I'll play this one.
That's a hit record, nigga. Once that drops,
Let me play you this one.
bruh.
Let me play you this one.
When that shit drops, out of here.
Let me play you this one. I'm still waiting for this track to fucking drop.
That beat hard. It's kind of opium-ish beat too.
I told you.
Bro,
You want to hate? I
it's
told
hard
you.
as fuck.
Don
It's
Toliver's hard.
as fuck.
I told you, bro. That opium wave is gonna happen, bro. They're gonna take that sound.
You
and
should
flip
get
it.
that dick out your mouth, bro.
Damn.
You should get that
God.
opium
Nigga
dick out
hates
your mouth.
Playboy Cardi. He
bro.
hates Playboy
He's
Cardi.
fucking
He
trash.
hates Playboy Cardi.
Bro, that was really wild.
Yo, he has real hate
You
for this
guys
nigga.
shocked me.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Go put your fucking shoes on.
Oh, I think this is what it could have been.
What happened?
Because I guess because Yeet and Don Toliver performed at Summer Smash this weekend before Ken Carson.
Okay.
So Ken Carson was like, "We don't do duos," and I think they kind of co-headlined. So Ken Carson was kind of shitting on that, like, "We don't do duos, like we don't co-headline type shit, like we just headline." Which is like, oh, okay. But let me look at the lineup. Did Ken Carson even headline himself to be saying shit like that? Unless he's trying to vouch for Cardi, because Playboy Cardi obviously can headline anywhere. Yeah, see, so you guys see right here? Friday, Don Toliver and Yeet co-headlined. So that's why he says we don't do duos. And then Ken Carson performed, was it Saturday or Sunday? I don't see his name on this bitch. Or his name that small? Nah, I hope his name's not that small, because this nigga talking shit with his name small like that. Come on, Ken. Yeah, I don't see his name on here at all. Am I bugging, chat? You know what could have happened? He might have just came out for someone. Didn't he just come out for Young Thug?
Who?
Ken Carson. I think he just came out. Did he have a spot performing?
I didn't see that video myself.
Yeah, I don't know. The chat can correct us. The comments can correct us. 'Cause I don't see him on here on this.
Interesting.
But that's what he's saying. It's petty shit. It's just rapper ego bullshit. Also, rollouts. It's rollouts. Don Toliver has an album coming. The Cactus Jack album's coming. Cactus Jack Boys 2.
Doesn't he have a girl to go beat on?
Not Don Toliver.
Ken
Carson. Allegedly, there's rumors of that, but we don't know if that really happened, Mar. So, but God bless him. That's all.
They were
That's all
exposing
alleged.
them niggas.
That's all alleged. I don't know. Listen, I still fuck with Ken Carson. I reacted to the last album he dropped, even though I think it's his worst album so far. The other one's a bit better.
Worst album I ever heard in my life.
But yeah, let's be smart when we pick these beefs, guys. Because Don Toliver, if it's music for music,
Bro, Kylie would body fucking Ken Carson.
Kali Uchis might just do a ballad
The
and just
fuck,
smoke him.
bro? Come on, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones has gone a rant for the past couple days. Jim Jones says that he's a better rapper than Nas.
That nigga needs a job.
He has called out Nas for a rap battle. He says that Nas should stick up for himself because everyone's getting mad at his take. He's saying Nas should stick up for himself and meet me in the booth if he wants to do something historical. Shannon Sharp went off on him during their interview on Nightcap. Shannon Sharp said that I know you on that good stuff. He's like, I know you're on drugs, but you're not seeing Nas. You can't fuck with Nas. And Jim Jones kept clowning Shannon Sharp, saying his shirt's too tight. Your shirt's too tight. Look at the way you dress. Of course you would say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got all these 50-year-olds, 40-year-olds mad at me, etc. He's like, my son, I have the quote right here. He said, my son can't name one Nas song. Let's keep it a buck. He says he has a hell of a catalog, and he says pull up Nas's Billboard entries and pull up his Billboard entries. He tries to say that he has more Billboard entries than Nas, and Jim Jones does not. He does not. He was wrong there. People factually corrected him. He's wrong there. That all stemmed from a young 20-year-old guy on a podcast that went viral because he says he's from Jersey and that he puts Jim Jones over Nas. So that went viral. So then Fat Joe asked Jim Jones during the interview, hey, did you see that clip? How do you feel about that? And that's when he doubled down and kept going. He's like, yeah, I'm better because of this, that, blah, 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 blah. I love Jim Jones.
Nigga smoking crack.
He's completely wrong here. Completely wrong here. I'll play the clip real quick of, you guys can hear, of Shannon Sharp going off on Jim Jones.
Nah, look, I'm put it to you like this, Jim. Hey, bro, you been in this thing, but lyrically, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah,
Y'all
but look
ain't
how
effing
you
with
dress.
Nas.
Look how you dress. You don't even be in the same places I be in.
Oh my God.
I can be in the church house. You can't F with Nas lyrics. I don't know who told you that. Now look, I know you on that good stuff, but you're not seeing Nas. You're not seeing Nas, bro. Let's be real.
You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better than Nas.
It don't matter.
Look at you. Look at you.
Ain't nobody from Dipset gonna take you over Nas. And nobody from the Diplomats but you.
Hold on, Jim. That shirt too tight. Hold on. That shirt too tight. You want to go back to I really mean it? I really mean it started. We could go back to the history, bro.
But you didn't even do that, bro.
So for what he's saying there, Jim Jones is a quote, is a punctual, is a reference point that people should pay attention to where he's talking about, I really mean it, huh? It's like the Cameron. There's always been beef between Nas and Dipset, etc., like underlying shit from the past. So that's where his energy also comes into it. Like he owes no loyalty to Nas. That's why he's also talking his shit. But he is out of his mind. Because one thing is to be cocky and confident, but this is just clickbait. Yeah. He said it recently in another interview. He was like, you know, people used to sell drugs. He's like, now people sell, they sell algorithm. He's like, we sell an algorithm now. Like, that's what we do. We sell algorithm. He's selling algorithm because everyone's been talking about this shit all week. All week. But this shit got so crazy because Shannon Sharp got so mad that he challenged him to a workout.
Yo, these muscly niggas don't know what they're doing.
And they almost, you would have thought they were about to fist fight through the camera. I'll play right here. This shit got crazy. Let me see.
You gotta start buying baggy your clothes, big fella. You too big, man.
You talk about you in the gym. Now you want to get me? You want to me to see me in the gym?
Oh, we can do
Since
that.
you like to talk that ish, now come see me in the gym.
We talking about
Come
working
see
out.
me in the
What
gym.
we talking about? Working out or strength?
Working
What we
out.
talking about? Working out or strength?
Work however you want to do it.
We talking about
Since you got money,
if we talking about
put your
working
money
out,
where your mouth feels.
So you talking about working
Run
out, I
them
burn
stacks.
you. You talking about working out, I burn you. You talking about working out or strength? Because you probably can lift a lot more than me.
Whatever.
You're bigger than me. You're probably stronger than me.
Whatever.
But if
This
you
sounds like a Edwin and a Noel argument.
Nah, I really do be
This ain't
me
what
and
you
Edward
do.
argue about
This
the
ain't
gym,
what you
bro.
want. You are doing good when you talk about Nas and Jada. You don't want to see this.
Check the stat.
You don't want
check
to
my
damn the stat.
You better go to my IG, set it up.
Man, please.
Ocho
set it
Cinco
up.
flexing in
I'll
the
be the-
fucking
Hey,
middle is hilarious.
I'll be the-
With that dumbass beret on. Yo, this nigga looks like a stupid French nigga.
You want to do it? Start on my league. What you want to start on?
You ain't in
wanna
my
do
league.
a
You too
combine?
small. You too small. Hey,
You
Jill.
want to put a trainer in between?
This
Don't
you.
back out. Do not
This
back out
you.
now.
Shannon Sharp's like this.
This you.
Like this you. You small.
This you.
Bro,
You too small.
Bro,
You not.
you
Don't
talking.
do that.
You talking a lot. What you want to do?
Stick to
How you
what you
wanna
do.
it?
Hey, stick to what you do. You
don't
good
wanna
on the
get
mic.
embarrassed.
I
That's
won't
what
take
it
that
is.
away from you. But stay out
Do
the
you
gym
want to
and
do
people
it or
shame.
not?
You
You
say
got some money. Do you want to do it or not?
I want to compete too.
Shadow Joe Cinco. I want to compete too. I want to be a part of it too.
This nigga's hilarious.
So it just got boiled too fast. Like it's like Shannon Sharp, because Shannon Sharp was the one that randomly said that too. He's like, "How about you want to work out in the gym?" And he started spazzing at him. He's like, "Bro, this is not about the gym. This is about him being better a rapper than Nas. Like, what are you talking about?" But he's like, "This guy thinks he's better than
Nah,
everybody.
'cause he was
you think he's
di-
better than me? Then at working out, let's talk about that."
It's also because he said that this nigga dresses like shit.
Oh yeah, no, he got insulted because of that.
Yeah.
Because he's like, "Yo, I guess he's trying to say, yo, my clothes are tight because I'm buff, I'm strong." But his clothes do be tight. It's like you could loosen it up. Like if he wore some looser shit, it'd look flyer. But God bless him. You know, he's still rich as fuck. He probably doesn't give a fuck. And then you know what? I also hit a sore spot because people say that Shannon Sharp is gay on the low, and he also wears tight clothes, and then that's why he's also gay. All these lies, but it probably obviously fucks with him because like, bro, what the fuck? You guys keep saying this shit about me. So Jim Jones like, your shirt's too tight. You don't be in the clubs I be in. You don't wear the
Yeah.
clothes I wear.
Don't talk to the bitches
So
I
he's
talk
like,
to.
oh, this nigga might trying to go there with me.
He's trying
fuck
to
that.
disrespect me.
But he's not better than Nas.
He's not.
That's just a fact. Jim Jones is good as fuck. He can't rap today better than Nas either. He tried to say that like I can rap to. Bro, have you heard the King's Diseases? Have you heard the Magic? Have you heard any of the Hit Boy albums with Nas?
I don't think there's an era when Jim Jones was rapping better than Nas.
No.
Sorry.
Now Jim Jones could rap.
Yeah.
His new album's good.
Yeah.
He could rap right now. Not better than Nas still. I'm sorry. But it's a great, funny conversation, you know. But it's also ridiculous. That's how funny it is. It's like, bro, come on. Yeah, just get the fuck out of here. But shout out to Jim Jones. We did that. Let's do Trump. Trump officially announced that the war in Iran, from the war between Iran and Israel, has reached or will reach. Well, by the time people see this, has reached a ceasefire and has ended. Right? Trump made a new post after he officially over the weekend said that America now was aiding Israel in the war against Iran. Now he made a new post today, minutes ago, literally, congratulations to everyone. It has been fully agreed to by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire when Israel and Iran have wound down and completed their progress final missions for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire, and upon the 12th hour, Israel will start the ceasefire. Upon the 24th hour, an official end to the 12-day war will be saluted by the world. During each ceasefire, and the other side will remain peaceful and respectful. On the assumption that everything works out as it should, which it will, I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having the stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. So Trump's trying to give it a name. He's trying to market it. the Civil War, World War. He's like, we should call this the 12-Day War. By the way, and I said it. This
He's trying to make it about himself.
Yeah,
He's just
this is a war that could have gone for years and destroyed the entire Middle East, but it didn't, and it never will. God bless Israel. God bless Iran. God bless the Middle East. God bless the United States of America. God bless the world. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. Breaking news today. This was over the weekend when after over the weekend when everything happened and breaking news, my parents blowing up my phone. We were at Pride walking around. I'm like, why do they keep calling me? It's because Trump launched a bomb or a missile attack, American on Iran, defending Israel. But now there's a ceasefire happening. As of right now, because tomorrow morning we could wake up and it could be like Israel's Netanyahu says, no, it's bullshit. That's not happening. That's not happening. My thing is this, right? For this, it gives the political take of like what I said the other day, where it's like in politics, there's a lot of like create the problem to now also be the solution, right? Because now is like a king move by Trump. It's like, okay, I do this. America's a part of this. He blows this all up, makes it crazier to now be a part of the solution. Like, oh, I also now aided, solving this. So it's like, is it more for that point and reason of the credit, or is it for the actual, do we give a fuck about the lives, or is this just all political gander? What's your take on all this, Noel?
Yo, when George W. Bush Sr. destroyed an Iranian airliner, they said it was World War III. It never happened. George W. Bush said, his senior, the dad, he blew up an Iranian commercial airliner out of the sky. And his response to it was, the United States doesn't make apologies.
Mm-hmm.
When Bill Clinton bombed Iraq and sent us into the Gulf War, they said Saddam possibly had weapons of mass destruction, had chemical weapons. This could lead to World War III. Nothing happened. We won the Gulf War. When George Bush Jr. invaded Kuwait, Iraq, and Afghanistan, they said that it could destabilize the region. Russia can get involved, lead to massive wars, possibly World War III. It led to a 15-year war, but nothing really happened after that. I remember when President Obama bombed Libya and then started to fund radical extremists in Syria. They said this could lead to World War III. Russia said leave Syria alone. Stop involving yourself in the Middle East. What happened? Nothing. I remember when Trump bombed the living shit out of that Iranian general back in 2019. I went on Facebook. Everyone said World War III is coming. Nothing happened. And now this. We gonna have to come to the realization that ain't nothing new under the sun. This is the same thing over and over again. And in every instance that I mentioned, there was no congressional approval. They were bombing people. They were sending soldiers overseas. They were giving guns to radical extremists, giving them money. Literally, when Hillary Clinton was the Secretary of State and the whole thing happened in Libya, those were our weapons that were used to kill diplomats in the embassy. Those were soldiers. The soldiers were there without congressional approval, like American soldiers, American U.S. Marines. This is nothing new. So when Trump is sitting here saying, yeah, I'm going to bomb Iran, and I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask Congress. I'm going to send us into war and not care. Everyone's like, this is unconstitutional. This is unprecedented. No, it isn't. Obama did it. Clinton did it. George Bush Jr. did it. And so did George Bush Sr. And so did Ronald Reagan. What you guys have to understand is this. And this is what frustrates me about life, bro. I've realized something. The problem with America is we weren't educated properly about our own history. So when we're watching it in real time, we're like, oh my God, this is unprecedented. Nah, bro, this is history. This is just the same old policy all over again. It's the same old story. And it gets so frustrating for me because we doing the same reactions. We're all saying, oh, it's going to be World War III. The world's going to end. Things are going to go crazy. No. What we need to do is have a conversation on how can we have better foreign policy? How can we stop people, like Vic said, using these things as political tools? Because the reality is this has nothing to do with Iran and Israel. There's a bigger issue here. It's Russia and the United States. It's the fact that there are countries in this world that have nuclear weapons. And because they have nuclear weapons, they can't fight each other. So what do? They fight through proxy. That's what in political science we call proxy wars, when you're fighting through another country. So these countries are battling each other out, and you think, oh my God, Why is this happening? It's happening because the real fighters can't fight each other. So they got to fight through their little girls. That's literally what this is. Like, their little kids are fighting. And until we fix this problem in foreign policy that's been a thing since Oppenheimer made the bomb, there's nothing that's going to change. These countries are never going to directly talk to each other. Russia, China, and the US, even India, a lot of these super countries that have major nuclear weapons stockpiles, they're never going to interact with each other fully because they can't, because it can mean the end of the world. So they're always going to fight through proxy. And that's the conversation we have to have. How do we deal with differences in foreign policy without involving these countries that don't belong here? Because Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, Syria, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Turkey have been the battleground for our beef with other countries. It's not just Israel and Iran. It is a much bigger conversation about how do we deal with foreign policy with the existence of nuclear warfare? Because we're not going to nuclear war. That's the last option here. It should never happen. But the other last option should be killing people in these countries, bro. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, Israel's bombing niggas with our weaponry. This is our money. These are our tax dollars. But it's been this way for years. Yo, y'all want to hear something wicked that a lot of people don't know? 1989, The Independent, a major U.S. newspaper, wrote an article about Osama bin Laden. They called him an anti-Soviet hero because he was the front leader that was helping take down the Soviet Union and Afghanistan during the war in Afghanistan. That war is what the Kite Runner, the book, is about. That Afghanistan war.
Yeah.
They were praising the nigga who ended up bombing us in 9/11. They were giving him weapons and money. This is the cost of your proxy wars. You're giving money and weapons to dangerous human beings who then turn around and use it against you and other innocent people. Hablamos. And that's the conversation we need to have. How do we stop this culture? Because it's in Ukraine now too. The Ukraine war is not about Russia and Ukraine. It's us and Russia. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Russia just got away with it because they live closer there. So they can just invade, and who's really going to stop them? And that's why moving forward, I really think we need to stop giving these niggas our emotional currency. We need to stop reacting to shit. We need to have a legitimate conversation about how do the world's superpowers deal with each other without involving everyone else in their problems. So that's my take. God bless. I hope we figure it out.
Listen, good take, man, because as far as even with this response by Trump where like he's trying to name the war now, the 12-day war.
Stupid.
It just comes off like what the fuck? Why do you care about the name? Like, why do we got to give it a name? Let's call this the 12-day war. Like, everything is marketing. Like, nothing is more. Where's the integrity? Where's the moral? Like, what's going on here? Like, oh, because you created the problem, aided the problem, exploited the problem just to become a part of the solution to now take ownership. Like, oh, this happened under my term. When I was president the second time, I did this. I helped to do this, etc. And then blah, 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 blah. Right? And then also remember, he went off on Russia, on Putin recently. Right? Then now you get this situation happening here. And I saw a lot of people, obviously, when he started announced this, the we're gonna support Israel. People are like, yo, get off of Netanyahu's nuts. Like, why you sucking Netanyahu's dick? Like, what is going on here? Like, it feels like it's so much of like that one-sided, right? And then now look at this. Maybe it just was for this reason, like an ulterior motive. They had this shit planned just to do for this situation. They have it escalate for it to de-escalate. Yeah. But then at the same time, we're hoping that that's what happened because we don't know, right? He said the 12 hour, 24 hours. So by the time you guys see this, and if you care about this topic, which you all should, then we're hoping that is the case. But they can just say fuck whatever he's saying. He's lying, etc. Like that's not we still got beef.
Yeah,
another week.
And I do want to talk about that. Like Trump is at fault here because Iran has been trying to make a nuclear program for a nuclear reactor core for energy. Yeah. And this has been a big thing. Like when I was in high school, I did a lot of research into this for my junior research project. Iran's whole thing was, hey, we want a nuclear reactor core for energy. The United States was framing it as, no, they have weapons of mass destruction. And Israel had been saying this for the last 30 years. Netanyahu has been saying that Israel is making weapons of mass destruction. I said Israel. Iran has been making weapons of mass destruction for 30 years. It's not true. They haven't. Are they now? Maybe, because we pulled out of the Iran nuclear deal. And Netanyahu has been trying to get us out of that Iran nuclear deal for years. Because, guys, there is a part of Washington that wants the destruction of Tehran. They do not want Iran to exist because they believe it is the job of the United States to run the world. Remember what this nigga said here, Gabe Amos? When one of our reps here, our U.S. representative of Iran was here, I told him, hey, do you believe Iran should be in the conversation about the ceasefire between Israel and Palestine? He said, no, they're our enemy. Bro, you don't fucking live there to be deciding who gets to have a conversation about what that part of the world looks like. Iran is actually in that part of the region, but that's how U.S. thinking is. We run the world. We make decisions. It does not matter if you live there or not. It is going to be how we want. And that is the problem, and that's why they're supporting Israel, because they agree with Israel's vision of what the Middle East should look like, and that is an issue.
And now, a more lighthearted topic. Let's see how this pivot works.
Love Island?
No. Similar, but this man definitely... well, there's no... I can't make sense, that joke. But I'll just say it. Ashton Hall, the famous TikToker Ashton Hall that gets ready and eats watermelon. What was the watermelon that he was eating? Was the fresh fruit? Like the video of I forgot what was the video. What did he do? He drank water. He would drink the what's that water bottle brand? Not Fiji water. Voss? What was that? Saratoga water.
I know.
Didn't he eat fruit too? Why am I drawing blank of his?
No, he used to rub bananas on his face.
Rub bananas on his face. Rub banana peels on his face.
Yeah. Great concept.
Very famous guy, Ashton Hall. This man ran for his life. It's funny, but not funny. But he thought he was gonna die. He ran for his life in UK, overseas in UK right now, after streamer Modine approached him, and he was speaking in Arabic, and he thought Modine had like a knife on him. They were like in a mall, public mall, and he started hauling ass, running away from him, to the point that Ashton Hall went viral because he was outside on the streets running, and he grabbed someone's like electric bike, scooter, and asked him, "Can I hop on this? I need this. I'm being chased." And they recognize him. "Oh, you're Ashton Hall. Yeah, take it." Bro, crazy. Meanwhile, the guy was just like a streamer, I guess. But Ashton Hall has reacted. I'll play the full clip behind us now of the entire everything. Because he's saying that he was just fearing his life. I'm not mad at him running. Because, bro, if you don't know what the fuck is going on, you're not from there, you don't understand the language, there's nothing. People are making fun of him because they're saying he should have stood on business. What business are you standing on? Risking my life? Like, I'm in a country, I don't know. First of all, he shouldn't be in a country with no security guards or nothing, because Ashton Hall is rich from what we know. Why is he in a country without no security guards?
He should have clocked it, bro.
Why does he have no guns on him? Why does he have no armed men around him? You're Ashton Hall, right?
That nigga may not be as rich as we thought.
Like, what the fuck is happening?
What happens to your luxurious lifestyle? What happens to the three niggas that follow you in the videos?
Yeah, look at this. I'll play the audio off of here.
Yeah, much love. Remember, I was the guy with the body. Yeah, I remember. Much love. From me. Yeah. Oh, damn. Come on. What's up with you, bro? You need to come with us, yeah? But he's hot, though. Are you going to take a walk when you start this one? Much love, bro. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Much love. God damn. Wow.
He's loud. This nigga's funny.
Following us, too. Sorry.
We running through the whole mall.
Can I use this bike? Yes, sir. God bless you. Can I use the bike? You're lying. I'm not lying. I got you, bro. God bless you. God bless you, too. Thank you, bro. No way. You'll see it on the internet. No way. I'm dreaming right now, man. Fuck, you know. So people are asking what happened. Pretty much what happened was we were going to Apple. You know, I'm going about my business, and then the dude just comes up to me all loud or whatever. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to give him any screen time or anything like that. But he just comes up to me. He's super loud, causing a huge scene. And he's just chanting, saying a whole bunch of words. I don't even know what this dude is talking about. I'm just like, yo, I'm good, God bless. Then he just starts yelling, right? In my head, like in that moment, I'm like, okay, bro has a knife on me. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking a million things. We're in the mall.
bro. You don't have to get checked to get in here. So you can have a gun, you can have a knife. He could be with one person. He could be with 5 or 6 people that I don't see in the crowd. I don't know how many people he has with him. So I'm just thinking in my head, okay, cool.
He did a smart decision in my eyes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But then I kind of heard Modine. Modine was kind of saying like, you stole that from I Show Speed.
Yeah, I heard that too.
What was he saying? Ashton Hall might
He
have
also
stole
said
something from I Show Speed.
He said, I think he said you stole it from me. I heard
You
that
stole
too.
it from me. You stole it from I Show Speed. He's like, so maybe he's trying to approach him about something.
Yeah, probably what it was.
Like call him out about some shit.
That nigga looked like
I
that
know,
nigga
but
like
he
on
started
drugs.
saying shit, bro. He started when he started
I like
screaming and
bar!
shit. I thought a bomb was about to
We
go
out of
off.
here, bro.
You niggas are racist. You niggas are
No, but we gotta be honest, bro. Like once, like you're
I
not
don't
from
know.
there.
Why are you yelling? Why are you
yelling?
in another language too? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's true.
Even if he's trolling, like you scaring
bro,
niggas.
I would have been scared. Oh my god, I'm about to blow up. Let's be honest.
This nigga's crazy.
Yo.
Oh my god. Nah, I can't lie. Them Muslims in the UK, they're aggressive, nigga. They're aggressive.
But I didn't know Modine was out there. I've seen Modine stream out here in Cali and shit. Like he be at the streamer houses and
He
stuff.
sounds familiar.
Like you definitely seen him. He's been around like Aiden Ross and them. Like he's been around Vitali. Like he streams on Kick and shit. But I guess he was out there. I don't know. Listen, he won his 15 minutes of fame. He got it. It went viral. You know, he chased Ashton Hall. Now watch something else come out of this. A future like streamer boxing event. They're gonna face each other. Some shit. Watch. They're gonna fight each other in the future. Something's gonna happen from this. It's all marketing. But Ashton Hall, standing on business. He didn't stand on business. He doesn't. What's standing on? He's protecting his business. Run the fuck away. You already made a big year successful. You don't want to ruin it now. Throw all that shit away. Get stabbed up by some guy in a mall. You look ridiculous. Another story that's going crazy. Drake, right? People are calling out Drake. They're saying that Drake is supporting MAGA. They're saying that Drake is down bad and looking worse because Drake decided to walk out. Country artist Morgan Wallen at his concert in Houston, Texas. Right. So Morgan Wallen performing in Houston, Texas, the same way a boxer walks out with someone. Drake walks out. Morgan Wallen hyped with Drake, turning up. They put it on the big screen. It's a moment. He walks out. Morgan Wallen. We have the internet reacting. Even retired corn star Mia Khalifa. Right? Mia Khalifa made a post. What did Mia Khalifa say? Mia Khalifa said.
Shout out to a goat.
Mia Khalifa said, Morgan Wallen is for racist. Hope that helps. That's her reaction to this after. I think that Drake is friends with Morgan Wallen. It's clear as day. You broke my heart. Off of Scary Hours 3, Drake had Morgan Wallen in the music video. They were in a restaurant eating together. That was like 2 years ago. Almost 3. That happened. So there's a relationship there. The thing is this. Remember, guys, we did just cover Morgan Wallen leaving SNL the other day, or a month ago, 2 months ago, right? Leaving, walking off the SNL stage, the set, right? Saying that, take me back to God's country. Take me back to God's country. Where's God's country? Right? And people were like, hey, he's saying that because he's not really with the liberal LGBTQ at the SNL and the cast. He wasn't fucking with them. So take me back to God's country. And the SNL cast made fun of him the week after. So it was like, oh, they're making fun of him. So they really, okay, there probably is some beef and animosity between them. Drake, people are taking this as Drake co-signing Morgan Wallen. I think it's more of a friendship play because he might have promised him it. Also, it's in Houston, Texas. For those who don't know, Drake has a Houston, Texas ID. Drake lives in Houston, Texas as well. Mm-hmm. I think Drake's dad is from nearby Memphis. I think his dad's from Memphis, Tennessee. But Drake has ties with Houston. Jay Prince, you know what I'm saying? The Jay Prince finger. Jay Prince, Rap A Lot Records. So there's ties there. And then Texas loves country music. Hey Siri, where's Morgan Wallen from? Hey Siri, where's Morgan Wallen from? Tennessee. Okay. He's from Schneedville, Tennessee. Never heard of Schneedville. Schneedville, what type of town is that? That's crazy. I think that they're blowing this out of proportion.
You don't think Drake is MAGA?
I don't think Drake is MAGA. I don't think this is Drake making a political statement. I don't think Drake is backing racist. Also, one can argue where was the outcry for this when Lil Durk co-signed him, when these other rappers co-signed Morgan Wallen? It wasn't that much of an outcry, but then also Lil Durk's not Drake. This is Drake, right? But Lil Durk did have a song, literally, Broadway Girls. Like, they have collaborations together. 2 songs, I think 3 songs together, him and Morgan Wallen. So this is obviously following the major controversy when Morgan Wallen said the hard ER, right? Outside, and he was drunk, it seemed like, but he said it and he apologized. It was a viral moment, and people were like, this guy's a racist. If not, he definitely has some racist undertones or a racist family. Like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? No one is perfect under the sun, but I'll tell you this much. It does feel, I wouldn't argue, I'm kind of madder. I don't give a fuck about, I'm not mad at Drake for this at all. I'm kind of madder at Morgan Wallen because Morgan Wallen, I question how genuine these relationships are. Like, is it almost like a marketing thing, a PR stunt? Especially the
see more black.
The little Durk shit seemed like a marketing stunt. Whereas like me getting accepted into the hip hop community, me getting accepted to the black community again after I went against the black community by saying some racist shit. It's like, bro, is that what the fuck you trying to do? Or is this genuine relationships? Because was you fucking with Lil Durk and Drake before the hard ER and all that shit happened? Also, we don't know what happened behind the scenes. Maybe they have a relationship. Maybe he reached out to Drake. Can you give me advice? I did this.
Bro,
I'm apologizing. Can you help me out?
Isn't Drake Mr. Fuck relationships?
Isn't
no friends in the industry?
You don't agree with Punch that this is a reflection of the 2 sides?
What you mean?
Punch tweeted that. You didn't see the tweet?
Nah.
Oh, Vic, you missed out. Let me read it for you. It's so beautiful. It's so funny to me. Watch this. These people know what they're doing, and it's so sick sometimes. All right, let's pull this tweet up.
What do you say, Marlon? You found something? Let me see.
No, look it up.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is that Providence?
No.
Oh, no, that's Meatball.
That's Meatball, bro. It's Meatball.
Meatball's in Providence. Imagine.
So Punch said, the divide in hip-hop is insane. It's like it's 2 different ideologies. The battle may have been the catalyst, but it feels like it's been bubbling for a while. No matter what the topic is, you can tell clearly who falls on what side. Depending on which side was taken in the battle, that same group of people, like the same sports stars, same politician, same stance on whatever issue, etc. It's like a social experiment.
He's not wrong.
So you think Drake is MAGA?
I've seen that happen before.
So you think Drake is MAGA? Because that's kind of what he's insinuating here.
I think he's trying to say that people that say that Drake is MAGA is like repeating the narratives and shit, or like predictable takes. But that's what I knew, that people were gonna say that. That's why I'm saying that it's not. It's not Drake being MAGA. It's not Drake supporting racists, etc. You know, I think that he's friends. You know, but I'm also not mad at people like taking it, like questioning, like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm questioning the relationship. Is the relationship genuine? If the relationship is genuine, that's between them. We have nothing to do with that, right? Same way we see a Kendrick Lamar and all these other rappers sit down with these billionaires, right? Jack Dorsey in the music video with Kendrick and all this stuff, like all these billionaires, and like what are these relationships? Are these? Oh, but they know them. You might not fuck with Jack Dorsey's politics. You might not fuck with Jack Dorsey's business decisions, etc. To each their own. Listen, these people have friendships, etc. I think he promised him. I'm telling you right now, like, oh, can you walk me out in Houston? I'll be there. I'm gonna walk you out. You gotta do it. You gotta pull through. You gotta be loyal. Loyal.
But
I'm loyal.
Mars right. You think they're actually friends?
At this point, they have to be, because this is getting out of hand. Like walking him out, like is Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather or some shit? It's like, what the? Okay, I think that there is I think they are actually friends.
Or maybe the fans are right and he's pivoting to white people. Yo, I've been hearing that shit all day, bro. This nigga's, since that shit dropped, he's pivoting to the white crowd because he know black people don't want to deal with him anymore.
I think definitely Drake right now has said fuck the script, fuck the planning, fuck like trying to appeal and look good to the people. I think he's just doing whatever he wants. But in that, he's fucking up and making himself look bad. Because coincidentally, look at all this shit back to back. Last week, Tumasa Now this week, hey master,
He's gonna have to.
hey master, you would a racist, alleged racist? Even though I don't think he's racist.
He's gonna have to do English country because the Spanish one didn't work.
He wasn't on this Morgan Wallen album. I thought he was gonna be because remember I predicted that. I'm like, oh, Drake next year country, and then we did get Shabuzi. We did get Beyonce. I'm like, it's the year for country. We didn't get Drake country. We get Drake Mexican country, kinda ranchero, right?
Ranchero. That's
like
Spanish
Mexican.
country. That's Spanish country.
Spanish country. But
Which is
yeah, I think people are blowing it out of proportion. What do you guys think? What do the Aubrey Angels think in the comments? What are the K bots, the Drake bots? What do the guys think in the comments? Let us know. Is there more to it, or is Mia Khalifa correct? And should Mia Khalifa run for president next year? Does she have your vote?
I think she should unretire.
With who? She needs someone more.
You trying to thrash
Trying to
it?
pick yourself? Trying to put yourself out there more?
I wouldn't record it though.
All right, no one said that. You can keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in that memory bank. Congratulations, a round of applause to the Oklahoma City Thunder on becoming the NBA champions. Shout out to SGA for being the MVP.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I was crazy for saying it'll go to 7.
Game 7. But Tyrese Halliburton with a torn Achilles. And it's crazy. This year, Tyrese Halliburton, number 0 jersey, torn Achilles. Damian Lillard this year, jersey number 0, torn Achilles. And then also Jason Tatum, jersey number 0, torn Achilles. I think the curse is born. Don't wear the fucking number 0 on a jersey. If you got to pick a number, avoid that number at all costs. This is like a curse being born. They say death comes in threes. That shit is crazy. That is pretty creepy when you think about it.
That is weird.
I don't think it was all in the playoffs, though. Damian Lillard
was all in the playoffs. He got injured in the first round.
Tatum.
Again, no.
Lillard
against Halliburton.
Damn, that's true.
That's how that series ended. After that injury is when they lost the next game. I remember because niggas like Giannis is cooked.
Damn, these playoffs last a while.
Yeah.
I be forgetting. Fuck. But other than that, the game wasn't exciting.
At all.
Love Island last night was more exciting.
And more people have been watching Love Island than the finals.
Than the play. Yeah, people don't give a fuck. In reality, if we're being honest, I love sports. I'm a sports aficionado. But if we're being objective in culture, even men don't give a fuck about SGA versus Tyrese Halliburton and
yeah. But if it was
they give a fuck about Hutta versus Jeremiah.
No,
that's what the fuck they give a fuck about.
There's a couple reasons why. Adam Silver promoted this terribly. The league promoted the finals terribly. The aesthetics of the final is shit. The trophy's not even on the in the middle of the court anymore. It felt like even when they celebrated after the win, it felt like OKC had 4 more games to play. Like they wasn't even really excited to win. Bro, this finals didn't feel like a finals because I promise you if it was Steph Curry versus Jason Tatum, if it was Luka Doncic versus Jason Tatum, no one would have talked about Love Island. The timeline would have been the NBA Finals. They marketed this terrible. They had 2 teams that they needed to market better. Nigga, if the Knicks had went to the finals, the whole world would be talking about it because the first time the New York Knicks went to the finals in like 50 years. We need the NBA needs a reboot. They need a superstar, a new one, a fresh one. They need a brand better. They need to get all this other extra bullshit they trying to do. They need to make the finals fun again. The same with like ESPN. We got to start talking about this shit, bro. A lot of the sports shit is dying. Because ESPN don't hit the same. Sports Center don't hit the same. The announcers don't hit the same for all sports. The only American sport left that is surviving is football. That's it. All this other shit is ass. And honestly, football might get the fuck out of here because the NIL deals they're giving in college football.
Yep.
It's rivaling them very drastically.
Shout out WNBA though. WNBA's back.
Yeah, but their ratings went down when Clayton Clark went down. Like, yo, they need to start hiring better marketers. And me and Vic talk about this all the time. You niggas market terribly across the board in many industries.
You know what they need to do?
Hire you?
Bring back steroids.
This nigga's crazy.
Bring back steroids.
I'll say that for baseball. That's it.
And let's fucking go. Bring back steroids. Let's fucking do it.
No, you're crazy.
Get the pimples on the ass. You're popping.
Crazy, Vic. You're crazy. Vic.
Dick's drinking. Get the steroids going. Because we need some action. Get these niggas back on the roids. You think Jordan was on the roids? Jordan might have been taking some roids, bro.
LeBron could be on roids right now. There's rumors. There's a lot of these, but that ain't gonna fix it.
He's probably microdosing.
Maybe.
That nigga's built like a tank.
And he's still playing.
Speaking of another tank, the Tarantula, Kevin Durantula, KD, traded to the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets traded their entire fucking future for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, who I don't think has much left in his career, let alone he's not going to give them a fucking championship, but he is Kevin Durant, but I don't think he's going to get a championship at the Houston Rockets. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I guess it's a part of this fucking, I get it, but to me it's like, huh?
My thing is, this is where this is weird, Vic. I thought that trade was coming for Jaylen Brown. I thought we were going to get Jabari Smith and Jalen Green and all those picks for Jaylen Brown.
We would have had Drea Michelle in Boston. Ooh. We would have had Drea Michelle in the TD Garden, nigga.
You about to lose your bitch, Jalen Green. I'll tell you that much, nigga.
You ever seen Drea Michelle?
I love Drea Michelle.
Yeah, that's her man, Jalen Green.
What a has.
I love that woman.
A has right outside.
Always have.
And she loves them 20
right
plus year olds.
outside, nigga, inside.
She loves them. She loves them 20s.
Donkey Street, nigga.
She loves them niggas in their 20s. Let me stop.
She does love niggas in her 20s.
I'm still in my 20s.
We're just joking, Jalen. If you're watching, you know what I'm saying. Respect to you and your relationship.
Your girl herself don't even say she want to be around. But listen, I thought we were gonna get that trade, bro. You wanna know what's crazy? The Rockets announced they're still interested in Jaylen Brown and they have a trade ready. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna offer.
The niggas gonna trade Travis Scott,
bro. Yeah.
And Travis Scott from Houston. We're trading Travis Scott.
And personally, to me, the Jaylen Brown trade made more sense because he's younger. He still has championship experience. He has a Finals MVP. You get KD, but you get him for 2 years.
KD and Jaylen Brown would be a good duo.
Jaylen Brown alone would have been fine there.
Oh, no,
Jaylen Brown could have helped them niggas make it to a finals. KD there is kind of like, he has 2 years left. He's 37. What, he's going to give you 25 points? KD's never led a team to a finals. He's never led a team to a finals. I think the closest he got was with the Nets, and Kyrie went down. And James Harden was on and off injuries. That's when he was playing Giannis, and they went back-to-back all the way to Game 7. That was the craziest playoff run I've ever seen. That's the year Giannis won the chip. So I don't see it. I don't see the point in this. I would have taken Jaylen Brown. I would have gave y'all Jaylen Brown. You give me Jabari Smith, Jalen Green, all of your first and all those fucking second picks you gave up. Have them. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I see a future in a bag. A bag. Yeah, Jabari Smith and Jalen Green. Jason Tatum would have got 3 more chips.
One of the I think the worst vote-offs in the history of Love Island.
Celtics just traded Drew Holiday.
Wow, as we were talking?
Yep, someone just said that.
Drew Holiday?
Yeah, he was supposed to leave.
Oh, wow.
Nah, niggas is lying. Oh, no, they did. Wait, did they? You niggas be lying. Don't do
Sometimes
that.
Sometimes it might be the fake accounts, the NBA Centel instead of NBA Central.
Nope. Shams tweeted right now. The Boston Celtics have traded Drew Holiday to Portland Trailblazers for Anfari Simmons in 2 second-round.
Go!
Damn.
Let's go, baby! Get that nigga the fuck out of here!
Here's the issue, though. That nigga Simmons, he don't play defense that well. That's the only, his defense is high. But that nigga's a bucket. That nigga's a bucket. Man, turn me up.
Got some young niggas. Got some young niggas with some motion.
Some young niggas and some picks. Yo, Brad Stevens is a fucking fleecer, bro. Drew Holiday.
That's a good trade.
Nigga, that nigga is actually good, bro. That nigga Anfari Simmons, I have him for fantasy. He gives me 20. He's not consistent, but he'll give me 20 points. And he'll give me some assists.
He's definitely younger than
He's
Drew
way
Holiday.
Young, bro. Drew Holiday's a shell of himself. Yo,
God
they
bless.
just fleeced. This was a fleece. Yo,
That's
Brad Stevens, class act fleece.
It's a North Face fleece.
That's my goat, nigga. What are you talking about? I love that white man. I'll kiss him every day.
God bless. He'll kiss you back with tongue. Speaking of kissing with tongue, the craziest vote off in the history of Love Island history happened. I got pissed the fuck off this week of Love Island. I had enough. Why would you vote off Jeremiah and Hannah when you had Iris and Hutta right there? When you had Austin and Pepe.
You know Pepe's name is Jose?
Pepe's an ex-basketball player.
He sucked.
He still went pro.
You saw his fucking stats?
His stats were bad, but he still went pro. A lot of niggas in the league suck. but they're still good as fuck because they're league quality.
Could have went pro, nigga.
No.
If with his stats, I hit more threes than
But
that.
Austin, I think it should have been. I think they should have sent Pepe home, especially after the guys saw the girls pick Hannah.
Exactly.
You send Pepe.
They send a
you
couple
switch
home.
your fucking pick.
Send a couple
You say,
home.
okay, since they picked Hannah, we're picking Pepe.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, Ace, being the fucking leprechaun fucking ringleader he is, he said, oh no, let's pick Jeremiah. This is a competition show, fuck Jeremiah.
I've never seen someone hate so fucking hard, bro.
Bro, Ace
This
is a
nigga
hater,
was,
bro.
This nigga was mad at the fact that he locked in the moment the other shorty walked in. My nigga, you mad because he got 2 bitches off rip?
Bro, that girl, the Dominican girl, is one of the most beautiful women to ever grace television. Andreina, the Dominican bombshell.
I would let her mistreat me so much, bro.
She's very beautiful. And Jeremiah locked in with her, made out with her. She got sad and started kissing him like crazy when he left, when he was walking out. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. Oh my God,
I hope
Jeremiah.
it's not our connections.
Oh my God, they're going to take
And
my
then
connections.
boom, he gets bodied, bro.
Crazy. The producers pissed me the fuck off, though, because of the fact
Bro,
that
the script is crazy, bro.
the vote, they should have had the fans just vote fully to the end instead of doing the 3 and then breaking it down 3-3. Because if you look at the stats, when you asked the fans, 400,000 people voted, and they asked them, who would you dump? 72% said Austin.
Yeah.
Only 15% said Jeremiah. But the cast voted Jeremiah out. They also asked the fans, 400,000 people voted. They asked them, which girl would you vote out? It was a split tie, 40% between Maya and Iris, 40%. Hannah, the least one, they wanted to keep her on, 17%. But who does the cast vote out? Hannah. So both of the people that the fans like the most, Jeremiah and Hannah, are the people that get picked and voted out by the cast. Because guess what? I started to forget. This shit's about money too. $100,000 cash, competition. So
Yeah.
these niggas is thinking about competition. They're not thinking about, fucking up their love, etc. They're thinking about competition. But in my eyes, if you really are thinking about competition, you take a couple out. You take Pepe and Hannah out fully.
Yeah.
That makes the best sense.
Yeah, but let's be honest though. Even if they would have stayed though, they weren't gonna win.
Who?
Pepe and Hannah.
Who's your top 2 couples right now?
Right now,
From what we know right now, without watching Carson more.
that I like or that
you
I
think it's gonna be at the end? The top 2 is gonna make it to the end.
that's gonna make it to the end.
Top 2.
None of them. After Casa Amor, none of them. Let's be honest. I wanted to say Taylor and Alondria, but that's not fucking happening.
Yeah.
That's not happening, bro.
Taylor got to lock it down better.
Listen, Casa Amor is fucking all of them right now. I thought, I was Sierra grew on me. I was like, okay, Nick and Sierra after he gave them 30 seconds. But like Andreina walked in and Nicolas feeling some type of way.
She's crying now. She's crying and shit now too because she knows he has a connection with her.
Bro.
But doesn't she have kind of like a connection with
TJ?
With TJ.
TJ likes Iris.
TJ is on Iris's ass.
TJ likes Iris.
I think a couple. I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as I hate to fucking see it, I think Ace and Shelly are gonna make it to the end.
No.
I think they're gonna make it to the end. I don't think they're gonna win.
We're gonna boot them.
I think they're gonna make it to top 3, top 2. Like they're gonna make it to the end.
They're not gonna win. They'll make
I don't
it.
think they're gonna win.
No, America's not gonna let them win.
If they win,
they've been getting mad hate.
this will be like this is like a president type of election rigging. Like this will be crazy. This will be historical. Like that should be a on CNN and Fox News.
Let me ask you this. Let's say hypothetically they do win. Will Ace split the money?
Nah. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a good question, man. That's a good ass question. Round of applause for yourself. That was a good ass question.
Appreciate it.
I think that Ace would keep that money, bro. I'm not
He's
gonna lie
not
to you.
splitting that shit.
I think if Shelly and Ace win, Ace is keeping that $100,000. That nigga, bro, is two timing.
Obviously, at the same time, that's
God.
if he's the one that wins and gets the opportunity to pick.
And on top of that, I think that he might be like, yo, I'm gonna take this money just for show. Outside the show, I'll give you your 50,000. Just to create, like, he seems like that type of nigga. Like, he's already famous, but he just wants to ride this wave fully, the fame wave.
He was the famous one out of all of them.
Yeah, he already had followers. He's been popping. So it's like, that's why I was always confused also about this. Like, are you really trying to find love or not, bro? That nigga ain't trying to find no love. He ain't trying to find no love, bro. And him and Shelly knew each other outside of that.
Yeah.
So that's where it's weird. I feel like that shouldn't be allowed.
No.
It should be completely strangers on Love Island. It should not be like, oh, I know him.
And
that's weird as fuck.
And that's exactly why the whole thing of a
Scamming.
script comes in.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
That's weird as fuck. Shout out to Amaya. I'm a fan of Amaya, man.
I don't like Amaya.
Amaya Papaya.
I don't like Amaya. You know what I call Amaya in Austin?
What?
I call them the Tism twins.
Oh my God, you're crazy. This nigga's bugging out the Tism twins.
Bro.
I think that she love bombs Austin.
Anybody.
Because she wears her heart on her sleeve, though. She said it. And she was crying about, like, I wear my heart on my sleeve and it always backfires. And my thing is this, like, Austin needs to vocalize. She asked him, does anything that I do bother you?
I agree.
And he lied. He said, no, it's fine. I'm just getting used to it. But meanwhile, he's telling the guys, I can't deal with this. She's like, 2 days is just too much. Austin, be a man. Be like, yo, I think I fuck with you, but you're a bit too much for me. What's up? I just got to know you now. What's up? We're strangers.
Kind of similar.
Calm down a little, baby.
Similar to what TJ did with Huda. I respect that.
Bro, TJ fucking, we saw that shit last night. We were like, what?
I respect that. I respect
TJ
that.
put Huda in his place. TJ said, Huda, you're not my type, girl.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with you.
We ain't got nothing going on.
You're beautiful. There's no chemistry.
Yeah.
There's no chemistry. That takes a lot of balls to say that. No chemistry? Bro, that takes a lot of balls.
Yeah.
There's no chemistry. There's no vibe. It's like, bro, he could have been like, oh, let's try it out. He could have kissed her. She's a beautiful girl. That nigga didn't want no kiss. That nigga didn't want nothing. He said, yo, let's end this shit here.
Yeah.
I'm interested in Iris.
That's crazy.
You know?
I don't like Iris whatsoever.
She got humbled, nigga.
Yeah.
And in the next scene, what happened? Jeremiah kissing Adriana in the cup.
Andreina.
Or the Dominican girl. She
I
got
love her.
humbled. She got humbled, bro. Huda got humbled. Huda humbled. That should be the hashtag Huda humbled. It went from Hurricane Huda to Huda humbled this week, yo. Listen, I don't think Huda's gonna find a connection, bro. She tried to force that shit with TJ. She looked awkward as fuck. Now that she got egg on her face, she's getting double embarrassment.
I think she's gonna find a couple in Casa More, but I don't.
She's
think
stuck on Jeremiah, nigga.
It's not gonna get locked in. It's not gonna, like, the moment she starts like, oh this and that, or oh you didn't call me cute.
She was
or,
crying
blah,
for
blah,
Jeremiah
blah.
when he left and all that shit. Like, I'm gonna miss you. I love you. Jeremiah's pissed though. He's not fucking with these niggas, bro.
He should be.
These niggas fucked up.
He should be, bro.
They fucked up.
Bro, you gonna tell me Jeremiah was the closest with fucking with Austin, Taylor, Nick,
his brother.
and then you gonna tell me they're not gonna vote Austin off? Taylor, Nick, and Ace weren't close to Austin.
So weird.
Not only that, the third one saved was Ace. Jeremiah had a higher vote than Ace.
It's fake, bro. It's fake. Them niggas is fake on there. But it's like, at least own it. Like, you niggas, this is a show. Just own it. Be like, yo, we fake. We don't know each other. Stop with this whole brotherhood. I love you, brother. You niggas ain't brothers. You niggas know each other for a week. You niggas is strangers on this island. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just own up to it. But instead, they want to be fake about it. Even Nick, after he was in the room, he told Jeremiah, you know, you're still my brother. I still love you. Jeremiah was like, he didn't want to hear that shit.
Nothing
bro.
personal.
It's nothing personal. It is personal, nigga. You picked him. It's personal. You picked him because it's a personal reason. Like, come on, bro. I'm hoping that something happens with Jeremiah, gets brought back or something. I thought he's gonna be longer on this shit. But hey,
That was an uproar.
that was crazy, bro. That shit shook shit up.
Hannah threw me off. I thought it was gonna be on Maya.
Hannah was crazy too,
but it didn't make me laugh though. That was kind of fucking funny,
bro.
Because you're making Charlie look crazy.
Charlie, but now she can connect with Charlie outside. They can
Charlie
look up
don't
outside.
want that. Charlie don't want that no more.
Yeah, because once they watch the
Nigga,
footage back and they
she-
see how much kissing and
Bro,
all this
she-
shit these
nah,
niggas be
fuck
doing.
that. She gave fucking cheeks to that nigga on the second day.
Yeah, no, yeah, they fucked. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Comment down below. What is your guys' predictions for Love Island? We're gonna watch Casa more and get back to you guys next week. That was insane. I'm Team Jeremiah. I don't give a fuck. If Casa More doesn't live up to the hype, without Jeremiah,
People aren't really talking about
I
it.
might not watch this shit, bro.
I got a text saying that was like,
Send Hudda home. Hudda gotta go home. Like, this is crazy. Because we're going to see that bitch just walking around trying to get a new guy. Hey.
Tossing that fat ass everywhere.
There's no connection.
Toss that fat ass over here.
yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
then what was I saying last
I'll
night?
pick up Hudda.
You know what it is, too? They watched that shit. You think TJ didn't see the season so far? Because I think they showed them niggas the season so far. They watched that shit and they be like, yo, what's going on here? Hudda's a maniac.
I don't go fuck.
I don't want that girl.
I want that ass.
But then he should have got that ass.
Nigga, that ass is fat. You want to see it?
Yeah, nigga, you gonna see that ass.
Yo,
Why didn't he
let's
get
show you
that
the
ass?
Let's show you the ass,
Huh?
bro.
What, TJ? Because it's too much for him.
No,
might not be able to handle
bro.
that.
It's too much for him.
He's white, bro. White niggas
He's
don't like
white.
ass.
No,
It's too much for him.
If that was a nigga, he would have, bro. He would take that down,
Mm,
nigga.
You know what I think it was, bro? I think it was just too, she's crazy.
No.
She's crazy, bro. He's looking at her like she's crazy.
Nigga, if she gave me that energy off the first fucking talk, bro, I'm tonguing the fuck out that bitch.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You give me that type of energy, you know what? I'm gonna reciprocate it.
But the
That's what
thing
you
is,
want to
Vic,
hear.
I will strike
got
her.
If he
you.
plays into that, if he kisses her, fucks this girl, she's gonna think, oh my God,
It don't matter.
he wants me.
It don't matter.
And that's why he said, I don't want to lead you on, Hudda. I don't want to lead
I
you
guess
on.
he's just a good guy. Fuck it. I guess he's just a good guy.
Great guy. Maybe the best. That's one of the biggest boss moves this whole season. When he told that shit to Hudda, I was like, oh, this nigga's standing on business. This nigga said, I don't want to lead you on. There's no connection.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, I thought there was.
I respect
you know?
that, yeah, but-
If it would ask me, there was, but I don't know. No, girl. You think that beauty's everything? You are out of your damn mind. Looks is not everything.
Hudda said that?
No, I'm thinking like that's what her perception is probably that. Because if you think about it, she's the most attractive girl there outside of Adriana. Before Adriana,
Yeah, no, she
it's
was
Hudda.
the baddest bitch
Hudda's
there.
the baddest girl there.
That's why they won't vote her off.
But
They're,
it's like it's
looking
not
at
just
her.
about that, bro. And this show reminds you about that too. In real life, I feel like it gives people lessons. Like this shit is not just about looks, etc. Don't be a Hudda. You know what I'm saying? You could be attractive. Don't be a Hudda.
They said these three on Love Island is the stuff I would want to see. Yeah, don't want me on
Yo,
Love
you
Island.
see
You
me
give me
on-
3 months in the gym, like hard, on the. I don't give a fuck about this, but really like on the. And I'll go on Love Island. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'd go on Love
Deja
Island.
will kill you.
I'd go on Love Island.
No, yeah, she would. So it's never happening. But you know, I'm just saying, like,
Let's
it'd
go
be
on
kind of
Love Island.
crazy.
Let's
You
go
gotta
on
watch Love Island.
Island.
Oh, Eric on Love Island. Why
go
I
on
on Love
Love
Island?
Island.
Oh, he would
my-
be great.
Yo,
I'll-
Eric would be crazy.
Yo, if you apply, I'll apply.
He'll find
nigga.
mad connections and shit. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
he'd be a love,
yo,
bro.
you would be great for that. 100%.
Yo.
It
It's
might-
number one reality show right now is Love Island. So every single day is new episodes for 50 days straight. Because it's like live, but
Bro.
they drop it the day after.
You want to see these bitches, bro?
It's the biggest shit in the world right now.
Yo, you seeing that? You doing all that humble shit, right? These bitches bad as hell,
You're
nigga.
a beautiful woman.
You
Beautiful
fall in
woman.
love. One of them got an accent, Dominican, never had a boyfriend.
Just show him a girl or two. Show him Adriana and show him Hudda.
Andreina, the first one.
Bro.
Damn, you got it like that? You pulled it up that
Yeah.
fast,
Yeah,
dog?
he had it
Love her.
saved.
I look at
Damn.
her photos all day.
That's Adriana.
Andreina. bro.
Andreina, my bad. I don't want
You
to
sit on
my lap, nigga.
I don't want
Nigga, relax, nigga, damn, nigga, I was joking, nigga, don't take it another level, nigga, damn, nigga, relax, nigga, damn, nigga, making me feel crazy, nigga,
yo,
it's a joke.
if you wanna sit on my lap, you can. That's it, bro. It's me and you.
Is that the IG?
Yeah.
It's Dominican.
Yeah, nigga, she got a crazy accent.
Nigga, my thing is like
She
I'm
can't
not-
even
I'm
speak
not
English
really-
like that, nigga.
I'm not really interested in this, bro. Like
You like him petite?
You don't like women?
Oh my god.
You don't like beautiful women? That's not what you interested in?
I'm not interested in women that, bro, that fit like a stock. You know what I'm saying? Like they're stock figures, bro.
He doesn't like styling
Bro,
vibes.
You gotta
I
hear
like
her.
women who are individuals, bro.
Nigga,
This woman,
she has a
looks like
crazy
a
accent. She don't speak English that well,
That's
bro.
what
And she has a great.
You like that shit, huh? You like to have power over them, huh?
No,
That's
no,
what it
no,
is.
no,
Like,
no,
it's the
no.
power dynamic.
No, it's the accent. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's authentic.
Yeah.
It's cultural. She's from DR, nigga. Yeah. She's not an Americanized woman that has lost herself in mass consumerism. Yeah,
Nigga, what? You see the Instagram? I know, I'm
She's
lying.
never had a man. She's never had a relationship.
She's so pretty, I'm telling lies.
You motherfuckers, bro. You said show
That's
the
how
chat.
when she's so
I got
pretty, you
you.
gotta lie to yourself.
I'll show the
Nigga,
chat.
no,
pic, I
nigga,
got
her
you.
accent is not what her nigga. Nigga, what? She goes to church. Nigga, what?
This is who we talking
Nigga
about.
said she's anti-consumerism. What the fuck? She got fake titties, nigga.
Oh, that's a good one, Mar. That's a good. Damn, Mar pulled that up quick.
Oh my god.
That's who we're talking about. That's Andreina right
I
there.
built an image in my head. I don't give a fuck if that shit's real.
So why would I be on that?
Oh.
Why would I be on that
Show
show?
him the A-Rap.
What happened if I'm on that show? Oh, I like me a Middle Eastern.
You'll love this bitch. Bonds over Baghdad. Yo, bro, hold on. Yo, hold on.
Show them Hooda real quick.
Bro.
Hold on, make him go crazy.
Nigga, don't put that one out there, nigga. Bro, you see Hooda, nigga, you might start singing Arab music, bro.
Tell me twice, nigga. You know me. I love be a little, you know, Habibi. You know what I'm saying?
It's fine, bro. Nigga, are you hearing this in the microphone? He might pull it out. When niggas start showing you pictures of girls and they start talking about, hold on, nigga, hold on, right here, nigga, nigga, my dick is firm as fuck.
Walk the fuck away, bro. Walk the fuck away. Oh my god.
This nigga didn't say hard. This nigga said firm. You know it's true then. You know it's true
Come
then.
here, though, nigga. Come here.
No,
I'm joking.
The fuck, nigga? Nigga. If this nigga would know what was lighter, he'd be blushing.
Nigga,
What?
look at Hooda, bro. Look at Hooda. Come here. Look at Hooda. Come on, sit next to me, bro. Look at Hooda. Yo, come look at Hooda, bro.
What is her name?
Hooda.
Nigga.
This is fake titties, though, nigga.
No, they're
all
real,
natural.
bro. All natural.
That's bullshit.
Those
Them
it
shits
is.
is too. Damn.
Nigga.
She's very beautiful. Whoa. Jesus.
She's a mother. She's a mother. She's a mamacita.
mom?
She's a mother.
Mamacita.
She's a mother. Mamacita.
Okay, nigga. I see beautiful women every day, bro.
No, shut up. You haven't seen this one. There are always gonna be other women. You haven't seen this one though.
Bro, nigga, you know, a couple years, that's gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just gonna, like, that's...
Yeah, but the memories never do. The memories never fade.
Memories don't live like people
So
do.
what's up with this show? Why is it so famous? Why?
So it's because they put people on an island to find love, strangers on an island, and then they just gotta find connections. And then the way that it works is not just about finding connections; it's a competition. So they win $100,000 at the end if
If
they
you find the truest
find a connection. So like the viewers vote for the best couple at the end. So you have to be.
Nigga, I'll win that today, nigga. I'll win that today.
$100,000.
The whole goal is to like fall in love, bro.
But the goal is to like fall in love.
Nigga,
But
that's
then,
every day, nigga. It's gonna be 50 episodes to be falling in love, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
That's gonna be me every day,
Nigga, I fall
nigga. They're gonna have to give me $5 million,
Bro,
nigga.
I woke up this morning and fell in love with a bitch on my phone.
100%. Imagine in real life.
In real
nigga.
life?
and you can do whatever you want. You can have sex on the island. You can kiss on the island. So they start going crazy sometimes.
Nah, nigga.
Nigga, they be
They
fucking.
be fucking.
They be going to church together? They have a church in the island?
Nah, that's Fiji. Oh, that's Fiji. I don't know. It's different out there.
You know what I'm trying to say, nigga?
I don't know.
That's not love.
Bella was Christian. Bella was like very
There was
reserved.
a girl
and
that
shit
got
like
thrown off, not kicked off the show, voted off. She was Christian. She's she only
didn't-
slept
she
with
didn't
like one
kiss?
guy. She never kissed. Like she doesn't kiss.
Like she would kiss him
Hold
in
on,
the
nigga.
cheek and
She
shit.
slept with a nigga, but she didn't kiss nobody?
No, she only had one man.
She never kissed nobody on the show.
Okay.
It was like very just like
I would've
She was
connected
very
with her.
slow. She was very slow.
I'm multicultural, nigga. I
She-
would've-
she was
No,
beautiful.
some real. I would have connected with her.
She was
Bro,
beautiful.
I would have connected with all of them.
show them the Landria booty real quick. Just the end of topic real quick. You gotta see the Landria. The you know which one I'm talking about.
Nigga, that's bro. Her shit
Oh,
slapped.
Landria.
Nigga, her
My
shit.
nigga, I see.
Listen, her shit slapped the back of her fucking
Oh, you talking about?
the lower
black girl.
the lower bottom of her back,
How do you
nigga.
spell her name?
Her shit
Landria.
slapped the lower part of her back. I want you to understand that, nigga. Like, how is that even physically possible?
This nigga let out some air on his body. Like a helium balloon.
This nigga's a tire. Nigga had to get that pressure out.
The PSI went down.
Damn. Okay, nigga. Yeah, these are beautiful women, brother. These are beautiful women, bro. At the end of the day, my nigga.
You would work on that show, nigga.
Nah, no bullshit. He would work on that show really good.
You would probably get the 100
really
racks.
good.
Why?
Really
100,
good.
huh?
Why?
Because of your character.
Yeah, bro. You in there just acting, bro. That's it, bro.
Because of your
You
character,
could act.
nigga.
You could act. You could get away with the acting. And the last season was so successful. Everyone from the last season is like
famous as fuck.
Famous as fuck, nigga. Like million. Like it's like the different. It's like Jersey Shore level.
Yeah.
It's like the Jersey
But,
Shore
like,
today is this
better.
shit. It's
But
crazy.
I'll tell you this. I get what you feel, but I would love to feel this.
My nigga, you know what you love to feel, my nigga? A woman grab you and say, "Don't worry, I got you." You know what I'm saying? I love you for you.
Could have said that.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to do as men. We have to realize we're not after ass. Or we're after somebody to validate our existence.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Yo.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, he's saying all that. They gonna break your heart regardless. She gonna fuck that nigga and get it over with. Fuck all that shit, nigga. I'm hitting, bro. Okay. This is damage, bro. This is damage, nigga.
Okay.
What am I gonna do now?
What you talking about, bro? This nigga.
I feel like Coach Carter, nigga. Sometimes you gotta let the niggas play ball by themselves. See how far they get. See how far they get.
Cause this nigga, I'm showing this nigga
I
ass.
have to lock up the gym.
This nigga, I'm showing this nigga some ass. Nigga talking about you just want a woman to hold you. Nigga, this bitch be holding me and breaking my heart. Get the fuck on my face. I'm in a fuck.
No, at
I'm
the
in
end
a
of the
fuck,
day, nigga. At the
nigga.
end of the day, nigga, we gotta remind ourselves, nigga, what we're after is somebody to hold us and somebody to tell us that we're loved and that we're validated. We're not after ass. I don't believe that at the end of the day, nigga.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause.
It's nice to look at. It's nice to look at and to feel.
Yo, what I say? Niggas love lying for bitches.
Nigga, listen, I'm telling the truth, nigga. I'm telling the truth. It's nice to look at and to feel.
How about to grab?
Oh, you feeling when you
That's the
grab
feel. That's the feeling.
That's the feeling part.
When you grab it, nigga.
It's a bite.
You ever bit some ass, bro?
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
When you get a little animalistic.
But at the end of the day, it's for love. Yo, when you find a good one, you lock that in. When you find one that wants to ride for you, you ride with her, nigga. When she in the passenger seat and you're in the driver's seat, that's the one. I don't know what that feels like, but it's
That's
cool.
what he's after. You see what had just happened?
One day.
That's what he's after. He's not after the ass. He's after the passenger seat. Passenger. Somebody to tell this nigga,
You drive
you can
horrible.
drive me anywhere, and I trust you. And I trust you, and I love you.
You shouldn't though.
She shouldn't, nigga. This nigga drives horrible.
This nigga.
Drive terribly.
Bad.
God bless.
I got 3 tickets I haven't paid off. I gotta pay them shits immediately before I lose the license again.
Me too, nigga. I got 3 parking tickets.
You niggas is felons.
Felons.
Nigga, stay connected. Don't play.
Anyways,
Fellas
I
on the
hope
run.
everybody got that out there. Love Island. Love yourself.
You should go to Love Island, bro. No bullshit.
Nah, Eric on Love Island would be crazy, bro.
We gonna send them the application.
Well, send
bro.
somebody if you think I should be on it. You know,
You should
send
be
this
on it,
out
nigga.
to the
You should
casting.
be
I
on
don't
it.
know. I don't know.
You should, bro.
Yo, that'd be
Listen,
crazy,
it's like
nigga.
it's like 30 or 40 days, bro. You have no social media, no
No
nothing.
phone. Take your phone.
It's just
Take your
that,
phone.
bro.
On the island.
You have no idea what
Unlimited
the
eggs.
fuck is going on.
Unlimited eggs. My game in private is wild.
Bro, I'm telling you, you would work on that fucking show, nigga.
Nigga,
I'm
my
telling you.
private game, nigga. My private game,
Nigga, imagine
Nigga,
Eric.
Undeniable.
What's that shit called? The love seat? What's that thing called?
Give me a week.
Soul ties?
I'll know
Soul
all.
ties.
I'll know all their trauma.
Nigga,
Eric gonna be taking
nigga,
soul ties.
imagine this
Soul ties all
imagine this
the
nigga
time.
I have
Eric,
them
yo.
tell me about their
This nigga
issues.
Eric being, yo, let me put it for a chat,
Yeah,
real
that's what you gotta do. You gotta
Yeah,
put him for a
put it for
chat.
chat.
That's
I
what
gotta
it's
put-
called.
you gotta put him for a chat?
That's what it's
Nigga.
called. You gotta put him for a chat.
Yeah,
You
you
can
be
pull
like,
a
yo,
girl
let me have
anytime
it.
for a
Look,
chat.
look,
For the
Let's have a
cup.
quick chat.
Let me talk to you real quick.
That's how it is?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Show's kind of gangster, nigga.
And in the morning,
kinda gangster.
you make breakfast to men for the women that you want.
Yeah.
Whoa, say it again.
So if you
The men make breakfast for the women that they want.
Wow. So you
Eggs.
can make breakfast for another nigga's girl because you want her.
And if you take it first, the nigga be like, damn,
Yeah.
nigga made you eggs?
I'll tell a nigga look in his face, nigga. I swear to God, nigga. I'll look at a nigga's face.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nigga, you don't care about that woman. You acting like a bitch. I made that woman some eggs with love, nigga. And you acting like a hoe. Your sister got yolk in it, nigga. I saw you talking to both of them last night and making some eggs for this one. No, nigga, that's me. That's all me.
Bro, the air girl said that. The air girl, she said, you made me some pancakes, and it wasn't made fully. It was still raw.
It was a little raw.
It was a little raw.
What happened with the raw? He just didn't know how to make it?
He didn't know how to make that.
But
pancakes.
I feel like you can still eat that shit.
It was a little. It was
stop,
a little.
stop.
No, for a queen.
It was a little too thick. It was a little too
No!
thick. It wasn't
It's
fully
like a
cooked.
style. Why?
It wasn't fully
Why
cooked.
They call them like fluffies.
This nigga said raw pancakes is a style. This nigga, poverty?
Nigga, you've never had raw pancakes?
No.
I have, nigga. I ain't gonna
Well,
lie.
how raw are like
Huh?
pure
No,
powder?
no,
You
like
eat
a,
that shit like cocaine?
like a little bit in the middle. You know what I'm saying? A little bit in the middle.
That's the raw. That's the
That
fluffies.
Dominican woman, if she said hi to me with that accent, I would make her breakfast every morning.
Let's show him shit, man.
Show him a little clip.
No, we gotta play
Show
it,
me,
shit.
But also just you do it a little bit.
Hola.
No.
Nah, that was
Play him a
bad.
clip, nigga.
Fuck that.
Play him a
Fuck
clip, bro.
that.
Play him a
bad.
clip.
Damn.
We
That was
we
bad.
gon' we
Nigga
gonna
sound
end
like
this
a
shit.
auntie,
We
bro.
gonna end this shit with an
That
angel
was
speaking.
bad. That was bad. That was bad. We go, bro.
That woman is.
Somebody find the apple.
Bro, that's that Spanish. That nigga, come on, dog. That's that his.
Mira,
Come on.
eso de Dominicana, loco. That's from the island, nigga. Look her ugly ass laugh.
Wow.
Bro. Bro.
You see, bro,
Niggas jealous.
You
Pause
touch.
that nigga. That nigga. Yeah, your laugh just made me laugh. I cry. It's so shit's so funny to me.
You would have loved to
Nigga,
laugh.
I would have been like, oh my God, baby. Stop. Wow, baby. Wow, my heart. Se rompen mil pedazos.
I look at her and be like,
Esa risa
mira.
me está tocando lo más profundo de mi corazón, bebé.
Bro. I'll look in the eyes and say, yo quiero ser el hombre de tu vida.
It's a little bit a lot, nigga. I'm gonna fuck. That little laugh, baby. Wow, oh my God, baby.
trying to find another
You
clip
laugh
of
so
her.
you laugh so beautifully.
Look
You
right
laugh
there.
so beautifully. That nigga, that shit is so funny to me. Get out of here, Rodolfo. That nigga's gay, bro.
Oh my god.
That nigga fucked Huda, bro.
That nigga fucked the Middle Eastern bitch, yeah.
I'm God, nigga. I'm God. This nigga, I'm God, nigga. He's gay. That nigga's Jeremiah's gay.
These niggas don't deserve anything.
Yo,
She is, my
the
god.
bombshell that has shocked the world right here, Adriana.
Andreina.
La Dominicana. You know what I'm saying? Never had a boyfriend in her life. I don't know, understand that shit. Never had a boyfriend in her life. That's like a red flag.
That's a red flag.
That ain't a red flag. That's a green light.
Bro, she might be straight from the campo, nigga. You don't know. No, she's not. Let's not forget. She was born in Spain, but she's Dominican.
Oh, she was born in Spain.
She was born in
that's true.
Spain.
You're right, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's Spain. She's from Spain and DR. Nigga,
That's what it
I don't
is.
give
bro.
a fuck, Eric. Yo, bro, I'll give up everything.
My nigga, my thing is this on some real shit, my nigga. There's a lot. They kind of trapping us, nigga. There's a lot of beautiful women. Wow. My thing is this, nigga. There's a lot of beautiful women in
Say
brother.
that bullshit while you're looking at
Nah, nigga. Okay, I'll say it right. There's a lot of beautiful women, nigga. You don't. I don't.
Nigga don't
He
understand
hasn't
love.
even seen the other
He don't
side.
understand love at first sight.
He hasn't even seen the other
He's
side.
just too cool to understand love, but he wants to preach about it. Eat dick, nigga. That bitch is beautiful.
My
Let's
god.
see.
Love, nigga.
Let's see if we
You're in
find
love.
her again.
You just haven't admitted it yet.
Throw a little ugly face real quick.
when she says that shit, bro.
You felt it.
I thought, bro. There's one scene when she's like, I'm coming for your man, and I was like, oh my god, she's talking about me, nigga.
Yeah. I don't get it because she's never had a man.
That's what I don't get, right?
Talking kind of confident, baby. You never had a boyfriend.
Oh my god, bro.
She
That's when you know
capping
she's-
for the cam.
That's when you know she lying.
Capping for the cam.
The most confident ones are the liars.
Shirt on, bro.
This is TJ.
It's TJ, bro. You gotta get built for that shit, bro. You gotta be like, physically fit.
Most of the show, these niggas are in cuero.
Why?
It's hot as fuck.
It's
niggas.
Fiji, bro. It's hot as fuck.
You gonna be walking around with a shirt in Fiji?
They said that TJ looking like TJ looking like JD Vance.
Oh my god.
Damn, that nigga kind of doesn't look like JD Vance. JD Vance looking demonic.
Nigga, that's TJ.
Yeah.
That's TJ in 20 years, bro. That's bad.
That's TJ in a few years.
Some handsome
There's
niggas
only
though.
one nigga that I know, some bald nigga is Dominican on that show that I've heard of.
It might have been last
That
season.
show?
Might be a different season. Might be a different
Nah,
season.
not last season.
I remember Temptation Island.
Huh?
There's another show that.
Or maybe it's the Dominican show, the La Casa de Famosos.
Yeah, it's the Dominican
Yeah,
show.
Carmelo, Casa de
Okay,
Famosos.
Carmelo, yeah.
That one's crazy.
Another thing.
He won that shit.
Bro, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
bro.
but that's on Univision. That's more like a house of famous people. That's not like a love show. This one's a love show with strangers.
So the goal is to really fall in love?
Ideally.
Ideally, because you gotta sell it to the public. Also, the public, because the America votes.
Like for example, last year, the couple that won, them niggas are still together.
Yeah. Multiple couples,
The
multiple couples
from last season are
are still together, and they're like famous. And,
And the most famous one is the ones that won, and then the other one, which is the girl that I was in love with, Leah, and then her man, what's his name? I forgot his name. They're together and shit like that.
Oh, nigga, but I can't be on a show like that because then I gotta hold up an image. Like I gotta hold up an image.
No, bro, you're just yourself, bro. If you want to hold up an image, go ahead, but you can be yourself. Oh my god.
Dominican bombshell that has captivated the world, Adriana.
Yes.
It's a closeout. We want to talk about real quick. Locally, the Pride. We went to Pride over the weekend. Shout out to Rhode Island. We were at Pride. Over 100,000 people at Pride Festival in Rhode Island. One of the most popular festivals. One of the most popular Pride festivals of all time. Heavily packed. We were there. I'm dropping interviews this week of people we interviewed. We interviewed people. We interacted with people. We gave out Mother Earth coupon cards. It was a great time. A lot of love. A lot of people from out of town, Boston, New York, etc. And I have exclusive footage, and I'll show it on social media after this drops. I have exclusive footage. I'm gonna post it. Exclusive footage of a moment while we were there. The only downside about Pride was, and not people. Nobody's really reported on this, but we saw it where there was a fight that happened outside of like the Salon Club, that area on that street. I forgot what that street is, but in the street there was a gathering of like, it seemed like teenagers, but probably young adults. Like these kids, probably some college students, and there was like a fight argument, and then cops came in to break it up, and they tear gassed. Some people were saying it was tear gas or pepper spray. What do you think? What are your odds? You think it was
Pepper spray.
pepper spray? So
Yeah, but if it was pepper spray, not everyone would be running.
So
because that's direct
No,
just
so
one person.
No, so how pepper spray mace works is when it gets in the air, it moves.
Yes, if it's
And-
mace, yeah.
No, but pepper spray too. It's the same idea.
Yeah, but pepper spray is you have to spray it into
the air at least. If it's just in your general direction, the air blows it in your eyes, bro. You're fucked.
I understand that, but pepper spray is more
but
of a liquid.
but smoke. We would have saw smoke if it was tear
If it was
gas,
tear
maybe, right?
gas, yeah, you would have saw it.
So it had to be pepper spray. So there we have it, because that's what kids were saying. You got pepper spray. You got pepper spray. So Providence police pepper sprayed people, and there was an arrest made. He looked like a teenager to me, but he probably was like a 19, 20-year-old guy, teenager, basically a young kid. He got arrested. It seemed like he was a part of the altercation, the fighting, the argument. That was the only thing that fucked up like the Pride night, because it was like, okay, what are you guys doing? Like, you guys gotta be on some dumb shit. Like, what the fuck is happening? But that was the commotion, because you saw the stampede. People were running. It looked like it was like, oh my god, like someone shooting. No, it wasn't no shooting. It wasn't nothing to that level. But the moment was crazy when we were there and people were running so fast by us. Like,
It was crazy, yeah.
Like you could feel the air and people were like, what's going on? It was like, But I had a feeling it was some bullshit. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy. And thank God it didn't escalate because it could have gone worse.
Way worse.
But yeah, Providence Police, that's what happened. They made an arrest and they pepper sprayed someone that night. But Pride was great. Listen, there was gay men that were trying to take me. They were trying to borrow me for the night. They asked
They're trying to fuck this
They
nigga.
asked Deja if they could borrow me for the night.
And they said he had a great mouth.
It's not it's not the what the fuck?
Had a great mouth, great personality, great talk, charming.
Yep.
I was like, no, I'm good.
Them
brother.
niggas were really flirting with you, bro.
Yo, they grabbed Vic by the arm and moved him to another area. I was like, where are they going with this kid?
Bro, they were like grabbing my hips. It was crazy, bro.
Wow.
Listen, man.
How'd that feel?
It felt good to be loved. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you stick with that,
bro.
one,
People are gonna be clipping the fuck out of you, bro.
Listen, I've always been like, you know what I'm saying? I've been loved on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gays that fuck with me.
I know.
But I don't go that way.
Them booty pics you stay getting is crazy.
But I respect them, man. It was crazy though. Shout out to everyone. There was a lot of love out there. Pride in Rhode Island, amazing vibes. Also, there was human remains that were found near Taylor Swift's house in Rhode Island, right? But they have been identified. They've been identified by the South Kingston police. And they revealed in a new statement that these remains are of the 31-year-old Eric Wine of Massachusetts, right? Eric Wine of Massachusetts. They've identified the body, the remains to this body. They're saying that there's no foul play. The medical examiner's office, there's no foul play right now in the investigation, allegedly. His remains washed ashore on May 14th in Westerly, Rhode Island, which includes that actual Watch Hill where Taylor Swift owns that residence right there. And yeah, people have been making these theories, all this crazy stuff, and trying to make it like, oh my God, Taylor Swift's gonna have to move. Taylor Swift's house is the body and the remains and the serial killer, etc. As of right now, that has nothing to do with that. That is just a coincidence for right now. And listen, Taylor Swift, she does live there. She does live here. But I don't think she stays. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she's gonna like.
That's a summer home.
It's just fandom. They're gonna tie it, the house, the remains, etc.
Nah, it says she sacrificed that body for her next album.
Someone literally said that. I saw that. Like they were like, oh, Taylor Swift sacrifice. I'm like, okay, here we go. Here we go with the takes, right? Aside from that, we do have another report update. Johnson police say that they have located the body of a 75-year-old man who was reported missing. Alan Hill was last seen 1 p.m. Last Thursday on Brown Avenue. He was later found dead in the woods nearby, right? On Brown Avenue in Johnson, Rhode Island. Johnson police said that they extend their heartfelt condolences to his family during this difficult time. Foul play is not suspected at this time, right? New England serial killer rumors, though, are still on the rise because of shit like this. The 75-year-old man found in Johnson, Rhode Island, dead in a wooded area, right? And then we have the remains of another man from New England, Massachusetts, washed up upshore here in Rhode Island on the beach near Taylor Swift's house. Shit's crazy, but everything as of right now, according to the police, the police keep saying this shit. No foul play suspected. No foul play suspected. No foul play suspected. So, no foul play suspected. We can't make up a lie on this bitch. We'll go to jail. And lastly, let's get the guys' reaction real quick. Let's do this to close out the show. New War Rack freestyle just dropped.
No, it didn't.
Shout out to, there's this Facebook page called Local Legends, right? And to be honest with you, I respect what they're doing. They have a platform where they put people to rap locally, like Rhode Island rappers, Providence rappers, local rappers. And a lot of times they'll film it next to the mall. That highway entrance, you know what I'm talking about? That highway, you guys will recognize it right now.
The parking for
the parking thing for the Omni Hotel and all that shit down there.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, most of the time, a lot of these rappers from Rhode Island have gone viral. A lot of these clips have gone viral. Why?
I've seen it.
Because they're horrible.
Very bad.
They're really bad.
Fucking
Yep, the girl
Ash.
was
They're really
viral.
bad.
That shit
Not
was
all
Ash.
of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them have been really bad. And I think also what makes it worse is that it's called local legends. So local legends, and you don't have the best rappers. You have some of the worst rappers. People haven't ever even heard of these rappers. But I think it's an amazing thing that there is more platforms because we need more platforms, especially locally. We can't be the only people. You guys need to pump content out here. But speaking of that, we did platform these guys before. Shout out to War Rack, right? War Rack are now on the Locked In live performance, Local Legends, the brand new War Rack Cypher. Let's do a live reaction to this in the studio. Let me connect this. We gotta get the full bang. Let me connect the Bluetooth to end the podcast right here. War Rack. Can you hear Mar at all?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, look at that thumbnail. Oh, look at that thumbnail. Yo.
This nigga's a villain, bro.
Can you hear now? Put the speaker up.
They said, by the way, the ceasefire that Trump implemented was just broken in 30 minutes.
We just said that shit could happen.
Yeah, that's funny.
Nah, that's crazy.
God bless.
Trump, man.
It is what it is.
Everything's marketing for the guy.
There's no audio.
You have to play shit from your laptop, nigga.
Might have to play this shit from the laptop. What the hell's going on? Or do me a favor, Mar. Turn off the Bluetooth over there and then turn it on again. And then we should be good to go. We gotta give people the full experience with this War Rack shit, man. Local Legends Locked In, shot by I can't pronounce his name. Shout out to him though. Da Vinci DVD.
It says it's paired to sound.
Oh, okay. It might be this then. We got it right here.
I'm putting disconnect and it's not doing anything.
Oh, I think it's just I gotta select the sound actually right here. Fuck it. War Rack fucking up the studio today. God damn it. Just want to get we gotta pay homage to the legends real quick. Let's see. Choose the content, entire screen, start mirroring. God damn. Oh, they got a dancer with them. It's working too. Let's see right here. Fuck it. Wherever the audio plays, we'll play it from. It might be off here. War Rack, new freestyle.
Ever had dreams that were bigger than life? I wanna flaunt a $250,000, flash diamonds and nice. I gotta order a bigger meal, chicken and rice. I'm on a different field, I ain't rolling the dice. I grew up robbing, ain't never seen no Batman. I've been a bad man, posted in the Badlands.
I grew up robbing. I never seen a bad man. I've been a bad man. Oh shit, hold up, bro. Some bars. Some bars.
Posted in the Badlands, coming from the rack, I'm acting like a madman, running with my pack for stacks, all them cash bags. Hungry for that money, yeah, I'm on a paper route. You a dish, a hit, it's gonna take you out. With my whole clique, yeah, we got them bangers out. You ain't shit.
He got the cigarette on him.
Take my anger out. Malibu in this mud, don't play with it. Dodge a pivot, I dance with the wicked. Born a germ, I grew up around the sickness.
They got the best background dancer of all time.
Bro, why is she just shaking ass in the back? It would have been funnier if he pulled up in like a car out of nowhere. These niggas actually rapping.
He sound like DMX, nigga. We gotta be honest.
This nigga.
My God, he sound like a murderer.
This shit kind of hard. Wait a minute.
Ooh, he gave him a second verse.
Just like the Betty do. I want the primes, you ain't shit, I'll drop a deuce. Number 2, I'm screaming big W's. On 100.
Niggas is rapping.
I'm a side with them lullabies. Flipping pies, get you fried like the other side. Out with the gang, I let it bang in between your eyes. Oh my dog.
Oh! Oh!
Bro, she has not shown her face at all.
Nigga, you know who that is, and I'm scared to say it.
You know who it is?
But I'm gonna give you a name. You're gonna be like, nah.
Niggas is sweating, bro.
Sweating.
This the Chief in Malibu from Warrack.
This nigga's feeling them bars. He just clean off the mic, nigga?
Oh my God, he just. Oh my God.
Oh my God, he called himself a retard, and he's doing a retard. Oh my God. Oh my God, did he just call himself a retard? What the hell was that? You saw that ending line?
Not for nothing, bro.
He said you're beefing with a retard. Oh my God, that's fucked up. These guys are crazy. Look at him in the background. Oh my God.
Why he say that about himself?
He did the noises.
He did the noises.
And he said, you must be dumb because you beefing with a retard.
It said, you beefing with a stupid
Not
nigga.
for nothing, this is probably the hardest shit that I've ever fucking dropped.
Yo, this is the hardest Warrack song of all time.
They were actually fucking spitting.
They were actually spitting some bars. This is great.
That's the best background dancer in the history of hip hop.
She's just shaking ass.
Never showed her face once.
Who is it?
She
Mama?
looked like
Who
she
do
might
you
have
think
been
it is?
20, but she also looked like she might have been 55.
I'm not saying until we're off camera.
That's not Eileen. That's not Eileen. It looked like Eileen from the hair, but it's not Eileen.
Bro. It's not
I
Eileen.
wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't
It's
gonna
not
say
Eileen.
that.
Shout out to Eileen.
Bro,
I wasn't gonna say that.
Bro, they was spitting, nigga. Wow.
They was spitting.
That
bro.
shit was funny as fuck at the end. Oh my God.
Mike.
That nigga said, why you beefing with me? I'm retarded.
Listen, shout out to Locked In, local legends. Extremely entertaining. Extremely entertaining. And if you guys don't fuck with what they're doing, just do your own. There's room for everybody to create their own platforms. This guy's created his lane on Facebook, and he's getting a lot of attention. So shout out to Da Vinci, PVD TV, local legends. That was crazy.
Crazy.
That was crazy. But that is Cap. That's Cap. We love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Episode 193. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Be smooth. Happy birthday, Edwin. Round of applause real quick. Ed Robles. It's his birthday. You know what I'm saying? Actually, we'll give him a quick call. Give him a birthday.
That nigga ain't picking up, bro.
Oh, he's going to pick up. End the podcast with a quick birthday. Getting that birthday tug in. You know what I'm saying? Traditional. Okay, we tried, though.
Told you I wasn't picking up.
Your call has been
And
forwarded.
that's Cap. And that's Cap. Love y'all. Be smooth. Happy birthday to him, though. We're out.
Happy birthday to the big dog.
My brace